24/7 video game podcast.
Yo, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to your favorite video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 video game podcast. As always, joined together like Voltron, Alg857.
That's what they Sticks.
Turbo 57.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
Oh, yeah.
And a special guest we got joining the podcast.
Corvette
tonight.
Jackson in chat. What's up?
Corvette Jackson. In the chat.
What's going on?
What's good, everybody?
What's going on with the chat in general?
Yes.
What is up?
Cheers.
What is down?
Hit that thumbs up if you have it, man. And, yeah, man.
What's left? What's right?
Do all that good stuff, man.
It's hot down here.
What a crazy week. I
little
forgot to bring my fan. Damn it.
Man, I'm
Well,
always
we got all our fans right here in the
Goddamn.
chat.
Our fans are right
And
here
that's
to cool us down.
Cool. That's cool.
To cool us
We
down.
play on words.
We
man.
need like to build one up here in the ceiling and have that shit right over us.
Yeah, it'll mess
yeah.
up the mics.
Yeah, we definitely do
Soon
need
as we-
like
It'll be like,
yeah. Central Air would be nice.
Nah, get those
Central
$10 fans you can hold.
Would be.
The singular fans you can hold in your hand.
5,000.
Huh?
what's that? You're
What's
just
that?
shouting out things?
You're just saying
No, I said
numbers.
Central Air would be nice. I said 5,000.
Oh,
We can get cooling.
Okay.
Maybe
like
three.
chairs.
Maybe 3.
Nah.
See, they put that in the cars now.
Nah, my ass ain't hot.
How do you have
I'm talking
cool-
about my
cool
head.
chairs?
My head.
oh,
I don't need no
It's
cooling
impossible.
chair.
Oh,
Why are
boy.
you staring at me?
All right, man.
Staring at me like.
Let's start off with talking about the games we've been playing.
Now let's talk about the week.
Let's do it.
What y'all been up to?
Let's do
you
it.
know? Nah, this is
Yeah, this is what I've been up to in the week. We've been playing some games, man.
All right.
Now let's start off with
Alright.
the group the co-op games that we played this week. I know Turbo and the 20th.
I don't remember any.
River City Saga.
Oh, yeah.
Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a big surprise.
Yes.
It's definitely a big surprise. Remixed music. It's like a Super Ninja Boy. It really
Looks like it. It looks like a little bit
It gives
like
that flavor to it. But I was surprised, like when you start buying some of the techniques and stuff like that. There's a lot of juggling in there.
A lot of good moves. I was expecting, like I remember River City Ransom for NES, and I remember the moves you got from there. I remember River City Underground, the moves that was in that also. And I was like, how is it gonna be with River City Saga? I'm like, they're doing the Three Kingdom thing.
But you got weapons now, right?
You pick up the weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
The
like
game is deep.
it's not like you whip them out at any time. But the moves in that game is crazy.
It looks like an update to like how the DS River City games were, in that perspective that they have.
Yeah. Tokyo Rumble, I think, was the last one that came out maybe for the 3DS. It looked a little bit like that with the 3D
yeah.
backgrounds and the 2D sprites looking like Super Nintendo.
They OD'd with the moves. It's like very Dragon Ball.
Really?
Like there's like regular moves that
crazy.
like cool jump kicks and cool like I think it's called the arrow kick where you just go high in the air and you could juggle them, which is
It's
dope.
high.
But then
It's
like
a high ass kick.
there's another move where you like hold down the block button, something else, and your character's face pops on anime style, and you charge up an attack, and you see all these fists just
That's the shit.
pop on the screen.
Do you
And-
get the glow?
Do you get the glow?
I almost feel like there was. I almost feel like there was some sort of.
I gotta
glow.
put that song.
Yeah, for real. And there's also another thing where you could like summon archers to shoot up the screen with flaming arrows. Like they went in with this game.
Tactics moves and like ultimate moves, and it's like it's crazy. I was like, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
It's deep.
And you could
Right.
also purchase moves per weapon. So if you find a sword or a spear, you could just regular hit them, but you could go to the shop and pick up a technique for that. So when you pick up a sword next time, you can do this crazy fucking move with it.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
It's pretty deep, and the fact that they put River City characters and Double Dragon characters in,
In that?
well, you know, a Bobo's in there.
Really?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bobo's
a
in there.
Bobo's dressed up as someone from Dynasty Warriors. I don't know if you guys ever played Dynasty Warriors, 2 through whatever. But
heard the
You know Lu Bu.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one who chases you down.
Cow
like,
Lu
you-
Bu.
you- Like you see him, you run for. This interpretation of Lu Bu is hilarious because it's some Project A-Co type shit.
Really?
Like it's a woman. It's a big ass woman. And I can't help it. I wasn't intimidated at all. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's no red aura. It's just some big ass red lip woman man
Wow.
thing running around.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was just like, wow. I'm like, it's not. I didn't know it was Lu Bu. It was like legit.
That's what I was like, Lupu? I was like, what? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's wild. But it was pretty cool. Like the characters that they put with everyone from there was pretty dope.
And I messed around with the 4-player mode a little bit. When I was talking to Eric about it, I was like, It's very much like a beat 'em up, side scrolling. You know, it's not
4-player online?
Yeah, well, you could do 4-player online or 4-player local.
Or, okay.
Yeah, you could do either or.
But it's a different mode?
It's a different mode. It's an extra
It's
mode. for the
arcade,
game.
right? It's like an arcade.
It's like an arcade, and I was just like, the moves seem limited and stuff. But I accidentally did some moves in that thing. You have
you
some,
have them?
Yeah, you have. There's more moves than I thought that there was.
Okay.
You know,
So
was
there's
cool.
like a shop that you buy moves and
not
stuff like
not
in
for
the
that
arcade.
mode. Not for that mode.
Ah,
not for arcade.
It's probably one of those just figure it out type things.
No, you just press punch and you could press punch and kick at the same time. It does a special move, and if you jump in the air and press punch and kick at the same time, you do another move.
Yeah.
And then you also have like a tactic special move that every guy has. So
Who's
there's-
selectable?
Let's see. It has a lot of characters so
Really?
far. Yeah,
It's more than 4.
I think it's more than 4. I think Kyoko and what's her name?
Ryoko and
Masaka. What's the
Misaka and Kyoko.
okay?
Yeah,
Masaka and Kyoko.
Oh, they're in it.
The River City Girls. They're in it. Yeah, selectable characters.
That's dope.
That's funny. I got to play it.
That's dope.
Right off the bat too. But there's like 4 main guys. I think they're automatically selectable. And there's a bunch of cast of characters in Masako.
The shop,
Kyoko,
the
whatever.
shop remix music is.
Yeah, no, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes, that's. I was like, no, that's good. Good fucking game.
Nah, great game. Great game so far.
What other co-op we play? Anyone else play anything? I don't
Oh,
think
well,
so.
chat asked a quick question. It said, have we played Final Vendetta?
Oh, we didn't. That's the one we didn't mess with yet.
I saw
Yeah.
John from Intrigue Gaming play, and he had not too nice things to say about it.
I was gonna ask what, bro.
Really?
No. It's he didn't like it at all because it seemed like it was like a fake ripoff of everything you kind of enjoy. But it's like it wasn't. I saw him play it, and they literally, I don't know if he had the settings wrong, but he said he checked it. No continues.
Yeah.
You died
Oh.
3 times. Game is over.
I heard it
I
was.
don't know.
It's
I-
rough.
I saw a few reviews on it, and
But I
'cause
saw it. It looked like I can enjoy it.
it looks.
I
it looks
mean,
decent.
It didn't look like. It looked like what's the
Two-player
game for Super
Renegade.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
That's like not Final Fight, but the other Rival Turf.
Yeah.
It looked kind of like a Rival Turf type game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't like Rebel Turf.
I liked it back then.
You liked it?
I
Yeah,
could
it's a-
probably play through this a little bit
It's very.
without hating it completely.
Yeah, it's a very.
We played freaking The Takeover, and that wasn't the greatest of all time. But
Sounds
Yeah,
okay.
I mean it was decent,
yeah,
Takeover seems better than Final Vendetta.
but Final Vendetta just that
It
I
definitely
don't
was
know.
like Final
It's like
Fight, though.
three lines. That's it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
done,
it.
and it's game
So
over.
that's
No,
rough.
no
That's
continues.
tough.
That's rough, man.
So John really didn't like it.
no, he hated that.
Sounds like the game gave him a Final Vendetta.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
No,
Actually, wait,
that
got
didn't
the
really work.
soundboard right
That
here.
did- That didn't really work at all.
So if you guys want to leave
No,
a
that
super
didn't
chat for a bad joke that he just told
I know,
me,
right?
Go ahead.
How do you take money away?
Yeah.
If you don't want to hear this anymore, you know, highlighted chats will have kept shut up.
I'm about to throw in some money right now, actually.
It's not gonna happen. Not gonna
I
happen.
want to see your name pop up.
yeah, that'd be
They'd have to make a deduct money from a
Yeah, we're real.
fucking button for this guy. Then it'll stop.
Was there anything else that we played as a group?
There was
Not
no,
this week, right?
no turtles this week.
Mm.
Just River City. Did we mess with?
What up, Bazaar?
Was Fire Emblem played or no?
Actually,
Nah, not this
this
week.
week.
Wouldn't MultiVersus that would count as a co-op? 'cause-
Well, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the.
That's the
It's
game
gonna
of
be
the
a
week.
big. That's gonna be a big discussion after all the
After
regular.
everybody
Oh.
gets through their
Well,
weekend.
Yeah.
all right. The cat's out of the bag though. We all, everybody here played it.
Ah, shit! You ruined it.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. But what'd you play?
Everybody played it.
Actually,
Oh yeah, I'll go.
Single?
Yeah, go ahead.
I played Soldiers.
okay.
I played 2-3 more hours of it because I played 2 hours before and stopped and then finished Astalon Tears of the Earth. And I just got completely sidetracked. So I was like, all right, let me go back and just play this because the game's dope. Got to a couple more areas. The combat is pretty fucking deep. And I'll tell you one thing. When I changed from analog to D-pad, it changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to
You
give
can't
this
play
game.
two-
I was going to give this
2D
game
games,
a low rating.
You were telling me, but
Yeah,
when
I
we-
was like, everything
Yeah.
was clunky. You can't.
Mm.
And I'm like, and you said there has to be an
Yeah.
option. I'm like,
Like, there
I don't
has-
know. I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, and I looked. I said, oh my god, it just saves the game completely.
Certain games you can't play analog.
It saved the entire game.
I was like, why would they make a game?
It makes the jumps more precise. The
Yeah.
fighting. Every enemy's an asshole. Like every enemy, you have to learn how to play the game. You
It's like
can't
a
just
Souls
go.
game.
no
Huh?
button mashing.
It's like a Souls game. Every animal. Animal.
Every animal.
That too.
Every
No,
animal.
every animal you
Every-
fight in a Swords game is an asshole. Whether it's a
animal.
bird or a dog. But
But
no,
you can
but
get your ass whipped by anyone you say.
You can. I mean, you know, there's still slimes that get killed with one hit, but I mean, like, you got to pay attention. Like, you got to pay attention. And some enemies will follow you. Like these stupid wolves that throw hammers, and you could be like, nah, I don't want to fight them. Like, they'll legit follow you, like, until you kill them. Bosses are pretty tough, but it's dope. The upgrade system's awesome. Items are dope. Music's pretty dope.
What's it similar to?
It's
I
like a. Obviously, it's a Metroidvania. I would probably say a little like Foregone, even though I only played Foregone for like an hour and a half. Similar. I mean, I wouldn't say it's similar to Astalon, only because you could either pick a archer, a magician, or a swordsman. But in Astalon, you have to use all three of them.
But you got classes, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I picked the swordsman or whatever, but it's more combo based.
You don't have to change them
What
throughout the game. You don't have to change the character.
Oh no, yeah, you pick one, you stick to one.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to use the archer too. I wanted to see how they were, but that would have to be the second play around. But I can tell this game's gonna have some hours. Like when I looked at someone playing it, I watched the stream and somebody was like, yeah, I was playing, and then someone was like, oh, you're halfway through the game. He's like, man, what? I'm like 15, 16 hours in this shit. It's like, oh man, it's gonna be like a 30-something hour game. But
Yikes.
I'm enjoying it, so I could definitely fuck with that while I play other games. So other than that, I think that's all I played.
All right.
I'm gonna go out of order. Chalk, what have you been playing, man?
All right. I finally finished the second campaign for Scarlet Nexus.
Get closer to the mic.
I
there.
finished. Hold on, let me adjust this.
It's all
Anyways,
good.
I finished the second campaign for Scarlet Nexus.
Okay. You haven't played it in a while, right?
Oh, that's like
Nah.
a 40-hour plus per campaign, right?
Dude, I looked at that the other day.
it was like 30 hours per campaign.
I heard there was a lot of talking, though.
There's a lot of talking.
Really?
Worth
A
it?
lot of talking. Yeah, it was fun.
What's
I like the way the
What's
game.
better, that or Astral Chain?
Astral Chain.
There we go. See, he ain't even breathe.
Different
Right,
game.
Bizarre, he
Different
ain't
game.
even
Different
breathe.
But that's an action
Different
RPG. It's a different type of game.
The Astral Chain it's more fast paced.
Yeah.
So it's
And it's so special.
It's an action
Anyways,
JRPG.
So how's this new game?
the Scarlet Nexus is cool. Yeah, it was very, very satisfying to finish that game. And then I played some Forza.
Did you get the Hot Wheels thing or no?
No, not yet.
It costs? It's
When
not
I
free,
get-
right?
Oh, they got Hot
No,
Wheels?
it's not free.
Not free?
It's
Nah.
like, I think it's like $30.
Damn,
Yeah.
man, really?
It looks so fun. Though.
Yeah,
I almost wanted to.
it looks insanely fun. If I do get it, I'm definitely gonna stream it.
$30 though.
But
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Game Pass.
It looks cool, but
Sound like
$30.
me in the eShop.
Yeah.
$30. I don't know
I mean,
about that.
shit, man.
I
I like Hot Wheels, but
I
damn.
didn't pay for the game. So.
Exactly.
I got you. I
Gotta
got
pay
you.
for something.
That's true.
sometimes.
That's true. I guess you make a point there. Yeah.
What up, Sasquatch and Tom?
I
Yo.
played.
Producing there. What up, y'all?
Mass produced World Bizarre.
Oh yeah, Master
Sasquatch.
Deuce. I didn't even see it.
I played some Dodgeball Academia.
Dodgeball.
Oh,
Dodgeball
I played that.
Academia.
Was
That's
that an
on-
indie game or
It's
no?
on
Indie
Game
game.
Pass.
That's Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, but it's leaving soon.
Ah.
But yeah,
played that.
The game's fun. It's really fun.
I played a little bit of that.
Yeah,
It's weird, man. It's a high school that freaking
What up,
plays
Cag?
dodgeball.
Cagman.
Teach you how to
Cagman.
play dodgeball.
Yeah.
Cagman in the place. Cagman.
Cagman.
What up,
Cagman.
I like
Cag?
the.
What up, what up?
I really like the characters in that game.
Yeah. It's
Funny, quirky, fucking
absolutely.
weird, funny dialogue too.
Well, a lot of people been talking about the rollerblade game, so that kind of reminds me of it. But obviously it's dodgeball. But
And of course, I've been playing MultiVersus.
we gonna talk about that later.
We gonna get
Yeah,
to that.
everybody knows.
We
it.
gonna get to that.
All right. Go.
Okay.
Damn, that's an
Okay.
odd order right today.
Just saying out of order, man.
just bouncing
Switch it up.
everywhere.
I'll
man.
jump in then. I played Resident Evil 3, the remake, the 3-make.
Oh God, man.
Oh, and I played
It's part
Avengers
three.
too. I'm
Did we
sorry.
ever
Ooh.
did you ever hit up that guy?
No.
Find his name, give it to me. I do want to hit
Yeah,
him
we
up.
gotta
I do
do
wanna
it.
hit him
I'm
up.
gonna look it up.
Gotta get him on here.
But as much as Radical Reggie, has been shouting out, "Oh, you haven't played Resident Evil 3. You haven't
His
played Resident Evil
favorite.
3." Obviously, it's not the original. And, I played the original. It wasn't my favorite Resident Evil out of everything. So I was hesitant to play the remake of Resident Evil 3. And, of course, everybody was hating on it and saying it wasn't as good as the original. I was like, I didn't really like the original that much to begin with. So if this is worse, then, I'll play it when I play it. So, it was for sale on Steam for like $6. So I was like,
Damn, that's cheap as
I'll try it.
Steam.
I'll try it out. So, much to Radical Reggie's dismay, he didn't even show up, of course. Because apparently he just found out we had a live channel. So if you guys don't
Damn,
know,
Reggie, where you
we
at,
have
man?
a Level 857 live channel where we play all of our live games there.
It's like when he said Dead Space 3, we got to do a co-op. I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea, man.
then
Everything all of a sudden,
He's
never
like,
heard,
"Peace."
never hear from him again. Like, what happened, man?
But he didn't see it after all of that. And I actually ended up really liking it. I
good,
liked
right?
it. It's pretty fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed the fuck out of Resident
It's
Evil 3
pretty fun.
remake.
Besides
I really
the-
did.
It's a more action. It's more action than the
if you
traditional.
play it, I think they give you more freedom to play it more action-like. Because
Okay.
I was originally like, I don't want to shoot you, I don't want to shoot you, I don't want to shoot you.
Right.
But you do get more bullets. Obviously, you still don't want to waste your shots on everyone.
Okay.
But
You know how Jay be doing.
If you saw me play, listen, my shots were off, by the way. They were pretty off playing this one, too.
Oh, wow.
Because the second Joel hopped in, oh, your shots are bad. I was like,
Trolling hard.
Amateur hour over
that
here,
was a
bro.
bad
Yo,
spot.
Joel does not enter the chat until he sees you do something awful.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll be lurking, and then something bad happens. Now it's time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm here.
But I had a very rough patch with 3 zombies in the room. I was like, nah, I gotta load this game over. That was terrible. Because I was literally right in the next room, so I just started it over.
Wow.
But I was getting used to it, getting into it, and I got pretty decently far. I mean, I guess, what, 30%, I guess?
How-
2 hours in?
How long is it?
How long is the game? Like 6 hours?
It's like 4 to 6. It really
Yeah.
is.
So I'm
Damn,
like-
is that short?
I just
not
got
that
past
long.
the
Wow.
subway. I'm in the subway, like.
I really enjoyed it. I like the setting. I thought the rooms and the environments were fucking dope. You know,
Game was fun. I sat up to the part where I didn't like. The only part I didn't like is the same part that everyone didn't like.
Is it the
Is when
part?
those freaking
I don't
things
know
jump in
what it
your
is.
throat.
Yeah. That was just it forced.
Oh, that one
it's
that
so
you said.
forced
But,
that
I
it
mean,
takes me
besides
out
that,
of it. It's like, dude,
That part in general was annoying, but it was kind of fun because I was like, I'm not getting caught by these things.
Yeah.
And you're on your toes every step you take, whether it's gonna run out the side or whatever.
Tentacle porn. Let me stop.
But
Yeah,
they had to
that's
add
what
that.
it was.
It gets so crazy with
there
that.
was no reason.
But I was happy to be past that part.
Yeah.
It took me a
Oh,
little
man.
bit to get through there. and I
We
was
call
like,
that
all right.
perverted shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's bad. But the game in general, I was having fun with. And that guy, the dude, Nemesis be cheating. I got hit twice and I'm dead. I'm like, dude, I had full energy.
Dude,
he
it's
was
Nemesis.
he was catching
Yeah, I
you with
mean,
these right
yeah.
hands like.
No, I never died that fast with Nemesis. I played the third one,
turns-
the old one. Like
Should be
recently.
one-hit kills.
You hear the Rocky music in the background?
But I was hitting
We're
the
gonna do
wrong
a
button.
video.
I was hitting dodge wrong.
Yeah.
I was hitting the wrong shit. Because I kept hitting triangle. I'm like, nah, it's not that. It's the top button. So
Oh,
like the
man.
dodge.
I
Oh.
was
It gets
running into shit.
some more cool parts come up too.
No, I know. I
It's
was
really.
Damn.
So
I
I'm
actually
definitely
thought
gonna
about
play through.
playing it again too. That's how much I liked it.
I'm
It's
definitely
good.
gonna play through.
You said you have the physical.
Yeah, I got
copy of
physical.
that?
Yes, yeah. Go,
I gotta get
take it.
that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it.
That's definitely-
Even if you think it was the worst Resident Evil.
It's fun.
Well, I've
It's
never
very fun.
played.
I mean,
the-
I think Zero's worse, but that's just me. Some people like
Funny thing is,
Zero.
I thought 3, the first one, was the worst one I've played,
No, the
and I
worst.
enjoyed it.
Well, no, the original 3, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But,
Actually, there is a Resident Evil even worse than that, and
well, that's
it
I'm
was
talking
so.
about like the actual Resident
no,
Evil.
I'm saying like it was a.
besides 6.
No, not even.
I don't even think 6 is the
the
worst.
one I was gonna mention is it's so bad that I actually remembered it the other day because I just blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah.
Survive, Metal Gear Survive.
Well, Metal
I mean, not Metal Gear. No, not Metal Gear.
I was like, wait a second.
No.
worst
Resident Evil Survive. It came out on PS2. It was freaking
not
first
real,
person.
though.
It was
Yeah, that's not a real Resident Evil.
horrible.
Yeah, I don't count that.
Horrible.
Yeah, I don't count
And
that.
Bizarre, I did get the gun attachments. I did. I hit him with grenades.
Him with the skibbity pack.
I hit him with a skippy.
Scoot about.
I wasn't playing straight. There's no kitty hits.
Scoop it about.
But that was on Thursday Thrills, and I did play another episode of The Quarry, and that's about to get uploaded, I believe. So be on the lookout on the regular channel. You'll see it coming up, and that game
Tomorrow.
jumped up. A lot of stuff happened during that playthrough very fast. Like the second I started, I was like, "Oh, we're here.
So
we're
you
here
died.
now."
So you died. Let me stop.
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
no.
I'm joking.
Not in the beginning. But
Joking,
nah,
joking.
You
That
have
would
to
be-
watch. You have to watch. I can't ruin it.
Check it. It's funny. When I was on YouTube looking at MultiVersus videos, it said in the home page there was a video for Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor from World of Bizarre's page, his
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
page. It popped up. It just popped up randomly, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen this game in a while." So I clicked it, and I was like, he's fighting like God knows how many people, and I'm like, "Look at this fucking game. This game is fucking beautiful. This is just," and I just started getting angry. I started getting
not
mad.
around?
And I was like, "How 3 out of 5 members
Yep.
never played this game before?"
Yep.
And I'm like, it's absurd.
'Cause, man, it wasn't about the movie.
Yo, Bizarre, tell them about Mordor, man.
crazy,
This shit is
man.
ridiculous.
It wasn't
They
about
never
the-
played Mordor.
I'm waiting for the 60
hurts me.
frame.
It hurts.
60 frame per second patch. Once that's out, I'm all over that.
It's not happening.
It hurts.
It will happen.
That
Buy it on
game
the
is
computer.
fucking incredible.
It
Buy it
hurts
on
so
the
much,
PC.
dude.
No, they're gonna
Get
do
a
it.
better PC and buy it on the PC.
They're
It hurts so much how
That game is so good.
you're playing Astral Chain now, right, Kev?
Nah, you beat
yes.
Oh,
I'm
you-
playing
you
Astro
beat it,
Chain.
right?
I've not beaten that yet. No.
Well, we'll
But-
get to what he's playing. We didn't get to him yet.
Oh,
See,
okay.
exactly.
Are you
Game
done?
Game is fire.
I was trying to segue. That's why I said that. But I
No,
thought,
no,
I,
that's
didn't-
all-
I thought you were
that's all.
done.
That's
Oh,
all.
we
Okay.
did play something else, but we'll talk about that after.
Oh, okay.
There was a question. Cag was asking if we're going to Game On.
That's in Arizona, right?
That's in Arizona.
when is it?
That means
That's August.
that's coming
5th.
up like in a week.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, we're not.
I will
we're
be
not-
in DR.
Yeah, we're not going to be here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We'll be away.
The,
Out of the country.
the real question is when you guys coming to the East Coast.
Word,
'Cause then we'll meet up with y'all.
East Coast.
Yeah, definitely, man.
'Cause we definitely would love. We would love to be there. Listen, the picture. We
Maybe
need to
next
get a
year.
picture
We'll
of
see.
every
The
whole
gaming,
group.
the gaming scene here is dope, man. In New York.
Mm-hmm.
But Turbo, what you complain, man?
Yes, Astral Chain was like the last game I played before this podcast. That's
What up,
crazy.
Harris?
Look at that. Look at that.
No, it's still going good.
How many hours you got in there?
12.
Nice.
Yeah, 12. I haven't
Halfway.
I haven't played it that much since the last time because River City. I had to do a bunch of stuff in River City. You know,
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
But you got the hooking point for that, right?
I'm past the hooking
Nice,
point.
dude.
You
I'm
passed it.
It's the main game
Not-
I play. It's
not-
the main game I play for Switch.
And that's what I was gonna. That's where I was getting to when you said Shadow of Mordor. It's like, dude, we've been telling you about this game that we
The
know.
hooking point for that game is when you hit start. yeah. When you hit start and kill one
when
person.
you get the first the motherfucker first guy kills you and you get revenge. That's where the hooking point for me was. I was like,
well,
oh.
that's in war. In Mordor, when you just.
No, it happens in the first one too. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember them getting
Yeah, I haven't
promoted in that.
Well,
Is
it's more elaborate in war, but in the
Trevor,
first
what you been
one,
playing? Though?
It's,
first one it
it
happens.
needs to be.
But you need to play it.
60 frames. When there's 60 frames, we'll be there.
Well, what have you been playing, though?
man.
Other than that, that's
How
it.
many legions do you have?
I have 3:
So you have the sword guy. You have
halfway.
the
arrow and armed. Yeah,
the-
sword,
when you
sword,
jump
arrow,
in the
and
suit and the.
arm. Yeah,
Now you finally learn how to play.
yeah.
halfway.
That's about the time when you learn how to play.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
CAG,
yeah,
CAG
yeah.
is coming to the East Coast in September.
Oh shoot!
Oh, it be in
It's gonna
Queens.
be great.
Holla at us,
Oh,
man.
yeah, you got lists.
I work there, man.
So
Got
you,
lists.
need to,
Nice.
you need to talk to the guys into coming with you.
Hell yeah, man.
That works. huh?
Arcade.
No, we definitely got to meet up, man.
Just,
Are you the guy or the girl?
I'm the dude.
Dude, okay.
I'm the dude. Yeah, definitely dude. In Astral Chain.
Why you
And
gotta label things?
I've been playing. Let's see. It's the same. It's the same 6 games I'm playing, but
6.
playing 6?
Live Alive demo. I'm trying to finish that demo before I buy the game.
That shit got a 9.
How come it's not Live Alive?
Yeah,
It'll be better that way.
It would be Live Alive, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it
I think
not
everyone's just pronounced it wrong. But Live a Live,
I don't know.
Live a Live sounds weird to me.
Live
but
a live. It sounds dumb.
Yeah. It's like, but the game is awesome. I like it
I've
a lot.
heard good things.
And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out, and that's been getting rave reviews too. I was like, damn, man. I'm like, why now all these games are freaking coming out?
well,
too
you played
much,
the
man.
others, right?
Yeah. I played that. So I played all of them. But
Hugs and autographs.
Hogs and autographs. Yeah.
Hey, those are free. That's fine.
Word.
All right.
We get like a bunch of us out one day and get shit faced. Like obliterate
At
That's
an arcade.
We're at an arcade and all get thrown out. I'm joking, guys. I'm
You
joking.
You'll
yeah,
puke in the
that's
corner.
Fine by me. That's fine by me.
Laying
Do
in
what
your
you
own
wanna
filth
do.
and
Guys,
puke.
I'm joking. Come
Sleeping
on.
on the
Do what you
sidewalk.
gotta
Sleeping
do.
on the sidewalk in the street like a bum.
We'll get pictures. I'll have my camera. I don't care what you
Nah, you'll be throwing up on that camera.
Oh.
except
That's,
for
no, it's you.
except for Xenoblade Chronicles X, I haven't beaten that one, and it bothers me.
Is it a different game? I'm confused.
It feels like it plays.
There's 1, 2, and X. Is that 3 different games?
Those are 3 different games. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got me.
1, 2, and X. And X was awesome, but you get like a mech. Like getting the mech is supposed to be the best. Like it's supposed to be a defining moment of the game, but you get it like after 40 hours. And I was just like, damn, I never got to that point. So I feel it's I always think about
Played
that
none of
game.
them because it has Xeno in the title. So
But other than that, I play a little bit more of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I had to play it for just 1 more hour before I went back
Oh,
to
dude,
Miles
don't
Morales.
even do that to yourself.
And I was just like, I got Tifa, and I was like, oh man,
Turn
she
it off.
plays really
Turn
good.
it off.
You know?
Turn it off.
She reminds me of Queen Latifah. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
but
god.
and next,
I call her that because
No. What's
she
next?
beats
What's next?
people's ass. I
Next
call her
game.
that.
No, what's next?
Next
What's
game.
next?
Live. Miles Morales got a little further in that.
you
and,
beat Miles.
How did you not beat that yet?
Whoa.
You should beat that one day.
Playing like 9
I thought
games.
I was late to the game.
playing
with
9
that.
games.
You just said you were playing 6.
Yo,
9 games.
said
he had
nine
it
now.
flipped the wrong way.
just remembered.
He got it flip it.
Nah,
Yeah, exactly. 6, 9 games, whatever. Sekiro, still
6,
playing a
9
little bit
games.
of that too.
can't count.
Yo,
Yeah,
he's
it's
like
like-
Rick James right now.
Rick
yeah,
James
keep
moment.
Yeah,
It's a lot
pick
of
one.
games.
Pick one.
Nah,
With. Yeah.
I have to play them all, man.
Pick one.
I have a Sony day, a Nintendo day. I
one.
have not. Like,
Is that really how you have your days,
I
your
do.
weeks?
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Elvis Roll in the house.
God.
What up, Elvis? What's up?
Yeah, man.
All right, Joe.
What the hell is this
Dancing
show
to
right
over
now?
here.
Never even see that.
I know. That's some new shit right there, man.
What,
Some new.
what is this show right now?
That is some new stuff going on right
It's
there.
what you expect.
I'm
What
sorry.
the hell? is
great.
going on. That's it.
That's it, man. That's it.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Usual suspects.
What up, Elvis?
That's it.
What's
good, Elvis?
Yeah, man. For Tactical Tuesday, I played Quantum Conundrum. It was an Xbox 360 and PS3 game. Digital only. There was no physical release of it that I know of. That was released for it. Same developers that made Portal, Chalk's favorite game.
Yeah, Chalk's favorite.
Still?
No. Anyway,
Chalk and
I would say I did enjoy the game. I played it years ago, never finished the game. And I was like, damn, I remember having a good time playing that game. But, you know, nostalgia's weird because I played it for the stream. And then I realized why I stopped playing it. Because the puzzles are really good, right? The problem is that it's a first-person puzzle slash platformer. So some of the puzzles you need to, like, jump on certain platforms, and sometimes they're moving. But imagine doing a platforming game in first person.
No shadow?
And you can't see your feet. There's no no shadow, there's no feet.
Nope.
So it's like
Nope, not
the
doing that.
spatial
Bad design.
awareness is all off.
Bad design.
The game is cool though. That was my only gripe with it. Because
They never played Jump and Flash?
Oh God.
You got to see
Well, at
your
least you could
shadow.
still see your shadow in that. You don't even have one in this. But other than that, it was still fun. But I have some shorts I got to put together for
Yes.
for online because there was some stupid deaths that happened in there. I was like, wow.
You guys aren't feeling getting drunk at an arcade while eating barbecue ribs, being tossed out while waiting on an Uber.
Hell yeah, man.
That's what I'm
Sounds like
about.
a
Oh, yeah,
regular
man.
Saturday
talking
night.
Been there, done that. I'm sorry.
And then throw up in the Uber. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. This is all jokes, guys.
My grandma would make those ribs.
I finally finished Stray. I finished that. That
Okay.
was a good.
What do
Two
you
playthroughs?
It was a good game. Yeah.
Good?
I think you would enjoy it.
6 hours?
Yeah, just about 6 hours. It's a short game.
I would rock that,
I did
yeah.
get lost a bunch of times.
Is there any catnip?
There's a lot of stupid little things in the game that remind you of cat. Like,
Is
I don't want to spoil anything.
Was it
cat
Cat
wild out a little bit?
There are some stuff in there that
LSD?
there are some things in there that can I give one little tidbit?
Yes.
then?
Yes.
I'll give one. All right. This is
Spoiler.
not even a major. This is a little tiny thing. It's not a story driven thing or whatever.
The ending.
It's I remember there was a paper bag on the floor, and I just walk up to the paper bag, and I'm like, oh, let me see. And then you walk into the paper bag, and then put your head inside the paper bag like a cat does, right? He takes his head up, and the bag is over his head,
It starts wilding out.
and he can't. But here's the genius of it, though. The controls are reversed. You move left, it moves
so it's
right,
all
and moves
messed
up his back
it's
because he
like-
doesn't know where he is. So it's like, oh shit, yo! And then he shakes that bag off of his head. Eventually,
That's
I was like, these little touches like that. I'm like, wow, that's
They be bugging out on the mods. They have a new mod.
Garfield.
Killed the cat.
No, not No, it's
Garfield. I saw.
Not
it,
one
yeah.
of the dudes from Grand Theft 5.
Oh yeah,
Ew.
CJ.
CJ as a cat crouching over. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Wow.
That is stupid.
They bug out. I like the other one.
Yeah.
Jason. Every
Oh,
time, every
yeah.
time
Oh,
meows.
yeah.
Jason.
Yo, man.
Jason.
I was like,
Yo, the
perfect.
mods are crazy for it, man.
Nah,
I've-
it's quick.
I've
They
been
did
playing
quick
it on
too. It's been out
PS4.
for a week or so. 2 weeks.
It's good. It's good.
Not from what I saw. It looks great.
It's a good game. It's very, and I'm playing it on a PS4, but it's very like cinematic
For an
And
indie game, it's
for an
pretty
indie
big.
game.
Pretty
it's,
big.
It's insane, man. And the music is very. It reminds me. It's gonna sound weird. It's not the same type of game whatsoever, but as far as the atmosphere and like the world,
Cyberpunk.
no, not even. I would say
RoboCop.
No.
Come on, give me one.
The Last of Us 2 and 1. Like
Really?
the cinematics of it, like the broken down
Apocalypse.
areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fist
like
in the North Star.
but it's realistic though at the same time. Like you know how like it looks run down and whatever broken, but it
Seafood.
looks real. It's good. It's good. I enjoyed the game a lot.
I wonder if they could put the cat in seafood.
God damn.
Modded backwards the other
God
way.
damn.
How ugly would that be?
A walking
Fucking
cat
put a
That was
kangaroo better.
doing kung fu.
I want to see a kangaroo do that shit.
They had
in
Neo.
seafood.
Neo in it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right.
The last game, I actually picked up this game. It was like $15 on Steam. It was cheap.
Everything.
But
was cheap.
it looked awesome, and I'm like, it's not available on anything else right now. It's only on Steam, and it's a side-scrolling, not Metroidvania, but it's kind of like it. But it's animated like Cuphead type animation, like really, really well done. And it's called Have a Nice Death.
Ah.
Nice death.
I recommend this game to. I'm not a big roguelike type of game, but this one has a
Love
really.
roguelikes.
But I said
I
they're
don't-
starting to get you, dude.
I
They're
do.
starting to get a bunch of them.
This
now.
one is like. This one got me because I'm like, it's not like you get lost, right? Because that's another thing is what is it? The one that I'm not a huge fan of, but I like playing it is what the hell is it called?
That's Cells.
Dead Cells. That's it. It's not like Dead Cells where you have like a level or whatever, and you have to changes all the time. This one's similar to that, but it's because you play as death. You're the CEO of hell, and you have paperwork to do and shit, and you get mad, so you go. It's super silly. It's animated really well. You can see it right here. This is the trailer on my phone. I have the volume off, but you can just take a look. It's silly as all hell, man. But what's cool is that there's elevators because it's a giant building and there's elevators. So each stage is a stage, and then you go in an elevator to go to the next floor, which is another stage. You get to choose to go to whatever floor you want. That's the part that's random. It's not the like you go to this part. That's the part that randomizes. So it's 6 stages and then a boss.
You run into a Belmont
No,
as death.
no,
Death.
no. But you get abilities, you get weapons, you get power ups, you get stronger every time you die. So there's that, and the controls are flawless.
You should get stronger for everyone.
And here's another thing. Remember how you were saying how what game you were playing? Soul, whatever.
Soldiers.
Soldiers. You know how you first started playing that with the analog, and you were like,
Yep.
"God damn, this game sucks." The analog,
This
right?
game looks good.
This is with the analog. There is no option to play with the D-pad. However,
It works well.
it works perfect. It works perfect with the analog.
This looks very clean.
Dude, it
looks very clean.
I was super
I'm actually a
impressed.
little bit. It's roguelike.
Yeah,
Shit.
but it's light though. It's light. No. It's done in a different way. You would like this,
Guys,
You would
we got
definitely
heavy
like
metal in the chat.
this. Uh-oh.
All right.
No, again, I highly recommend it, guys.
All
If you
right.
haven't played this, if you have a PC, Steam, you don't have to have anything powerful. It can handle it.
That art is pretty sick.
It's hand drawn. It's freaking awesome. The gameplay is awesome,
Oh, we got
and I'm enjoying it so far.
We
So,
got 14 heads in the chat. What up, everybody?
What's
hey,
up, everybody?
what's good, everybody?
So
But
chat
I
is
highly recommend
live.
it, man. It's good. It's really, really, really good. You would like it. You'd like it.
It looks fun
cool?
though. Looks fun.
What's up?
I got a controller that is a D-pad, but it changes analog into D-pad if it doesn't have the option.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some dope
It's
shit.
the flat controller I have. It has two D-pads, but they're two analogs.
I thought you said 2 knee pads.
New
I'm like,
You need to wear knee pads with this
I'm like,
controller.
I don't know what this.
No,
need those
it's
for?
a 8-bit do controller, and it's a flat little one, and it has two
Oh.
analogs, but they're
Yes.
digital, so they're like D-pads.
Bob Digital.
Yo, 8-bit too, man.
Pop
They're
digital.
killing it with the fucking controllers these days, man.
Yeah, I saw the new ones, the see-through ones.
Where?
They're the same ones that we have, but they're see-through. They have a black one and a purple one.
They need to make one for PS,
Oh.
PlayStation and Xbox. Also, I
Can't
think
use
they
it
do
without
have
wire?
one. Oh, they do have one,
For the Xbox, I know they do.
but they don't have one for PlayStation though.
Nah.
Damn it, man.
Oh well.
They need to do that.
So that's
on,
what
man.
well, we can talk about what the game of the week is right now, since it came
Since
out.
we
what,
came out yesterday.
Came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So, was it the
Open beta?
MultiVersus, right?
MultiVersus open beta, not the master.
Wow,
That's
man.
right.
You were waiting for that.
Had to get that out the way because we've never heard that before.
Well, downloaded it yesterday.
I'm sorry.
It's free. It's free to play, y'all, and it's
Ah.
cross-platform.
I hope
so
y'all played it.
Yeah.
I think that everyone who wants to play it, who wants to play
Right.
it anytime, can
Yeah.
play it, which is dope.
That's
You
crazy.
don't have to have it on a certain system or anything. You just
Yeah.
sign in to the WB servers, and then you can play it on everything but the Switch for right now.
for right now.
But on PC, on all the systems, you can jump in and play anybody you want. And it seems like so far that the online experience has been pretty solid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I mean, when it first started, there was who was on when it first was on? You was on, right? And it was down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
First
trying
hour.
to. I was trying to stream at. No, it was on earlier in the morning, but then I tried to stream at 1:30, and the servers were down for maintenance, and then they were back up around like 2:30 or 2:45, or maybe even like 3.
Wow.
And then
They're just
I
doing some
streamed
maintenance?
them. I streamed at 5, and fire.
No, it's dope.
I think the thing for me, which is surprising, because I know they had the Nickelodeon thing come out, and I never played it. I never played the Nickelodeon thing because
It didn't make waves.
well, because like the thing about Nickelodeon that I was intrigued that there's not many characters I link with except for Leonardo from Ninja Turtles, so I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
And I just saw how it played, and you could just if you play Smash Bros, you know how these platformers play. You know what kind of is friendly for people to play and easy to learn. They had some interesting concepts in there, but I was just like, I'm not really intrigued by it. But when MultiVersus, they announced that, they're like, oh, we got Batman, we got Superman, Arya Stark. I said, all right, I'm already sold with those three. And Wonder Woman, I'm like, okay, and it's free to play, and you got all this shit. I'm like, okay. But the main challenge for these games is the balancing. That like how you gonna balance it, how you gonna
Speed of the game.
yeah, speed of the game,
How it feels.
not be a ripoff of Smash. Take things that are good in Smash and stuff like that. Like how are you going to do that? And I played it for God knows how long today. I played it for like
You played it more than
Well,
everybody
you
here,
are.
man.
I played that shit for like 5 hours. Or
You
some
played it
shit
for the
like
first
that.
time today.
Damn, right.
I was playing that. I played solo. I played tag with Chalk, and I'm like, and and this is the beta.
Yeah.
Of course, I ran into some glitches.
not all out, yeah.
Somebody teleported across the screen right to the fucking hole. I was just like, I don't know what happened
To
with this
their
motherfucker. It happened to me a few times too. I glitched that cheated, but you see, there's people picking it up. You see that there's people that actually have strategies and stuff like that. You see the spammers. Someone kept spamming a Superman move over and over and over and over.
But it gets weaker, though.
And it gets weaker and weaker, and then
Yeah,
I killed his
like
ass. Like, and there's so many good things that are in this game that it's. I think it's going to be a monster. I think it's going to be.
It's potential.
I don't think it's going to be. It'll be decent people. No, I think it's going to be a monster, and the fact that Smash is not around with anything new, nothing brewing. And the potential for characters to be in this game could be
could be
a
big.
double-edged sword because you still have to balance everybody.
They know what they're doing.
But
Seems like
they
what
know they put love in every
they're
character.
doing. They didn't half-ass anybody.
Listen, as soon as I picked Superman and I threw someone to heaven, I was hooked. I said that shit is funny. That is just
No,
funny
that's your
as hell.
move. Yeah.
And the fact that all of us here enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Especially
I played
me.
as Wonder Woman and
Yeah,
Superman.
Al, you don't fuck with
I
nothing
don't
like
even
this.
play Smash Bros. at all.
You mess with 2D, the 2D, traditional fighters. Chuck messes with a little bit of everything. Chuck, and Kev likes, Smash also. So
I
the
had
fact
fun,
that
though.
all of us are like,
I definitely had fun.
that's the main thing I was asking. I was like, did you guys have fun? And you
I
were like,
did.
yeah, I had fun. I'm like,
I did.
that's fucking cool because there's the fun factor. Then there's the advanced. There's an advanced factor to
There's
the
stuff
game.
you can add to it, yeah.
And
That you got to learn.
and it's also will people who like you two,
Yeah.
for people who are just listening, Al and Jay, who don't mess with these games. Do these characters have enough to make you be like, you know what?
Can I
I
be
want to
intrigued?
learn
Yeah.
to be a dope like a dope
Yeah.
version of Wonder
Yes.
Woman or like
Yeah.
like that's and if that is there,
Yeah.
oh god.
Because the Smash Brothers, I never jumped into it as far as, I need to block a certain way or blah, blah, blah. I would
No.
jump in to ruin people's games. Never competitively. I didn't care if I won or not.
Same.
For the most part. As long as I didn't die first and get the loss, I was good.
Hey Harris, it was probably you who I fought who kept using that fucking spam move at the top.
Oh.
But, from what I played on this one, I see a lot of potential in what they can do with all the characters they can add to it.
Right.
And to the point where it could be, listen, Fortnite's a different game. It's free to play in that
Different
aspect.
game.
It is similar. And the fact that you can add characters and have
Yeah.
trailers for them and stuff like that, it can be as big like that. Obviously probably not as big because Fortnite is a shooter. And that's a different genre. And that's huge. That's on another level as far as popularity.
Yeah.
But
Right now.
as far as building up what Smash Brothers did with their trailers and the characters, I think that this has the possibility to get people excited. When they say new character announcement today at this award show or whatever, people
hell
are like,
yeah.
who's it gonna be?
See,
Right,
this is
right,
blah, blah,
right.
blah.
this is the time to capitalize because that became a spectacle.
Yeah.
You know, when
And now
Nintendo
Nintendo's not doing that anymore.
when it's a direct,
Mhm.
most people cared about the character.
They just wanted to see what it was.
Yeah.
And
So they got to come with it, though.
if you develop that much hype with this new game, whenever you announce a
Don't just
season,
tweet one out.
Yeah.
Don't just tweet it.
and there's
But the properties,
there's
too.
Like, there's so many.
The properties is
That's
what
a big
makes me
possibility.
interested because that right there, for me, being
Yeah.
not a Smash player, like look, it's
Dude.
a love letter to video games
Men in
characters.
Black.
But there was
Do they
no-
have more? Is that the-
I mean,
There's so many though.
as a love letter to video games, right? That, like, that's
Give Will
great.
Smith the smack, dude.
Nah.
The hardest move in the game.
Nah.
No, get
gotta
Will
give him
Smith
a
in there with
dude,
smack.
man.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
No, but
No,
this,
what you're
this
saying, yeah.
definitely has the potential because of the properties that Warner Brothers has. Like, and they have a lot of.
They do.
They own a lot of other companies
They do.
that have characters.
And
like,
also, and they got and also they said
oh my god,
they want anyone to
Yeah.
be possible.
Yeah.
Like anyone in the realm. Anime you're thinking of, fucking
anything. dude.
TV, like it's anyone.
It's awesome.
to be.
You know who's next. If this is popular, you know who's next, right?
Oh, well, I was gonna say
I
this
mean,
one.
Disney.
I was gonna say
You
this
know
one thing.
Disney's gonna make one.
You know, Smash Brothers never added Tetris to it, right?
Well, they can.
They don't own. They don't own Tetris. The
No.
Tetris company is its own thing, right?
Mhm.
So there's a chance that it could actually add it to this.
when they
could.
You know, when it
could, in
comes to
theory,
these
they could.
games, they have their leaks or whatever, this and that.
Right.
But they like originally they had their data mine that was leaked or whatever. A bunch of the Sub-Zero,
Right.
Scorpion, Neo from the Matrix, and a
Right.
bunch of Rick Morty, couple of Looney Tunes characters.
Rick and Morty's confirmed though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying that this was
All
on
of
the
them are pretty
original
much
leak,
confirmed.
like on that data mine leak that they were on it.
Yeah.
And that's great. But when you think of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and by the way, guys, we're gonna have Tony Hewen on the podcast on the 17th of August.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a lot of questions for him. But one of the questions I want to know, if Sub-Zero and Scorpion or anyone from Mortal Kombat's in the game, how do you incorporate them with no fatalities? How do you no
They
blood?
probably won't kill. Yeah, they've been in games
know,
like
like-
that though. They've been in
Yeah.
the DC one. They wouldn't kill anyone.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, so they
God
could do it.
damn. Okay. I mean,
And they already got.
exactly. Beetlejuice. Why the hell
Dude,
not?
man.
You know?
Beetlejuice would be dope.
And don't forget about Mortal Kombat. Was it the Mortal Kombat for SNES didn't have any fatalities? It just it was like
That was fatality.
There was no
There was
killing.
no
though.
blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
no blood.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
can
okay.
set
You
people
can
on
grab
fire,
a empty
Yeah.
heart. in
you
your
can still
hand.
do that. I mean, Harley Quinn sets people on fire in the game. I mean,
As long as it's cartoony.
You're not gonna kill people in it. I know that. You're gonna pop them out the screen.
As long as it's cartoony, it should be fine.
As
And
long as
I'm
they have
sure
their
they could
moves,
do. Yeah.
So you need Scorpion with his hook.
Yeah.
I mean, you already got the lasso.
get
It's
over
already
here.
Yeah.
in there. She
Says get over here.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's a hint.
Yeah,
I
it could
guarantee
be,
that's a
man.
fucking hint.
And then you already got the iceberg. You can freeze people with
Yeah.
Superman, so you can use the Sub-Zero. He's already the moves are there. Right?
Neo from the Matrix will be special.
Beetlejuice. That's gonna be
Nah,
funny.
no guns, man. They have no guns. No Yosemite Sam. None of that.
George
when they
Jetson.
add that though, when they get guns.
What's
you
with
got it.
the George
George
Jetson?
Jetson.
Nobody
No one cares.
wants to be George.
I haven't
Jetson.
seen him.
Somebody
in a,
might-
I
There's
have
a
not.
reason.
I have not seen
Somebody
him in a
might.
game since Jetson's Way with Words for Intellivision.
Dude, why
So
would you
it's like-
see him in the game?
He needs to make a comeback.
But why?
I'm
George
sure there was a
Jetson.
Jetsons on Nintendo or Super Nintendo. Guaranteed.
Elroy? No. Let me stop.
His boy Elroy.
Just George Jetson.
That
No.
is, it's so many possibilities that it's crazy when you think about it. But they're good. They always continue to make improvements. They're
The
never.
fundamentals are there because it's fun. Day one, it's fun.
Joker, I think, is supposed
Pennywise.
No,
to
Jokey. Who the fuck?
Jokey.
Jokey.
Jokey. His cousin.
Mr.
His cousin Jokey.
What's up,
We're
Jokey?
gonna have to make that. We're gonna have to make that now. We're gonna have to
Oh,
make
yeah.
his cousin Jokey.
His cousin
It should
Jokey,
be.
man.
He
He's
should
in
be
there.
Jokey.
Joker was
What's
one.
up, Jokey?
He was one of the rumored. Also, he was also one of the rumored.
Nah, it can work, man. Look,
Jokey.
It just
this
comes
the-
down to programming and when they can get these characters out.
Yeah, but this is
John
an
Wick would be cool.
ongoing. Huh?
John Wick.
That's his other
John
skin.
Wick would be cool.
Oh, yeah,
John
yeah,
Wick
yeah.
and
His
Neo.
other skin.
Yeah. Nah, this is
They
going
have
to
to
be
do
an
separate
ongoing. They're working on it around the clock. This is an ongoing.
There's no
thing.
days off. There's no days off.
No, this
This
is
would be big
this is
money,
an
though.
ongoing thing.
Big money for them.
The money is ridiculous.
And
How
right
much,
now,
how much are they going to charge for these characters? Hopefully not $5.
I think it is going to be, for people who first buy it, it's going to be
How
a
much
while.
was it for multiple? It was $20 for 5 or 4 characters.
I don't even know. All
No,
I know,
and-
it was
and
$40
Smash Brothers.
Dragon
Oh.
Ball Fighter Z, right? When they had like
Smash Brothers. How much?
it's like pretty much like 5 characters. It was $6 if you count the music and the stage.
Okay.
It was like $6 a character. And Dragon Ball,
But it was $20 a season pass, right?
24,
30.
25.
30?
more.
It was 30.
Okay.
And
So
Dragon
$5
Ball-
$5 a character. Just throw it out there.
I saw.
Dragon
That's a
Ball
lot,
Fighter
though.
Z. It's like about $5, $5 a character. But when they do like 5 characters at once,
That's
they
more
throw one
the-
for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
So it's probably going to be something like that.
that would be kind of
They
cool.
were trying to make money.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
a free game.
It's free.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
I can't blame
That's
them.
polished.
There'll be ways to, when you play the game, to unlock things with the game currency, and then there'll be ways to, if you really want something right now, pay money.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one, the bad thing of the game,
There is no bad thing. Let me say that. I'm sure.
they're
I'm sure.
No, it's not a bad
There's
thing.
not a
They're
bad
gonna be broke. As
Come
hell.
on.
No,
what is
no,
it?
no. It's the stupid thing.
Setting it up.
No, it was so bad when lost to a team with LeBron and someone else, and LeBron said, "But that's all, folks." I was like, "Stop it
That's
now!"
why it wasn't his voice.
Oh.
Dude, that sounds so much like him.
That's
Yeah.
that's
I guarantee that's
hilarious.
from the fucking movie.
Possibly.
Does it
I
sound like
would
him?
have never seen
It's-
it.
it sound like clips
I
from the
didn't see it
movie,
either. I didn't see it either.
Yo, you think Jordan has a chance of being on there from Space Jam?
Well, I mean, they got money.
Possible
they got
if
money.
they still have the license
They
for
got
that.
money.
Jordan versus LeBron finally.
That would be
Bro.
fun.
Oh, that'd be easy.
And then they could add Shaq as Steel.
And then everyone who every
Why
freaking
not?
And then
Why
they
not?
can
Shaq, LeBron, and Jordan against each other.
no,
Give him a Superman skin.
no, every LeBron
Yes,
main is gonna
yes,
say
that's what I'm
that
saying.
they're gonna
They-
say that Jordan's cheating, and then they're gonna start flopping everywhere.
No, LeBron will flop off the stage. It'll be great.
Wow.
It'll be great.
Wow.
Instant flop.
they
He
need
loses all the time.
they need to uncancel.
We go up for the last shot, didn't miss.
They need to uncancel Pepe Le Pew
Yo, bring us
so he
Pepe
can be in the
Le Pew.
game. Damn it!
Actually, think
Come
they
on,
don't
that's
have
a-
trophies and stuff that you can call it. They don't have
That's a
characters you can
character
call.
I
No,
would
no,
want
this
to
is
see.
They
trophies.
should have assist trophies.
Shaq.
There's so many characters. Well, I mean, it's probably best that they don't. 'cause
Speedy
they can add those
Gonzalez.
characters.
Come on, man. Speedy.
Shaq Fu, yeah, that's a character.
No
dude.
Shaq Fu, man, come on.
That is a
Shaq Fu.
character.
No character.
Yeah,
He
he
has,
has
to, he has to be the size of Iron Giant.
No.
Oh,
Hell yes.
God.
Hell yes. Yes. Great
Iron
idea.
Giant is massive in that.
Way too tall.
He is big.
Yeah, he shouldn't even fit on the screen if it was real size. But,
But
good
overall, thoroughly impressed with. Thoroughly
yeah,
impressed. with.
definitely
that
have
game is
fun with
fire.
it. If you didn't play it, it's free. Try it.
I like the no block mechanics. I like you could
Dodge.
do what?
That was mechanic.
Yeah,
The dodge. No, the dodge is.
But you can't block.
And you can't throw.
Yes.
no, yeah, you can't throw.
You
yeah.
can't throw. You can't
that.
block, and everyone can come back to the stage with 2 dodges,
Yes.
2 specials,
Yes.
and,
And two-
Yeah,
and
two air specials.
and 2 jumps.
Two air
jumps.
specials.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
And you can do an infinite number of attacks
The-
before you land.
yeah, and
I
you
was
can grab
dodging.
onto the wall.
Yep.
You grab onto those are big
But
deals.
then you can get spiked off that shit.
Yep.
and it has a,
that made Smash Bros. Very cheap because some characters couldn't do that stuff.
and it has
Yeah.
a cooldown. So
Yeah.
when you dodge
You
or
can't
whatever, you
spam
have a
anything.
cooldown. So
They
you
thought of
can't.
it.
That's great. No, it's
But
great.
It's in beta right now, though, so anything that they need to fix, hopefully they're good at fixing it.
Yeah, join their Discord, y'all. And if there's any issues, let them know in the Discord because they're
Mm-hmm.
looking at that shit like hawks, man. They're looking at that.
You want to use Pepe to harass LeBron?
No, that's a great character, man. It's one of my favorites, but they
I'm
canceled
not mad
him.
at you, Cag. I'm not mad at you.
They,
That's
they
hilarious.
canceled him, so I'm like, damn.
LeBron has like a dunk move where he jumps up
Yeah.
like this. He missed and dunked off the stage. The shit was ill as hell. He dunked himself
That
to
was
death.
after they won, though.
Yeah, no, there was one during. There was
Oh,
one
really?
during. I don't know if you were.
Oh,
I think
maybe it was the last one.
maybe.
Oh,
There was one he just went
Because
across
I know
the
he
stage.
fell
whipped.
off early.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think that he
I
whipped
was like,
completely.
what?
So does he flop too? Does he flop? Let me stop.
Wow. That's going to be added.
So you gotta
a
tell
move.
Tony, you got the flop.
That
man.
has to be a move, man.
He's in there, man.
And as he starts taking damage, his hair starts to go further and
Yeah,
further
yeah, yeah.
away.
Yo, y'all. So
No, I'm just saying, you gotta be like
Y'all
real
are
though.
Well, that's my own. That was
wrong.
my gripe with the game. I'm like,
They
yo,
did
what's
it
up
in
with his
Punch Out.
hairline, bro?
They did it in Punch Out.
y'all so wrong.
What was it?
I'm sorry.
The
It's
Tiny
Funny,
Toons?
man. It's funny.
Who's the guy who's getting bald when you punch him in the head?
Oh,
Doflamingo?
Doflamingo. There
Don
we go.
Flamingo, right?
Yeah,
He's sitting in
Flamingo.
his mansion looking at like who are we to?
LeBron's like these motherfuckers.
Come on, man.
I
He's
swear.
like, listen,
It's like,
I
yeah.
tried. I tried his or him.
Wait, are you serious? His
Him?
flop is an emote? If
Didn't
his
work.
flop's an emote.
Oh, it's an emote?
If it's an emote, that is brilliant.
that is that's the goal right
brilliant.
there.
I might have
Yo.
to lock him next.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
yeah, me too.
Dude, that is brilliant. if
It
they
should
did
be.
that. Oh.
Tweety and Granny.
Oh,
that'd
Tweety
be
Bird, that'd
amazing.
be pretty funny.
As a
And the
team?
granny, yeah.
As a
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Oh, word.
Hell yeah,
That'd be
man. She has
silly.
him in the cage.
Oh, and Tweety he should get big. Remember the evil Big Bird? The big
Tweety
ass
gets
Tweety?
Bird, yeah. Like
Oh,
a monster.
word. Yeah. You said
Yeah.
Tweety gets Berg?
Tweety gets Bird.
No, big.
He kept saying Tweety gets Berg. Perfect
no,
time
he
to move
gets
on.
big. Like the Frankenstein
Perfect
bird.
time to move on.
Yes, the Frankenstein Bird.
Oh my god.
That would be dope. But they don't have
Oh.
specials
Tweety
like
gets
that.
bird.
I was
They
like,
don't
I
have
don't-
a they
I
don't
don't
have
know
a
what the fuck that
smash ball
means.
type.
What was the
move.
name of that?
Nah, I
The
don't
red
think
monster
so.
with the sneakers?
Oh, fuck.
I forgot his
Oh,
name.
the hair,
dude.
the hair
With
thing?
the
Yeah,
hairy,
he's a big
red,
fucking-
big ass
Wasn't he
red
just
monster with
Monster?
the sneakers.
Wasn't he just monster?
Anybody in the chat, man?
His name wasn't
He
Big
was
Red?
part of the monsters. I don't
one?
know.
Nah, it was in the
He had eyes and shoes.
Looney Tunes. Yeah, he had just eyes, eyebrows, or
was-
I
whatever.
didn't think he had a name.
It was just monster.
It was just a monster.
I thought he had a name.
He had to have had it.
He had like you just don't.
No, I think it was monster.
Not a side
Really?
character. That was
Yeah.
a.
I could be wrong, but I thought it was monster.
I'm looking this.
Somebody's got. Somebody's got to
Me
know
and
this,
Chalk are on
man.
the case.
This should.
Chat.
If
what
that-
was the what was the
That would be a funny character to have.
what was the big hairy freaking monster that had just shoes? Gossamer.
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 What? That's a name?
Oh!
Somebody see, I do. Bizarre knows.
Wow.
Dude, you put a gun to my head. There's no.
Oh, hell
it's
no.
Gossamer.
Yeah,
It's
but-
Gossamer.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you
And he had
It's
arms
Gossamer.
too. Oh my
Well, he
God.
was on the Monsters team in Space Jam.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's an evil looking. That's an evil looking picture.
Dude, that's a
man.
horrible.
Yeah, man. That's not the one I remember.
He's trying to chase down Bugs Bunny.
That's hilarious.
I remember when
No,
Bugs Bunny
is
was
an asshole.
making his hair.
Why,
Remember he was
why,
like,
does why does he look all nice here? He looks mad.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
that's what I remembered.
They didn't even have Daffy yet.
Remember when he was doing his hair?
How
He
you
was
not
like
have Daffy?
combing it.
You gotta wait.
He's gonna be.
No, I know. Not even as a hinted, like a rumor.
Don't forget Lord of the Rings characters too.
Dude, this
Yeah, they got so much to draw from.
Well, they have so many movies coming out that they could put.
it's got me excited. It's me, somebody that's not even into this type of genre of game. It got me excited. 'Cause
Is
I'm
Smeagol
actually
be in there?
Pennywise.
Nah.
He's too scary. No, you can't put him in.
No, they can.
Nah,
Just make
No,
him
you
a-
got it.
too scary.
Got
Can't
it.
be a happy looking.
with balloons. You know, it has a balloon. Whatever.
Because everybody-
he has to do the tone with the dance.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's clean in that game, so it'll look different.
No, I like they
actually,
putting
they
Mortal Kombat in there, and then with that, you know,
Do
they gotta
Does
tone it down.
WB have all the monsters they put in Mortal Kombat, or did they license them from someone else? Like everything they put in Mortal Kombat, they're not licensed with WB guys, right?
What do you
I
mean?
don't think so. You mean like RoboCop, Rambo,
Freddy,
Terminator?
Rambo. That's not all
Nah,
WB.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
They could
that's-
put Shazam,
I was like, I wonder if they're gonna do it in packs though.
dude.
If they do it in 3 packs,
Black
I
Adam,
think they should do like 3 or 4
The Rock would be the fucking.
as a group. I think that's how they should release all the characters as packs.
There's
Probably.
there's so many.
They could.
There's so many.
They could release it like that.
$5 a character.
But like you said, it's
No,
it's
as packs, man. If
I
they do it as
know.
a pack, it's
No,
only 5 a character.
it's all about balancing the characters.
They're
out,
gonna
making
be like,
sure-
how
It's gonna be
bad?
20 for 5
How
characters.
bad do you want it?
Well,
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
end up spending $500 in this
Yeah.
damn game.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
gonna be spending a lot
I
of money.
mean, you could set it up so you can unlock it. It'll just take a very long time. Like it's
Right.
taking us.
I don't know how to unlock. How you unlock people? You gotta get points.
play.
You
You
gotta
gotta,
keep
gotta
keep
play,
playing
man.
and
The
get
gold-
good.
the gold
I'm
points.
saying you
Yeah.
gotta get points. Though.
2,000 is to unlock Batman. 3,000
But
for
what's
Arya.
the gems though? The zero. We have 0.
I don't know
gems.
how to get the- I
That's
don't
real
know.
money,
I
right?
don't know.
No,
You gotta buy
probably
real
real
money
money.
for that.
I think that's
the-
real money.
Oh, the
That's
Gleamium?
money.
Yeah.
I think that's the Gleamium. You gotta like pay money for that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was ready yesterday. I was like, yo, I'm about to throw it out some dough
Yo,
right now because it's free. I
That's
can-
that's what I'm
what.
saying.
That's
It's
the
like
beauty of
it's-
free to play, man. When it's done
If
right.
there's a Thundercats pack, yeah, I'm spending.
bruh.
I'm spending money. I'm spending money.
Yeah. Or you can grind, man. If it's all, you know,
Wiley
times
Kit
are rough.
and Cats.
If times are rough, you gotta
Yo,
go
let me
there.
get Snarf, man. Let me get Snarf.
Snarf is not a
Snarf.
character. Actually, he
Oh
might be.
man,
Snarf.
Panther.
All right, no, we're gonna talk about this. Game
All right, damn it, yeah.
Damn, we gonna talk about
Wait, this isn't the topic?
Yo,
Harris has a good idea though. $100 for like a lifetime character pass.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I would do that.
I hope they
I
add
would
music.
easily
I hope
do
they have packs with music too. That'd be dope. But the thing is, I don't know music in
One
WB.
character I want. $1 billion.
That's
No,
not a
you
character.
don't.
That's
That's
not
not
a
a
billion
character.
dollars.
That's
Mr.
a
Evil.
Characters.
Mr. Evil, right?
That's
Honestly,
the
I
emo.
think-
Put him in there.
So you want an emo?
They would make so much
No,
money
no,
if they
I-
did that. If
Yeah.
they released
be a character.
a
100 per-
lifetime whatever.
Season pass.
Yeah, but they're gonna make $100 per person anyway. Everyone's gonna end up spending $100 if you want the characters anyway. They're not
But
gonna not
that's
make
what I'm
that.
saying. It's a good idea for them.
They're gonna
to
make
do
more.
No, but the thing is,
a
they
good
can do
idea.
that, but they can make more in skins.
They're gonna make more.
skins and everything
Oh,
else.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
they're
You know
gonna
what I'm
make money on skins.
Dude.
Skins
No,
is
they're
gonna be
gonna make
ridiculous.
millions,
Skins,
millions and
costumes,
millions of dollars.
freaking.
And then Disney's gonna be like,
man.
"Oh, we want to do this with Marvel and everyone else." So they're gonna have a version of this with Marvel.
Nah, they're just gonna join them.
Yeah,
If they were
Disney's not joining.
Warner
WB.
Just join in. You can all get some of the money. Trust me, you can all get some of the money.
Disney's not joining WB. They'll do it themselves. And they got Fox. You get the Simpsons in there.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
man.
And, you
And then you get level
Aliens.
857 in there. What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
We're on
man.
Fox. You say you got signed without telling us?
Listen.
Married with children. Let me stop.
Yo,
Stop it right there.
Al
Yo.
Bundy.
Stop it right there.
Al Bundy would be fire in that game.
No, he would
Flushes
not.
the toilet.
He would.
No, people are
Got the
asking for
Dodge.
Heisenberg,
It's got the
man,
Dodge.
from Breaking Bad.
Is Droopy WB?
Imagine.
Droopy?
Isn't Droopy like
No,
Woody
that's
Woodpecker?
Disney.
That's
Isn't that Woody Woodpecker?
no. Droopy's like Looney Tunes.
Is Droopy on Looney Tunes?
Yeah. Droopy's
I
Looney
don't know.
Tunes.
Who was in Woody Woodpecker? It
Oh
was like
no, not again.
Okay.
Droopy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not
Droopy dog.
again.
I'm not sure about.
Wait,
Oh
what? Wait.
boy, here we go again.
I know the character.
Chili-
I'm saying if
Chili Willy.
I was thinking about
Chili Willy was in.
Chili Willy.
I
hated
Woody
Chili
Woodpecker.
Willy.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought Pluto's dog's name was Droopy.
Nah,
No,
Nope.
that's Pluto's dog.
not
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Oh,
Pluto.
Pluto
Pluto's
is a
his
dog,
name.
right?
No, Pluto
It's
has a dog.
Goofy.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Goofy is
Goofy. That's
Goofy
Pluto
is
as a dog,
Pluto's owner.
Right.
but he has no pants.
But he's a dog too.
Oh
Yes.
boy, not
right.
again.
Weird.
Okay. All right.
All
That was a
right.
good deep dive.
Moving on into
That
the
was
news.
wild.
We're ready for the news, y'all?
Oh, we're ready.
I think we're good.
We'll wait for Jay's thumbs.
My thumbs.
Look at his
Yeah.
thumbs.
We're waiting for my thumbs.
Oh,
All
man.
right, hold on. We're here. We
Dr.
good.
Good.
All right.
What's that voice out of nowhere?
MGM.
Are we
All right.
ready for the news?
We are ready. For this.
Uh-oh. Whoa. What the fuck was that?
As you
was all
transform into a demon. That's
I thought there was something wrong with the mic or some shit. I was
That's
like,
what
what?
you need.
No, just the
I'm like, that's the new baseline?
Oh.
No, I was going to ask Turbo, if when you think of that baseline, what's going through your head?
There's nothing.
It's a 8-bit. It's always an 8-bit
No,
game.
you intentionally do it off beat.
No, it's I just whatever the 8-bit song.
doesn't
8-bit game.
It's what
No,
I do.
you don't know the game.
I do. Yeah.
It's just an 8-bit
That was
I
Double
got to
Dragon.
get you a metronome.
Double Dragon.
It's just, that's not Double Dragon.
No timing.
All right. You'll soon play as Black Panther's successor in a new single-player game by EA. So first word, when everyone says EA, is always the moans and groans.
Oh.
Oh,
Microtransactions.
there's going to be
Taking my
loot boxes and blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
So
No.
from the past few years, EA has been very good with their single-player games. So
Yeah.
enough moaning and groaning about loot boxes. That was way back in a Star Wars game. Was it Battlefront?
Oh, man.
Battlefront
get
2.
that-
Battlefront 2?
Battlefront
Get
2.
that porn shit out
Sorry,
the damn
man.
chat.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
this
it's always-
guy's
always
we're getting
something.
spammed by
That was good.
porn
Go
bot
away.
in
Go
the
away.
chat.
Leave it alone.
Don't click it, guys. It got me last time. I'm joking.
It said free.
I would never.
It said it had a good conversation.
I delete the podcast. I'm like, is this for real?
That means we're doing good if we're getting the porn bot.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, it's everywhere. That thing's everywhere.
Sorry,
But-
go ahead.
EA has been doing relatively good. So enough with the criticism of EA. I mean, listen, some people don't want to let it go.
Well, sometimes
I don't know
it's
how
fine.
hurt they were by Battlefront 2. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy anything from it. And they learned that lesson and took it away and haven't done it since.
Mhm.
I mean, Skate, yeah, all right. I
Sports
hear.
games.
They're bringing out Skate. Yeah, sports
Yeah.
games in
No,
general.
the sports games, they
Yeah,
notoriously.
But they
bad.
should have had it in there. if they're going to have it in any game, sports games is
No,
where
they
it
got
should be.
gambling and all types of shit.
And the updates when you
Horrible.
just buy the updates instead of the new game. But that's another story altogether. They're single player games they have
Right.
improved on. For last
Star
Fallen
Wars.
Jedi.
Star Wars, man. That shit.
Fallen Jedi was great.
Yeah.
And a sequel is coming out and there's no talk of freaking loot boxes.
Better not be.
So they're good. They're good at this. And listen, Disney's in charge of this.
hmm
They're not going to let them put loot boxes in a Disney game.
Yeah.
And they've done very well. And according to the report, it's going to play like the former creators of Shadow Mordor are making this game.
Mhm.
So what you were talking about earlier
Yeah.
with wanting to play a new version of Shadow Mordor,
Yeah.
Okay.
they're adding that in to Black Panther.
The Nemesis system is going to be in Black Panther.
I don't know if the Nemesis system is going to
Oh,
be in Black
never
Panther.
mind.
But
Then it's not the same.
The
I'm sorry.
gameplay,
no, I'm joking.
the
I'm joking.
gameplay,
It's why I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it
nothing to do
either.
and how long has it
Yeah,
been
yeah.
since that game was made? So it's been
Nah,
it's going to be a new version of that type of game. And last thing we did play, if any, was Black Panther and the Avengers, and that was even decent.
No, that was great.
They did a great fucking job.
They did a good
Great.
job. But this is going to
Incredible
be
job.
like focused just on Wakanda. Actually, what if it's not in Wakanda?
It's in New York.
Bruh.
Wait, what the fuck is it gonna be?
Yeah, man. It's going to be in New York, man.
Who saw that Black Panther trailer?
That's
I
incredible.
saw
Oh
it.
yeah, No,
That was
it's
like
dope.
breathtaking.
That's one
That
of the better
was,
trailers.
bro, that got me up in my feelings.
That's
that
one of the
that
better
wasn't even
trailers.
like a trailer. It was just like it was a breathtaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
And then when they said EA at the end, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
it came in there.
That was the movie trailer. But that was dope. It was dope. Apparently in this game, they said you're going to play as the successor to Black Panther. I don't know what storyline they're going
T'Challa?
by. I guess it's T'Challa.
Well,
but
in comic books,
there's
been-
multiple Black Panthers in the comic anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
One was his sister. I forgot who the other ones were. But
It's always an alien from another planet.
no, it's
An
not.
alien.
Oh,
What?
no,
What?
it's not.
There's always a secondary
Stop
character
it.
who has
Yeah,
Alright.
green face.
Now,
You're
now
thinking
you're
about
just
that.
making
This
shit up
ain't,
now.
this ain't Thor. This ain't Thor.
So every
outta
character,
here.
they have a female version, an alien version, and another guy, and a regular
I've never
guy.
seen no
Green
alien
Lantern.
Black
Wow.
Panther.
Yeah, man.
Making
Not
things
yet.
up.
Not yet.
Let's go.
Wow.
But we don't know. In the game, it could be.
Take a seltzer away.
Taking some liberties there.
That's how I just said seltzer.
Yeah, exactly.
Take
It's
a
just seltzer.
Nah, unless
It's
that
just spiked seltzer, damn it. It's got a little more manliness
Juice.
to it. Nah,
It's got a little more
I don't know
juice.
about that.
Listen, it has a percentage.
A
but-
percentage?
yeah, it has a percentage. It's 5%.
I don't even know what that means.
5% alcohol.
Has a percentage.
Yeah, it's got a percentage alcohol in there.
Yikes.
Yeah, as if you couldn't tell. I'm trying to read it.
5%, same as beer.
But yeah, it's a new studio in Seattle by X Monolith Productions developers. The team responsible for Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. So if it has any of that in the game, I think it's something we should get excited about.
Hell, I mean, just
Yeah.
playing the fucking DLC in the Avengers game, that felt like a fucking Black Panther game.
It could have been.
Like that the atmosphere, the you know, you're in Wakanda, then the dialogue, the characters.
Even the
Man.
Wakanda stage in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 in Black Panther.
I forgot that was
done.
in there too. Yeah, that was dope too.
Also, the DLC with Doctor Doom goes back to Wakanda again.
Mm.
And, it was done very, very well.
Well, they had the thing about the Shadow of
Oh, shit.
series. What happened?
I turned off the chat.
He's good. He's good.
Oh, I'm like, I was going to say, what the hell?
Chop's
but,
cut off.
yeah.
I'm excited.
Even the Shadow of like series, like Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, like those games. What made those games great was that it was a combination of the Nemesis system,
It's got
the,
Arkham.
the
in it
Arkham
too, right?
system, yes, the Arkham system, and the Assassin's Creed.
A little bit of
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
But
So-
imagine,
but it's all those combined. All three
imagine
of
Black
those.
Panther with some Arkham, like
Yeah, no,
gameplay in there.
I could see that. Like
Way-
I mean,
way
they
to
did it
fight
with
against.
Spider-Man. They did it with
Yeah.
you know.
But imagine it fighting like that. That's what we asked for.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
You could take Black Panther straight from Avengers. His moveset's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have all the powers, yeah.
Mm.
But it's open world. But Shadow what was the War?
Shadow of Mordor
Shadow
or Shadow,
Shadow
of
of
War.
War was open world, right?
They're both.
Or
were.
both? They were both open world.
Mhm.
So if it's similar to something like that, I won't have a problem with it because that's not like the boring open world with nothing's going on.
I don't know how they. Well, it's the same people that made that, but the.
No, I'm
the-
saying
that
that if
Nemesis
they go by
system is
that, if they go by that type of open world, though, it's not going to be a boring ass shitty
No,
open world.
no.
Because you could do two different types of open world.
I just missed that Nemesis system. Damn it.
Yeah, but they
I
working
just
on.
missed
They
that
are
system.
working on a game that has
And
that in it.
it-
It's not Black Panther. I don't know if it's going to be in Black Panther.
Yeah.
So I can't say it's going to be in there right now.
Doesn't
Right.
have to be to
They
be
have the-
successful.
No,
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't have
I'm
to be.
sure it will be, but I'm just saying I missed
You're
that.
not supposed
I
to
missed
kill
that.
the Black Panther.
I missed that system. Man.
Your game is over when you die.
Yeah, right.
But as a single player Marvel game, looking forward to that. Looking forward to Wolverine. I'm looking forward to another Spider-Man. Like those are all going to be dope.
Who
And
knows?
Black Panther, I don't see EA fucking this up. I mean, it's possible.
Who knows if they come up with a new system, like some new
Oh, no, I know.
thing? And they,
Like I said, it's a successor
Change
to
the-
it. So
change
they
the whole
obviously
thing.
aren't going to just recreate the same game, put him in as a skin.
right. Yeah.
I'd be satisfied with that.
I know, right?
Most people would.
That would be nice.
most people would. But I mean, especially with, I don't know when it's going to come out. Probably
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Black Panther 3, if they're making that.
Of course.
it's going to be a while, probably.
Of course.
Because we haven't heard anything about it until now. So unless they were working on it, it's going to come out when the movie comes out. That'll be dope.
Right.
Imagine.
That would be
Shadow
dope.
drop when the
But
movie release.
Don't release it if it ain't ready. That's all I got to say.
Hell yeah, man. Amen to that.
We got
Yeah.
plenty of things to play, like MultiVersus.
Yeah. So
For 5
Adam
hours.
and Multiverse.
We've been playing MultiVersus for a long, long time.
But
man.
we'll hear more about it, and you guys, how happy are you about a new Black Panther game, even if it's by EA? Listen, give them some.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
stop,
forever.
stop hating on EA. Yo. All right, we got some news for Chalk. Right? This is for you. Halo Infinite campaign co-op won't offer online matchmaking.
The fuck? Not again. Come on, man.
So Chalk, we're gonna let you.
What are they
we're gonna-
doing, man?
We're gonna let you talk about Halo because we want to know your feelings.
Why are they
on
dropping
that.
the ball, man?
Come on, man. This
No matchmaking. Well, it wasn't in the other Halos as far as matchmaking.
game's supposed to be finished. What the fuck?
Yeah, look at
And
you.
they're talking about a co-op mode that still doesn't exist. So how do you feel about this imaginary mode that doesn't work right?
Get him on the phone.
He's got Gates on speed dial.
Yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on?
I'm about to pour beer on all your laptops.
I've got a couple of laptops.
I'll shut the
Oh,
goddamn show down. I don't
Oh,
care.
oh man, no.
Nah, that sucks. Are you like my question is, if you have friends that are playing Halo on your friends list, can you invite them to the game? If you
Yes.
can do that, fine, whatever. I don't care about online matchmaking. I don't want to jump into a game with a bunch of randos anyway. But that's just me.
That is a good point,
Because I'm gonna play. If I'm gonna play co-op, I'd rather play with my friends.
But if you have no friends, what the heck? I mean, sorry.
You're
Then
only
you're
gonna scroll.
No, but
Well.
sometimes you make friends though. That's the thing about the online matchmaking. Sometimes you actually make friends by
Yeah.
doing that because you play
That's true.
random people.
I've
and,
made
you know.
I've made friends playing the multiplayer.
Some people
playing-
can't make friends regardless.
Well, whose
well,
fault is that?
well, that's a social issue. But
Whose fault
You
is
blame
that?
them? They don't
But
meet
nah,
people in real life.
I've made friends playing Halo. I've made friends playing
Yeah.
Gears, and they're all on my friends list. So
yeah.
they want to hang.
Right.
Gotta just add me to the friends list. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Y'all know my gamer
I
tag,
guess.
Big Choco.
I mean, a
All
lot
right.
of people
See me.
probably want the matchmaking because if they were to just start the game, they want to get placed with people who just started the game
Right.
with them, and
Right.
people who are seasoned to get with people who know what they're doing.
Man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to get somebody who just turned on the game because it's co-op like me. To go and play with somebody who's played like
Get the
constantly.
hell out of here, you
Yeah.
dude.
It's
And-
so
But also, what's good about matchmaking too is that they match you with somebody on the same skill level. So it's like
Exactly.
your first like
So
you
I'm
just
saying, if
saying.
you met someone who just started the game with you
Right.
and you experienced the game and
Yeah.
meet a person that way,
Right.
and
You guys learn together and learn,
it'll
That's
help with the
kinda cool.
friendship.
and then you make a
But
friendship.
they never had that, so I don't know why people were expecting it anyway. So
Yeah.
it wasn't in the other one, so I don't know why people are disappointed if it's not in this one.
It's a cool feature.
That's what I was
but-
gonna say. Was it in the other one?
No.
It wasn't. So
Yeah,
So
so
fuck 'em.
Harris wants to know what our thoughts are on the Halo campaign with the power of hindsight.
that's you have to ask Chalk about that.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm waiting for that co-op.
I'm waiting for the co-op
I'm waiting
as
for the
well.
co-op, man.
he said he's a bit of a hater because it's basically Far Cry with a Halo skin.
Damn.
no, it's
Damn.
not.
Oh, that's hard. Shots.
Damn.
No, it's not.
Shots fired.
No, it's not. Hey, Harris is trolling.
But you don't have a grappling hook as far as I
But
know.
nah,
in
like-
Far Cry.
The Halo campaign was dope. I really enjoyed it. It was tight. There were I didn't find any glitches.
I only just
so
started just to
far.
get a feel of it. I'm
It's
I'm waiting until co-op.
Dope. All the
available.
abilities
Right.
that you can do,
It played like Halo.
Yeah,
I mean, I wasn't
exactly.
disappointed in what it played like.
Yeah, the game is fire, bro. Like I
I prefer
hindsight,
corridors instead of open world, but that's just me. A lot of
I-
people can't stand corridors.
I wouldn't have given a date for the co-op campaign if
If
in
it was
hindsight.
not happening, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given a date for the co-op campaign. I would have just said it's coming. We're working hard at it, and we'll get it to you as soon as humanly possible.
I think nowadays people.
But we need, but
Gotta
I
be
would've
vague.
had-
No, they would have
but-
been crazy.
But at the end, I'd have been like, but we need to give it to you when it's ready.
Yeah.
Halo's
when it
such a big
works.
title. It doesn't matter
That's-
what.
And
they
people
say.
respect that.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
You're
matter what
working
they
on
say.
it. You work
Halo's
on
such
it.
a big title. It wouldn't matter what they said.
But still,
They would've
because
completely-
after that,
they
you don't
would've
have to say anything. After
Right.
that. They
No,
would
they
still
wouldn't.
get hate. They would get hate.
Trolls
But
would
like,
never stop.
but
It'll
like,
go away.
they would. It's still like, all right, you got that, and that's it until it's out.
Microsoft needs to hire Chalk. He just said it perfectly.
Yo, let's go.
Do you remember when
Let's go.
I'll take a new job.
remember when Battletoads when they first announced that?
Mm.
Remember they were like, "Hey, we got the Battletoads. We saw the trailer. We saw the gameplay. We even saw like a quick review, and then we didn't hear shit for the longest
Oh, the
time.
hate on the gameplay.
yeah.
It's slow.
Right.
It's this.
Right,
blah,
right, right.
blah,
We didn't hear
it
shit.
Looks like a piece of shit.
A
but
freaking
that's
what was
not
it like a year,
and then
half
it was
a year
silenced
later,
for a year.
right? And then it was shadow dropped like out of nowhere, and it was like,
Oh
whoa.
yeah, but that's nowhere near on the level of Halo. Halo was like Mario.
Obviously, yes. No,
if
I'm
you would have
saying,
released Mario glitchy as shit,
No,
or
but-
without a story mode.
but when
Imagine-
Nintendo shows a Mario, the shit is done.
No, it's done. Yeah, that's
shit
what I'm
is
saying.
done.
That's what I'm saying. You
Why
can't show
can't
it.
They
other
showed-
companies do that though?
Huh?
Why can't other companies do that? Why
Because-
can't Why can't you just
Switch-
release something
'cause-
100%?
Because Switch is underpowered. It's easy to make.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
No, I-
In Microsoft's
that question-
defense, look, they just came out with the Series X. All right, they needed a big exclusive.
They did.
They needed a big exclusive.
This
at
was
the
their
time,
exclusive.
and no
Well,
one.
no, they had Horizon. Well, Sony had Horizon and everything coming. They needed something.
They
Isn't it
needed
more
something.
money? Everything works better. Isn't that what it's more money into it?
Now
Like,
it's still it's free. It's free to
not-
play. It's
It was
Game
free
Pass.
to play. It's
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
They just care about
Yeah.
people
Talent.
buying Game Pass.
Yeah,
Damn man,
it's used to promote their subscription.
hire some people,
Based
get this
service.
shit done.
Well, I mean, listen. As far as Microsoft and their bosses in their games, a lot of games haven't done it right since like early Gears of War. As far as like bosses that you really remember, it's like, oh, this is crazy. So I don't expect anything, and especially a Halo, like a massive boss. I don't expect that.
Nah, the last boss was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was it a spectacle? Was it something huge?
It was a pain in the ass.
Not
I
even
expect
story
the guy, I
wise.
expect the guy chasing you with armor on who's hard to shoot.
Yeah.
That's
a
exactly
bullet
what- that's
sponge
what I expect.
motherfucker that just won't
That's
go
what I
down.
expect,
dude. Like, and there were a
Systematically.
couple other like mini bosses in the game that like the setup was cool. Like you had
Yeah.
to fight a dude that was completely stealth, and
Okay.
you had to, and they make you use all of those abilities
All the
that
stuff
you
you
gain
know.
through the game.
Okay, I mean, I give him that,
So
That's a campaign.
but it's something I don't remember bosses in though. If I'm thinking of Halo, I don't remember. Oh, this boss is killer.
like most Halos, they didn't really have bosses. They just had really hard parts.
Yeah.
You know,
If it's not 100 people coming out and you got
with too many enemies,
with
not
vehicles,
enough ammo.
you get vehicles and stuff. You got to protect stuff.
Exactly.
I don't remember
Stuff like
bosses in Halo 3. I remember.
I remember Gears bosses. Sometimes
Halo 4 had bosses, I believe, or just one. I know it had one.
you had to play
end
4
boss.
Halos to see a boss. Damn.
The roast, the roast.
But no, listen.
Guys, I'm so tired.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to playing it co-op.
Same.
I'm just going to play other things
Yo,
because I don't know
Xbox.
when co-op is happening.
Chuck's like that.
Xbox,
Chuck's like
Xbox.
that.
Listen,
Is Forge happening before co-op?
Xbox.
Probably.
Hear my plea. Please just bring out the co-op to shut these sons of bitches up.
Listen,
Please!
you'll see it on the channel when they
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
You'll see it on the channel when they do.
Nah, you know.
And you're gonna carry all of us. 'Cause
No, I'm not. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Chuck's like, I'm not playing with y'all. What do you
y'all.
mean, Carrie?
I'm not playing co-op with y'all.
It'll be
You
just
four
us.
play.
He's like,
co-op.
I'm gonna turn friendly fire on.
You
and
four.
kill all you motherfuckers.
Sniping in the
No.
corner.
It'll be a better experience if you four play the co-op.
Shock will be the boss.
I'm sitting out. I'm sitting it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be honestly, it'll be better if you four play it.
Well, listen, let us know.
Because I've seen the whole thing and I don't want to ruin that experience for you.
Let us know if y'all are gonna care about matchmaking. Do you care that there's gonna be no matchmaking in this game? Do you care about the co-op?
Like a dating app.
Do you care about Halo? Let us know in the comments below.
Halo dating app. Matchmaking. Sorry.
Oh my
Terrible.
Sorry.
Next news. Zelda Breath of the Wild unofficially gets split screen co-op.
Yeah.
What do you know,
Whoa.
y'all?
Yeah.
What
Whoa.
do you know?
Unofficially though.
I know, of course, it's unofficial, but the fact that it's even possible
That's-
anywhere is pretty
That
dope.
proves it.
Yeah,
It could be done.
there's multiple links anyway. They could have done this a long time.
multiple.
You know when you play a game and you're like, they could do co-op, and then somebody's like, they can't do co-op. It's not possible.
Nah,
And then it's like, no, they can do it.
They've done co-op. They've done split screen co-op in Mario 64.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mario
it.
Odyssey also. is a must, right?
What's the problem? What's the problem? You don't
Oh,
like Zelda?
somebody's.
You don't like Zelda?
Oh shit.
Oh, see, you see the
Oh,
hate
shit.
now? I don't like it either.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I had to I had to do something.
You haters.
Nah,
Well,
I mean,
you
I
hate
never played Breath of the Wild, so.
Awesome game.
Well, listen, it's available not on the Switch, of course. It's not available on the Switch.
The split screen multiplayer mod, of course not.
No. It's going to be available on the hacked versions of the software. So, listen. It said, on the article it says, don't worry, there's always Genshin Impact if you want a split screen Zelda game, which is cool. Listen, Genshin Impact always did look like a rip-off Zelda, and it's pretty successful, and it's free to play. But do you think Breath of the Wild will be better with 2 players?
Yeah.
Do you see it happening? Do you see having 2 players play at the same time be something that would help gameplay? Because it doesn't seem like it'll be made to accept multiplayer.
I think everyone eventually evolves to co-op because you start to run out of things to do.
But do you think that they'll
But if
add
they didn't
something
have-
like that because of something
I
like this
think
being
They
successful?
didn't have it in mind.
I'm still gonna hold on to. They're gonna add a 2-player co-op element maybe to the next one.
Oh, so one will be the fairy and you'll be Link.
Or like
That's what this Nintendo does.
Zelda.
Oh, you mean Zelda? Okay. No, I thought you'd be the
Damn,
flying,
fairy.
the flying
Damn,
fairy.
man.
around.
There's actual
Exactly.
characters this time.
No, it's
Damn,
just-
But that's what
it's
Nintendo
fairy.
does. They'd add a little light next to you. That's the second
There we go. We
player.
got co-op.
Hey,
Exactly. Just like the hat was the second player in Mario.
Nah, I'm talking about 2 at a time. Good deeds.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, guy.
That's what I'm talking about. No, I
But-
think it'd be cool. I think any game like that, like a Zelda type, you add co-op is a fucking awesome thing.
Hell yeah.
But do you think that Breath of the Wild, being as was made for 1 player, would be broken after adding 2 players?
No.
Well, they did it with 4 swords. They had co-op.
Well, no, I mean they did
I'm
it
saying that's a-
with
That
Final
style.
Fight. They did it with Final Fight and made it 3 players when it wasn't supposed to be, and it broke the game.
Well, the sprites were too big, and you kept
Exactly.
trying to
Oh
kill
yeah.
me.
I mean,
but the game was broken at that point. I mean, if you're fighting an enemy,
Now we were
I
fine.
gotta
You just
see
kept
how-
trying to kill me.
well, that's the thing.
I don't know
I
why.
wanted to because
like throwing
you're
knives
you.
at you.
Yeah.
Like
Because you're you, I wanted to
He
like,
said
throw
because
knives.
you're you.
at
He
the
threw
back of
3
your-
knives at me. That shit was wild.
It was
I didn't throw
hilarious.
any knives at you.
Check it out. Check it out on the channel. You tried to
Yeah.
kill me. You guys.
Listen, I gotta
check
make
it
a
out
short
yourself.
of that.
You
You gotta
should
go
see it.
find
You
it.
should. You should.
But it kind of unbalances the game. So if you had two links fighting one of the enemies, I don't think it's prepared to take that fight. So,
Unless it was designed for two
unless it
players.
was designed, yeah. Like I said, if they added it to part 2,
I think it'd be fine.
it'll be cool. If
for
you
a
was
lot
Zelda and Link actually fighting in battle.
because Link doesn't really fight too many characters at the same time in there. I mean, like two on a guardian or a asshole Lionel.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that works out pretty well. But if there was a lot of characters on the screen, I think that's when it gets a little.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks when they do that though. When they add a taste of co-op, and they add an update or whatever, and they add a taste of co-op.
Online co-op might work.
Well,
I'll give you an
example.
example.
I'll give you an example. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
They
added a DLC co-op. After playing that damn DLC,
Well, you want to play a
I
co-op.
wish they add that to the main game. And it's like, why don't they do that?
Well, because the main campaign had 3 characters in the party, so
Champagne campaign.
I'm saying they could do an update or whatever and add
Kidding me?
they should have made it like that from the start.
They
is what I'm
should have.
saying. I think it feels like the co-op was added after, which I'll take it.
Right.
I'll take it. But I
that
think
was great.
if it was made where the main campaign was like, okay, you're one player controlling 4 characters, and then
Right.
if you had a second player, they could control 2 and 2.
Right.
It would have been better that way.
But it's like they give you a taste of it, and it's like, wow, this works really well.
Well, you think in part 2 they would have added it. And
And
made
they
the
didn't.
game.
It wasn't
and
even a
made the
feature.
game. Yeah,
Like
I'm
they didn't
saying.
even talk about it.
I'm
No.
saying you think they would have made the game with 2 players and
Yeah.
so fast you can't even talk about it.
But I'll tell you what inspired this though.
But
Because obviously Elden Ring.
Right.
They had a mod. Obviously it's
That's just what you said. I had to.
it's multiplayer. It's multiplayer.
we gotta have one podcast
for
so you don't
bosses.
say the name.
No, I'm just saying what inspired.
I know. We're fucking with you. We're fucking with you.
I'm just telling you what inspired this mod.
I get it,
because it's online co-op, and they did add actual co-op mode. I have to try it out because it's up to 4 players, which is crazy. I
Didn't you
haven't
do it with?
seen
Didn't you play with Joel or no?
No, I played with mom.
Oh, okay.
But that wasn't a true co-op mode. You only play like
A boss
They
or
only let you
something.
play a boss.
Yeah, you just help him with a boss, right?
Yeah, they don't let you run around. But they had a mod online that allows you to run around the game, 2 players. And if someone dies, they'll respawn in an area. You can come back and find you. That's how
Oh,
it
like
should
a
work.
they'll respawn in a safe area.
But they'll respawn in the game. If you die in another game, you're done. You got to do a whole bunch of shit to get back into the game.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, yeah, they actually added it so that you can come back into the game with someone if you die.
That's cool.
And you can leave and go around the land with them. as co-op.
Interesting.
And I would like to play that. At least Game Plus with the second player if I'm going to play it again.
If you ever refer to Elden Ring and say the full name, from now on you have to say the game that I shall not.
No,
say
man.
this name. the game that I shall not name.
When it wins Game of the Year, we're going to be mentioning it again.
No.
Guys, we're frozen. We're frozen.
Oh shit.
No.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's Voldemort.
Yeah, we'll come back. Hold on. Which one is you find that thing?
But actually, it just happened. So
I
just
don't
go to.
know if
No, you
Zelda Breath of the Wild will work very great too. I'm almost think that maybe they should have a dedicated mode for it because the Zelda would work best if you have puzzles. You know, it's fighting enemies is one thing, but if you have puzzles that are dedicated to
2 players.
2 players, if you do this type of thing like this, which they've done in a couple of Zeldas, where they had a second player you controlled. They did this in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
And they helped out with with puzzles and stuff like that. If they have a part in one player where you have a controllable character help you out with puzzles, and the second player assumes that role,
Yeah.
it would make sense.
Yeah.
You know, it'll have
Or
to
if
be
the
like,
bosses had modes where a player had to do something while the other player did something.
yes.
Like you one had to hit it with the sword while you throw a bomb at it
Yeah, man.
when it's open or something like that.
That's a
Or
good
you
idea.
Jump on it while
Or
holding
someone's
it up or
trying to
something.
like do some shit, and the other one has to fend off some people.
That's
Like
cool.
that,
That works,
always,
too.
That's always a fucking cool
It's
thing.
like the Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's what I always thought about some of the modes in Battletoads. Like when you all have to do that crazy.
Someone should be doing something else.
Someone should be fighting some people while you're trying to figure out the puzzle.
the puzzle. Yeah,
I think that makes it more anxiety.
yeah, it makes it more
Yeah.
intense. Yep.
Yeah.
That should always be done. But it's cool. So that'd be a cool thing.
So let us know in the comments if you'd like the next or a Zelda to have a co-op mode enabled.
Word.
2 players.
Last news, y'all.
No,
Yeah, DJ's on the list.
Oh, shout out to World of Bizarre for that Army of 2 drop right there.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Army 2 was
see you.
dope.
Army
Dude.
of 2.
Army 2 had, what, 3
Army 2
games?
is
Or 2
fire.
games?
They had 3 games.
freaking Army of 2, A Way Out.
Oh.
Freaking.
Nah,
What
that's
else?
not the same game.
It Takes 2.
That's 2 different. That's 3 different games.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh, no, I'm saying those are games made with co-op in mind.
I
man.
know.
I love Army of 2 was so fun.
It was.
All right, let's get to the real news of the day. This is what we're gonna talk about for the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Are we talking about?
Are we gonna continue talking?
James. You gotta say it
LeBron
right.
James
LeBron James.
isn't voice acting himself in the MultiVersus.
Why?
Because
Money,
They
probably.
couldn't pay him.
Money.
No, these basketball
he
players.
probably heard his voice and was like, nah.
Well, it's a lot of lines
Not my
too.
voice.
There's a lot of lines you probably have to do too.
And it's better to have a voice act like a professional voice actor.
That's what I was gonna say. His acting probably sucks.
Yeah.
Even when he's playing himself. He's
Well,
probably-
whoever they have
He
is
did a
actually
movie.
sounds just like him.
He did a movie. How can his acting suck?
Did you see the movie? No, we saw it.
No, I didn't.
Yo, y'all disrespecting.
I saw it
right
silent.
now.
I saw it silent and was offended.
Wow.
Watch it on mute.
Wow.
No, it's on at work. It was on at my job. And I'm like, oh, no.
I saw it on mute.
I saw it on mute, and I was like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's horrible.
It was on.
Yo,
Didn't hear
that's
it.
harsh.
It didn't look good.
That is harsh.
No, I didn't even see the
Didn't
movie.
look good.
I
Didn't
honestly
look good.
didn't see the movie.
I saw it.
Oh man.
I didn't
I
see
saw
it.
some plots silently and didn't like it.
Kev, you saw it?
No.
Was
but-
it
nah,
okay?
I didn't see it.
You
I
didn't see
saw
it
the
either?
first.
Okay.
I saw the first Space Jam.
I saw
I
first.
didn't think that was bad.
I saw first base.
But I just
First
don't.
Space
I don't
Jam was
have it
alright,
in me.
too.
I don't have it in me to watch.
Yeah, they're
another
not
Space
epic
Jam.
movies. Neither one of them is an
I
epic
saw
movie.
the Raisin Bran commercial
But
with
yeah-
David Robinson.
Yes,
But you have to go back to like what the time we saw. We were younger when that movie came out.
Yeah,
so
I'm
it was
sure
like,
kids
you
will
know,
like it.
yeah.
I'm
So
sure
I'm sure
kids like the
I'm
movie.
sure kids now would probably enjoy this.
Yeah, but they don't have the Coolio song.
all right.
Gangsta's Paradise.
All right.
No,
Oh, okay.
from Space Jam.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It had the guy. It had Cypress Hill in there. That Method Man. And stuff.
Damn, you called that a Coolio
Hit 'em
song?
high.
I said a Coolio.
Yeah,
song.
man.
Nah, bro.
He was
I
the
said,
first one on.
all right.
No, stop.
No, that was
Stop.
Cypress
That
Hill.
was Be
Yo,
Real. bro.
all right,
That
Mark.
was the first. That
Yeah,
was Be Real.
Yeah, it was Be Real was
all
the
right.
first one on.
Monstars.
Damn,
yeah.
man.
That's a
Coolio
Coolio song.
Coolio song. I'm
Yo,
like,
Sticks
I
is
was,
cut.
I was thinking Gangsta's Paradise also. I'm like, I remember.
That's
that.
what I
Gangsta's
thought.
Paradise.
That's why I was like, all right, what?
The name of the song is Hit 'em High.
Hit him high. Man.
Yeah.
Hit 'em high,
He
right?
said
Oh
a
my
Coolio
God.
song.
To me, it was a
Okay.
Method Man song, but whatever.
Yo, no,
Hit 'em
to you
high.
it was a Coolio song.
That's what you said.
It was an LL song. It was a Busta Rhymes song. It was
Nah,
a Be Real
Coolio,
song. It
man.
was a Method Man song. It was not a Coolio.
Coolio was
said
big
Coolio.
then.
He only did the hook, right?
He was all up
He had a
there.
verse?
Yeah, the verse.
Yeah, the
Coolio had a verse. It was quick, but he had a verse. Yeah.
You're
I'm
thinking
gonna
of-
listen to that after this.
You're thinking of the
soundtrack,
Sonic
after this.
movie.
No,
LL
First
was in it
trailer.
too. I remember that. Yeah.
no, I wasn't thinking things.
You're thinking of the first trailer for the Sonic movie, the Ugly Sonic.
Six is cut off for the
Damn.
night. Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you.
He's cut.
No more
He
drinks.
was in the song.
No more drinks.
Actually,
not
yo,
name
I
it?
mean, yeah, I could. Yeah, it
What?
did have a fire. It had,
It had
a
a
fire
good
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
It did.
The first
It
base.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
wasn't
had a
terrible.
great song from
But
the
the new one
R&B
didn't
artist
have
that will remain unnamed.
What I believe I can fly was from that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's right. Nah.
Nah, that's dope. I mean, listen.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, it was a fire.
At
I
the
have
time,
that,
it was.
I have that soundtrack actually.
Can anyone name a song that was from the LeBron James version?
LeBron James.
I can't.
That wasn't even the song.
LeBron James.
No, man,
That was a meme, man.
I know. LeBron James.
Nah.
Nah.
No.
What, Sprite? Nah, that wasn't a song. That was
Yo, he said Sprite.
that was just a commercial you did.
Damn,
for it.
man.
Damn.
Nah,
Nah,
it's,
well, listen. How do you feel about LeBron James being in the game?
Whatever.
I don't mind it.
Warner.
I think it's cool.
I don't mind it.
That's
Pretty
cool.
cool.
And it's expanding the type of character you're going to get in that game.
exactly.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
opens
that's
up the
fine.
door. It
That means
opens,
real people can be in it.
yeah, it
that's
opens up the
fine.
door for that.
Yo,
His
what if they
moveset's
what if they
good.
threw Mike Tyson in that game?
Dude.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Or Conor McGregor?
Oh, now he gets scrubbed. Let me stop.
WB. I'm excited about there being
The jaw.
maybe having a Jordan versus LeBron in the game.
That would be sick.
That would be cool. Or have a team
Yes.
where they can fight with the basketballs against everybody else. It'll be
Yes.
cool if they can get Jordan in there. I don't know if he's still like licensed to them or not, but
Oh, and Michael Jackson. Get Michael Jackson.
how?
I just-
Why? Why?
Dude, no. First of all,
well, first-
I would be excited.
And
if Michael Jackson.
Not by
was there.
Sega.
well, going with this news, the fact that there's a voice actor for this and not the actual LeBron James doing his voice, they can do a Michael Jackson. There's a
They can
tons.
do
there's
Agent
ton-
M.
They can do anybody.
I could be Michael
Anybody.
I can-
could.
I can be Michael
There's
Jackson.
tons of.
No,
They can do it.
listen. They
tons
can
of-
do. They can
the
do
voice.
Agent M because he was in Men in Black.
Agent M.
He was in a WP program.
Agent M.
Like if they really wanted to, they could do Agent M. No,
Yo,
he
Come
didn't
on,
do
that-
that.
Yo,
He
can
didn't
you imagine the fucking
You?
the sound
No.
bites? Yo, I could do.
All right, man, stop it. This ain't an audition, bro. Stop it.
with these-
do. Well, he never
Those-
said blowjob.
Yo, those
blowjob.
he never said blowjob.
those ridiculous, those
Mike-
ridiculous ad libs, bro.
Michael Jackson is turning in his grave right now, thanks to Thanks for the 23rd time. Thank you.
He's like he's always remembered. man.
Motherfucker's
He's never
Turning
forgotten.
in his grave.
Oh, yo, that's brilliant. That
What's
is
up?
Bizarre. Michael Jackson in the game, but his another skin is the Speed Demon Rabbit.
Oh,
That would be
And the robot.
fire.
And the robot.
The robot from Moonwalker.
All for Moonwalker.
Oh, yeah.
Moonwalker.
Great.
The rabbit and
Moonwalker
Yeah,
would
they're
be
all
dope.
from that. They're all from that movie.
Dude, that'd be
Moonwalker
fire
would
as
be
hell.
dope.
The skins, like the music. Oh God, dude.
They couldn't afford to license
Well, they
that
can't. They
music.
can't. The music.
No, they wouldn't have that.
Year two, they'll have that. Year two, they'll have
Yeah,
that.
good luck.
money.
Nah,
Good
Sega
luck.
can't
I,
even get the
actually,
music.
to go with you on that, I think
can't.
if it makes enough money, because this has the potential to
No,
be
it could
like
be a monster. Man.
multi-billion-dollar like game. Like
It could blow up.
it already
really, really
has the
big.
system.
Speaking of
in
which,
place.
I never understood why they put another part of me in the place of Thriller and all the like zombie levels in
Just
Michael Jackson.
another part of me.
I don't understand it.
Stop, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
He
No.
never said that.
Stop.
All right, guys, we got a question from Harish.
All right, well, the news
Well,
is done.
yeah,
So
yeah, the news is
let
done.
us know what y'all think about LeBron James
All right.
LeBron
in
James.
the game.
Yeah.
All right, now we can go on to the questions.
All right.
What you got?
Pull that up again.
Harish Merish is asking our opinion on the news of GTA 6 being more culturally sensitive. He
Nah.
feels like that's the nail of the coffin of everything.
I
that's
heard.
officially
I heard.
PC.
No,
A
listen.
female will be playable and
Culturally sensitive is a false narrative. I think because they have a female protagonist for the first time means they have a female.
I think they're
protagonist.
making. I think
That's
they're.
it.
I think they're making big news out of nothing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, yeah.
making people want to complain about it before it's even out.
And if you know
I think-
GTA's always been a satire of
And they've
the
had so
times
many
of
games.
what the life
Why-
is. So I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna play around with cancel culture. They're gonna play around with everything that's going on
Probably.
right now today. I
hope
think they're gonna play around with
so.
it, and they should.
And I think it's a male protagonist and a female protagonist, and they have like a Bonnie and Clyde type.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't see nothing
That's
wrong with
fucking
that.
You
dope.
know what I mean?
That's
That's
good.
dope.
It gives it. Listen, it lets them open up the game for different types of stories.
And
Yes.
it's different
I don't
from
know.
what it did before.
But I'm saying,
and
I don't know if
honestly,
they'll be
they're
able to pull it off because people are sensitive, and you can't be like, listen,
Fuck them.
Dude,
I don't know
play
if you're gonna be seeing guy hookers on the street for the girl. It's a different game.
Well, first of
yeah,
all, that type
honestly-
of audience is not going to be
Hey,
playing
listen.
GTA.
If you're gonna play, if you're gonna do
will.
a GTA game, just
always been
just
in GTA.
offend everybody.
Yeah.
Offend
You didn't hear what
everyone.
I-
They should.
Fuck
No,
it,
I'm saying
offend
you didn't hear what I
everyone.
said. What I said, you said no, it's not. I said that audience that gets offended is not the type of
Oh, they
audience
shouldn't,
that
yeah.
plays GTA.
No, that's not. If you said it like that, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like because
I
they always
think
push the boundaries with that.
They shouldn't. I'm saying, but
They
they haven't
always
been.
do that.
But GTA wasn't ever out in this culture, and it's a different culture. And
It's the
been
same.
10 listen, it's been 10 years almost.
But 5 has been still
That's-
selling.
right.
no, I know
today,
that.
so it's
But I'm
like-
saying
Dude,
it's still
this-
been 10 years since the game actually has come out around. Like
Listen.
8 to 10 years.
Well,
whatever.
all right, it's been almost 10 years, right? That
That's still
GTA
another
5
generation.
that's been around, right? There's like murder. There's like there's
people-
satire of like things that now today
Yes.
would not be considered PC or whatever, right? But it's still the highest freaking selling game
know
of all
that.
time, and they still expand it. So yeah,
But
the
people still
people
post
that
for
are playing
clicks.
it are not sensitive.
No, but the people
They actually
still
have
post,
a sense of humor.
People still post for clicks, though. It's not going to not have it happen.
I get it.
They're going to do it more so than ever
Yeah,
just because they can.
yeah.
And it's going to be hell for GTA to exist in this culture.
It's a
I
it's a
actually,
non-issue.
To be
I
honest,
think.
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a non-issue.
I do think
No,
they'll
they
be
will
fine.
be. They
I
will
agree.
be overall. There's no listen, there's no sense in canceling GTA.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Nah, it's impossible.
But the fact the stuff that's going to go down with this game is going to be like in the news constantly. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be online everywhere.
Good. It's the most popular
if people
game.
don't ignore it, it's going to be there. And it's going to be annoying as shit. And if they take legal action against certain stuff like this,
They're not going
Nah.
anywhere. That's not going to happen.
I
I doubt
think it
that.
is. You'll get your group. They'll be like, oh, blah, blah, and then they'll get over it, and then life will move on.
Look
It's
at
like,
Netflix.
whatever, man.
Here's a big company, billion-dollar company, Netflix, right? Look at all the stuff with Dave Chappelle. Is Netflix still
Netflix
around?
is getting
Yes.
drugged to the mud right now.
No,
right
they're
now,
not. They're
yeah,
making more
are.
money. They got a freaking top streaming movie right now. I forgot the name of it. The
losing.
Great, the Great
Stranger
Man.
Things 4 brought it back,
And
though.
you know what?
No, it didn't.
That too.
said
That
it did.
no,
No,
that
they
too.
said it did.
No, it
And
didn't.
look,
They lost 1 million people.
no.
Yeah.
Listen, it's this narrative or whatever, this news, whatever shit that they're reporting, it's bullshit. It's not real. The fact of the matter is,
They're changing how many.
Joe
people can
Rogan
watch
is still
Netflix.
around.
It's
Joe
gonna
Rogan
be
is
big.
still around. All these people that are so-called
I'm not
quote-unquote
saying they're
canceled.
going to get canceled. I'm
Well,
not
that's what
saying.
what are you
I'm
saying?
not saying GTA is going to get canceled. I'm saying it's going to be crazy. I'm saying it's going to be everywhere in the news trying to get it canceled.
And that's not going to do
I never
anything.
said-
Is
I
what I'm
never
trying to
said-
say. It's
Yo.
nothing's going to happen.
Did you see what they did to David Chappelle's last show? Got canceled.
Who was David Chappelle?
I'm just saying.
I'm going to
Yo, Grand Theft Auto.
Do you
Grand
even
Theft
know
Auto.
who
all right,
Dave Chappelle is?
long,
He said
long story short.
David Chappelle.
Dave
Yo,
Chappelle.
guys. Long
Did I
story
say
short.
David?
Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be a juggernaut. Period.
It will be.
It's,
Or it
It'll
could
be
or it
fine.
could be the biggest
There's-
flop of all time
No.
because it's not online. Listen,
It'll be fine.
GTA Online,
It's gonna
there's
be
no reason for 6 to
completely
come out.
fine.
No,
Unfortunately, there's no reason for 6 to come
I
out.
think
it's gonna
a
be fine.
a culturally sensitive punch out would suck. You know?
Well, to be
A
honest-
culture sense of anything sucks.
Well,
Like-
I'll tell you what. Well, the thing is, this is why Mike Tyson's Punch Out hasn't had a sequel in so long.
there's reasons, yes.
It's because it's
Stereotypes.
always it's stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know, like Nintendo doesn't want to be. Oh shit, we've offended people in the cancel culture. I don't want to be a part of this.
GTA is made for
GTA
that.
is started offending people from
It's
the
made
from
to
the
offend
jump.
you.
That's why it's not. Gonna,
But it's hilarious.
it's not going to be a big deal because they hit all fucking spectrums. They go from prostitutes to different nationalities to different genders to all kind of everything is in that fucking game.
Listen,
So it's just it's
the hot
it's just-
coffee, the hot coffee mob was big. It was big. It almost destroyed GTA, even if it wasn't in the game. That's what I'm saying. If they want to strut that line, it's cool.
it's.
I just don't know how. The way GTA is, how they can get through this unscathed.
They're fine. I mean, they made
That almost took them out legally.
they
They
made
patched
more,
out gay pedestrians though. That happened.
They
out of
made more
GTA?
money than they were supposed
I don't
to
know.
by like
That's crazy.
100-fold. So
Yep.
like
Yeah.
they
oh no,
they,
I'm not
they're
questioning the
fine.
ability of them being successful.
They'll be
Messed
fine.
up.
I'm just saying that people and like laws can stop it, depending on how the situation is.
Stop
It
what the
depends on-
game from coming out?
Laws.
No, it depends on what happens in the game. Yes,
Well, that's
What
not gonna
laws?
Stop. That's not gonna
the
stop
hot coffee mode almost stopped GTA completely, and it wasn't even in the game. If
What
they
laws,
put,
though?
No, but
laws that
somebody
can be
but
created for it.
somebody had to data mine that though.
I know that, and that sucks that they had to stop selling it in certain countries because of that.
Just
But
because
I
some
mean, but
geek-
now I feel like that they'll be a little bit smart, and anything that they don't want in the game won't be.
But that's what I'm saying.
included
Them
as
on the line,
data mining. You know,
them
what
on
I
the
mean?
line of doing certain things is going to be questionable. In
They'll
this,
be
in
fine.
this atmosphere.
I think they'll be fine.
They're
I still,
fine.
I still think they're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
They're
they'll
rock
be good.
stars. They'll be
Listen,
fine.
I'm saying if they
Nothing.
sell,
They're not going to get canceled.
no, I'm saying listen.
Not gonna
I
happen.
understand if they sell 10 million instead of 11 million, it's not going to fucking hurt the company. But I'm saying it might take a hit in that sense. It's still going to be successful. Don't get me wrong. It just depends. Will this be a watered down GTA? I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
No.
But I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
If you want to talk about open world games, they're kind
So
of.
there's certain stories you can tell with a guy, and certain stories you can tell with a girl.
I watched a review
It'll
of.
be- it'll be
they'll
alright.
they'll be fine.
Nah, dude,
It will be different.
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just fine.
But we do
I'm
have a
sure.
main
I'm
topic.
gonna buy it.
We do.
We do have a main
I'm gonna
topic.
buy it.
Actually, we
do
also
have a
have.
main
I
topic.
know, but I'm saying I'm just getting
If
off
any-
the
does
topic.
anybody
Let me
here-
just transition to the topic.
Nah, you're not smooth with that.
I was gonna say that before we get there, before we even go there, I need to ask if anybody like we're doing an intermission, like taking a break.
That's the
Nah, I
transition.
don't think do we need to do an
No, you
intermission?
already
I just went to
You
the
already took
bathroom,
your
so
piss.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
did.
That was the intermission.
all right.
Nah, we can
Just I just wanted to ask that first
I got
before
it.
we continue.
You broke the rule.
I'm good though.
I still
I'm
got
good.
pissed.
Everybody's
So-
good.
Damn it, Jay.
See, that's why I asked that shit. Man.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we'll be back. We'll
So
be right
that's
back
our
with the main topic.
transition.
I'll use this time to talk about MultiVersus.
Ah. No, really. Go ahead.
I'm trying to learn Harley right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like right now, who
That's
is the
another
character that you are gravitating towards as your
Oh, Wonder
main
Woman.
one? Wonder Woman. Okay.
Wonder Woman.
That's number one.
I haven't even tried Superman yet.
Really?
Nope.
So, who's your number two?
Same here.
Harley
Harley's number
so
two.
far.
What about you, Kev?
I like Superman, but I'm gravitating towards Batman. I do like his quickness. I like Superman's knockout potential, but I like Batman's utility
Belt.
and his the batarang, the smoke bomb, and
He has
stuff like
so
that. The
ba-
grappling hook.
Batman's potential is crazy.
He's got great recovery, and he's very versatile, very versatile, and he's quick. So I like that for a play style.
Yeah.
Superman is very
Slow.
He's a tank. He's not that slow. He's not too slow.
I didn't like him.
You didn't like him. He's
Me
got,
personally. me
Everyone's play style.
It's not my-
That's
it's-
what's fascinating.
it
Is
didn't work
everyone's
for me.
play style that doesn't gravitate towards him.
personally. Yeah.
Superman was the first person I picked, and I was like, all right, he hits extremely hard, but I'm getting caught. I'm like, so what's a good technique to do And as soon as I did the double-handed up punch, and I jumped up, catch him, and throw him to the heavens,
Yeah.
I said, "That's my guy." I was like, that was phenomenal. I was like, that isn't like when me and Chalk were playing the doubles. Like Wonder Woman's good at racking up all those fucking the percentages. Like she'll
she's
jab
good.
you up. So I would just like to go by whatever Chalk. I'll just interrupt his match. Go in there, whop, off the fucking cliff.
Yo,
I would snatch
mad
people up
funny.
all the fucking time.
There were a couple rounds like 3 out of the 4 that we won. He had all 4 of the knockouts. I'm just like,
I would chase motherfuckers off the cliff.
I had the highest damage done,
Yeah.
but he had all the knockouts. I was like,
He'd be like, slice, slice, slice. I'm like, all right, my guy's dead. I'm just gonna fly in and just send this guy to hell. Like, and that's so fun to do.
It is.
So that's
Superman's
why I'm,
a great character.
second one, Wonder Woman is so fun to
Wonder
use.
Woman's awesome.
She's fucking incredible to
That's the
use.
character that I was surprised.
I want to
worked.
learn. Yeah, everyone likes her
It
universally.
actually
Yeah.
surprised me how good she was.
She was clean. I want to learn Batman and I want to learn Arya when I unlock her.
Well, that's what sucks about the free falls, that you can be beating everyone's ass and then someone steals your points.
Yeah.
See, I want it to be
I don't
stock.
know- I
If
don't know
it's
how that
stock, I would like the free for all, but
nah,
like
I
Don't hate on
that-
Shaggy
well,
either,
My,
though.
my thing is,
There has to be more time then.
I don't want to sit around and have to watch the end of the match
yeah.
if you lose. You know what I mean?
And for what?
So the most knockouts, and you have
But the
infinite
points have to
stocks.
be better. Like if I get
No, it
80% of the hits, you come in and clutch them off, and you get
need
all
a
my
longer-
points.
No, you need a longer time.
Yeah, easily longer time.
Free for alls need a longer time limit.
And options.
Definitely.
And there's options too. You know, if I'm off to the side fighting one-on-one, I want to have to worry about what's going on over there because I just want to take this dude's stocks off and then kill this other person. You
Yeah.
know? But I mean, hopefully they change that when I talk to him finally.
Harris has a good point there.
Hold on.
He's doing a call back from when he said $100.
$100 for the first 30 characters, plus all the stages and the stuff to beef up your profile. Like
I mean,
the
people be
stamps,
pissed.
the badges, the banners.
People be pissed at the price tag though.
No,
not-
there's
they
a-
don't
Not
go
if you got
over.
everything.
No,
30
that-
characters,
30
skins,
characters?
there's a
Yeah,
$99
that's a lot.
$5 a character.
No.
It's
Well, they're
like
gonna say, how
on
come
the
that
Xbox
wasn't in
store.
the game to begin with?
And no, in the Xbox store, there's a $99 version of the game. I forgot what it includes because I was like, let me just play this free version. And
Yeah.
See how much
Oh,
I
there's a
want.
purchase.
Actually, there was
Yeah.
a $100.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
there's a
$100
premium,
version,
$100
and there's a
version.
40. There's a
Okay,
starter
$40
thing of
version.
founders
for
edition.
$100. That better be everything.
Yeah, no, it said something like
That better be free for
bunch of
all.
Yeah.
it said a bunch
For
of
your
character
freaking
tokens,
downloads.
a bunch of stuff.
If you don't want that, there's a $40.
Yeah,
That was $39.99 tier.
that'll probably be the one I would do.
Yeah.
But then you end up spending extra. I want to have everyone. I don't just want to have one character.
Exactly. So you $100.
probably.
It's-
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
a-
Nah, I'm close to unlocking Arya. After that, I'm good. Those are my 4. Fuck everybody else.
Bugs Bunny looks cool.
Until they
and so
announce
does
all
Tom
the
and Jerry.
characters.
Well, when they started,
no one's
and then
gonna
they charge mad, but you're like, oh shit, I should have gotten.
When they announce other characters, I want to be like, oh shit, here we go.
yeah, yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
fucked.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, man.
Can you
All right.
tell that we're prepared for the MultiVersus podcast?
Yeah, right. Like this is like
We
shit
can't,
just came out,
can't wait.
only
to get
24
them on.
hours since it's been
Can't
out.
wait.
and we're already this excited.
That was cool.
Hey,
So let's get to the main topic of the show, which is surprisingly good games, which means games that we went in not thinking they were going to be any good at all,
right.
and ended up coming out with a big smile on our face because it was awesome.
Yeah.
A few of them I found on Game Pass, man.
All right, so let's go over them.
Who wants to start?
Game Pass is a perfect reason to try
Chalk
out
is going to
stuff.
start.
Yeah, that's why it's.
All right.
You see how I just threw that over there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, early, right over what I was
Yeah,
saying.
right. That just interrupted
Chalk
everybody.
is start.
I'm gonna start with Dodgeball Academia.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
Is
that's
that-
a good
is
one.
that
Yes,
Is that
That-
anime?
Nah, it's
actually on my
it
list
looks
now.
like it could be an anime, but it's basically a sports action RPG, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun game. It's you have the main character's name is Otto, and he goes to this school that teaches you how to play dodgeball, and it was surprisingly fun. Like you learn like an RPG, you learn more skills, you get more HP, you learn special techniques to do in game.
I think I remember the trailer.
Yeah, we watched it on.
played it, yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of
I
it.
hit
We did.
report and block.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Hide
figure it
user
out.
on this channel.
I figured it out.
There we go. And then and where was I? So yeah, you learn multiple skills. You equip equipment for the game.
It's funny because it's a what is it? A high school, right?
Yeah, it's a high school.
You're
They
in a
teach
campus on the high school. You meet the dean of the high school.
Yep.
You meet like other teachers and shit. And
Don't meet the dean, man. You're in trouble.
No, because you're a new student in the school, so you get introduced to everybody.
My Hero
And-
Academia.
Stop.
Wow,
Not that.
wow.
I kind of thought
Dude,
that.
this guy
When he
just
said that, I
sucked
thought
the
of
shit
My
out
Hero.
of
Way to bring this to a screen.
Wow. That's how you suck the air out of the room right
Wrong
now.
game.
said, "Let me get the vacuum." Suck that shit out there.
But
Thought that was the game.
But yeah, no, I
yeah,
played.
it's
Not even close.
it's so cool. It's
Yeah.
a fun game. Like when
It
you
is.
and the
I remember
the
Super
actual,
Dodgeball.
The actual
for Nintendo.
dodgeball itself is fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like you get 3 teammates total.
Yep.
But
Can you
your
catch it?
opponents, huh?
Catch the ball and stuff.
Yes,
like
you can catch the ball mid throw.
Yeah.
And they're eliminated after that.
No, they're not eliminated.
Ah.
Right.
So you have to they have your
gotta
opponents
hit
have
'em.
HP also. So
Mhm.
you have to hit them like repeatedly to knock
And
them
get
out.
special throws and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
That's
taking that
special
off Game Pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
You gotta buy it,
next
man.
month?
I hope not.
Oh,
I might
Damn,
just have
man.
I might just have to buy it. Call
yeah.
it a day.
No, it is a good game, man. I
Like
agree.
$10.
But,
Come on, give me more than that.
Huh?
It was like $10.
I don't know. But
Probably.
I might just have to buy it because I don't
Well,
want to.
it's an indie game, so it can't be that.
And then
I was
what else?
Super Spike V-Ball.
Your opponents they can have other players behind you
Yes.
while you're still playing the game. So
Yep.
any loose balls that you miss, the opponents will pick up and they'll throw from behind you.
Yep.
What
Really?
the fuck?
It's almost like an
Yeah.
arch
Without
rivals
dodge
kind of.
button?
Huh?
The
There's
dodge
no,
button?
There's no dodge button.
Really?
No. You can jump. You
Ain't-
can move.
Ain't no
You
dodging
catch
you
the
ball.
can
shit, though.
and you can but you can catch them.
Yeah.
You can still catch them even though they're throwing them from behind you.
Yeah.
And you can and you can deflect them. I think, but that's a special skill that you have to get.
Yeah. No,
So,
it's
yeah.
cool, man.
It's a fun game.
It's surprisingly. Yeah.
Caught me off guard with how fun it was.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
What you got?
I'm going to get this one out of the way.
Yes.
Astral
Excuse me.
Chain was a
Ooh.
very...
Oh, you
You
were
don't
surprised.
say.
You were surprised about that.
You were
huh?
surprised, huh?
I was surprised.
You were
too.
surprised
I wonder
about
where you heard about
Astral Chain?
No, you guys have been talking about it for the longest time, and then when I finally Al lent it to me, and he still lent it to me. I still playing his copy.
Mm-hmm.
And that first stage, I played it, and I got to the hub, and I was like, I was not impressed by it at that point. I was just like,
A lot of people
okay,
say
this
that.
game is good, the music is pretty good, but it was just not gripping me at that point. And I played a whole bunch of other games. I came back to it, and once I got past that hooking point,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was. I was using the Legion better. I was upgrading the Legions, getting new Legions, upgrading my own personal weapons and stuff
Probably
like
after
that.
you got the first Legion. It picks up.
I probably was probably was after I got the first Legion.
Not after the second one.
maybe,
that's when you
maybe
realize-
the second one. It's like
I'll
after
say for
Well,
me it
second
was
one.
for me it was the second one.
I would say second.
The
Because first you already have
The
one.
arrow.
the punt. No, the
Arrow guy's
Third one.
Arrow guy's second.
Arrow
Arrow guy
second.
was the
Oh,
second.
it was. You're right. You're right.
Punching
yes,
guy's
yeah,
the
punching
third.
guy's the third. That's where I
I
was.
mean the second because you already have one to begin with.
Yeah.
When
No,
you get the next one, you're like, oh, this
That's-
is opening up.
That was
the punching guy.
That was a good point because when the second one, I was like, "Oh, you get different legions." I
Yes.
don't, like I thought, like the game would have been fine even if you just had one and you
'Cause it
kept
got-
upgrading that one as well as your abilities. I
'Cause it
think
was
that would've
repetitive.
Still, yeah, I think it still would have made a fine game, but I was just like, you get more on top of this,
Yeah.
and they got more puzzles and more
Mhm.
skills that you do on top of that.
And you could change their color in the hub.
yeah,
I didn't
may
do
not
any
Yeah,
of
it was
that, but
sword,
I didn't even know
yeah.
that.
then
That
arrow,
no, I
then
changed. I
arm.
changed the color. My guy's red and black.
Yeah,
I
I
get-
changed all their colors except for
Dude.
one of them. Yeah, I was having
I
fun
do the
with that.
maintenance thing. I don't even know what that does. I just do the maintenance. I clean them up. You know,
Yeah.
it's
It
like
It fixes them.
it
You see
fixes them
how-
and stuff. Okay,
Everybody plays it different, man. Because
I
I
didn't know
didn't
about
change.
the color changes for a long time.
I knew
Yeah,
about
me
it, but I just didn't bother to even do
I'm a
it.
cosmetic person. Like I was doing that with the main character
Look
too.
at
I'm like, I want some more shit.
Yeah, I messed with
I
my
changed her
costume and
hair
stuff
and,
like
like,
that.
skin
Put a
tone.
hat on and stuff. It was like I'm like this game is kind of awesome. You know, I'm like I'm like now I get what the thing is because it was just like it's platinum games, but it's
Its own thing.
It's its own
It's its
thing.
own thing.
You know, and it's stylish. Like you know, Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. Well,
Mhm.
that's Ninja Theory. Devil May Cry, but it's the same type of gameplay where you're trying to be flashy and stuff like that, and you're hitting the buttons. But this is not. You have one attack button, you know, and it's like, and it's using the R trigger like it's some sort of Souls game or something.
Yeah.
And then you got this other guy, Legion thing, and you're coordinating attacks with the Legion, and you're adding more moves to the Legion, and then you're getting more moves yourself. And I'm like, this is
It opens up.
it really. I'm like,
When you start upgrading your moves also and all
Yeah.
that stuff, I'm telling you, towards like the last few hours of the game, I think for me, even though I was beyond hooked before that, but like the last few hours of the game, I said, "Oh my god!" I was just like, I don't even know what to say. I was speechless when I beat that game. I was speechless. I was like, "Oh my fucking god, this game is fucking crazy."
Nah, man, Platinum Games is no joke.
I remember first beating it, and I was because I got it at launch. It came out on my birthday, and I bought myself a nice birthday gift, which was Astral Chain. And I remember playing it, and I remember the day I beat it because I was like, "Oh my god, I can't talk. I don't want to
play this game."
I'm like, I want to talk about it, but nobody here played it, so I'm like, shit.
Somebody got to play this goddamn game.
This is fucking crazy. And then you played it next, and then you were like,
One of the last
Oh my
parts
God.
of the game, obviously not ruining anything. One of the last parts of the game, Mikey Bees, who was on the channel once or twice before, he came down from work and he was watching one of the parts. The part that gave me goosebumps, and I was playing it, and he's like, "Dude, this music's incredible." He was just like,
No, he didn't sound like that. He's like, "Oh my god, that's beautiful." Yo, I love you, Mike. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
holy shit.
That's exactly how he said it too. That's how he said it. Oh my god, this is incredible.
The impersonations are fucking.
Love you, bro.
Oh man, we just roast each other. But yes, I want to know your reaction when you get to that part because
It's definitely a platinum experience.
So far, so good, but it's got it's got stylish. The combat is stylish. Like when you're pressing the buttons, like when the Legion goes into an enemy and kind of rips out their heart, kind of like that,
Love it.
and then they have that little that indicator to use the Legion at that point, like while you're still doing it. I'm like, it feels the combat is insane.
The
It's
detective
incredible.
mode shit, man. That
you know it's co-op
that changed
too?
it for me too, man.
It's co-op.
It is cool.
I was thinking that
Someone
I
can
saw
control
Yes,
Legion?
it is
Someone
co-op.
can control
Co-op.
Legion.
Yes.
it is, but it's just
Nobody
like
played. None of us.
It's like
played.
a hidden co-op, right?
It's
Yeah.
Nintendo co-op.
it's
Yeah.
like
It's a
it's
co-op.
asymmetrical co-op, and I was looking at
Yeah.
the controls. I'm like, I wonder. I'm curious about it, but I'm like, controlling the Legion is so
I still want to do it though.
integral to how the game.
But if you're
played.
but if you're playing with a
If I said
co-op
the word
partner
right.
though,
Integral.
and saying if you're playing with a,
integral, I like integral.
but it might be interesting to try it. At least to just give it a shot.
I want to give it a
I
shot.
would like
though.
to
Yeah.
see
know
what
what?
it looks like because if it's like special, I'd be like, ooh.
We
might-
should try that, man.
We should probably give it.
We
a
should
shot.
try give it a try. Maybe do a quick live
My
stream of
least,
that.
Yeah.
my least favorite was the detective aspect. Of
No,
it.
yeah, I gotta go bizarre as a no. I like the detective aspect, and I
It's a
like
good
some,
change-up.
the side
That's
side
a
quests
dope
too.
change-up.
The side quests I always thought were pretty cool.
That was an awesome change-up because the game would have been one-dimensional without it.
Yes.
And I liked it. You're a cop. That's
I love
what you
the
are.
combat. I love the
I
combat.
like the combat,
And there were
yeah.
parts of Scarlet Nexus that reminded me. Well, actually, parts of Astral Chain because I think I played Scarlet Nexus first. Parts
did?
Of, parts of Astral Chain that reminded me of Scarlet Nexus.
You know, it's
Fondly, like those.
Oh, sorry, Chuck.
Like those finishing blows when you're grabbing the heart and yanking it out.
Stolen from fucking.
And you know what? You know what it reminds me
You
of?
gonna see which one came out first? Hold on.
It reminds
Astral
me a
Chain.
little bit of
Astral Chain came out
Burning Rangers.
Oh
because-
no, that's very much Burning
Yes.
Rangers.
Remember what I
because-
told you?
We were saying the same.
I
shit.
never played Burning Rangers.
We were
I
saying
watched
the
you
whole
play
time.
it.
I said this is some
But I'm
Sega
like,
shit. This is
yeah.
some Sega
It
shit.
really
There's
felt
definitely
like
Sega
Sega.
in there.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely
like
thinks-
you're a cop in this one, and it's cool.
Yo, the mascot
And
dog.
the, and the gameplay is awesome. And in Burning Rangers, you're a fireman.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah.
like a futuristic fireman,
Yeah.
and it's awesome. The way that plays,
It's if they did it like that.
If they
I'm
did
like-
Burning Rangers like Astral Chain,
I'm like, I'm putting out fires. I'm like, I'm a fireman. I'm like, how fun is the gameplay gonna be? That was
Right.
dope. And
They
then
should
this
have a
is just
multiplayer
like,
version of that. Putting out fires, multiple people.
No, if
Very
they
dope.
redo that game
Yeah.
or make a sequel,
It had to be 4-player online.
Yeah.
absolutely,
Oh,
that'd be
incredible.
easily.
Go in with your
Hell yeah.
squad and try to.
Hell
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
like a building meter. You got to prevent the meter
Ooh,
from
that's a
getting-
good idea.
that'd be
you know,
incredible.
and I was thinking, I was
Bruh.
like, being a cop, I was like, how's that really gonna be, compelling gameplay and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Be a cop, but like when you guys,
Objection.
no, that's a lawyer.
that's a lawyer. You don't know what a cop is.
I think Al.
I know that cop is.
you don't know what a cop.
I was saying nobody thought a lawyer would
He
be
said
good
objection.
either.
Wait,
know what a cop is.
that shit so-
No, that's
They got roasted that fast.
no, that's a good point.
I
too.
was saying nobody thought a lawyer game would be good either.
I know what
And-
a cop is.
okay.
And,
Yeah,
and
you-
the
all right.
Ace Attorney
You're right.
game
You're
is
right.
That was
surprisingly
great. Jay got attacked very
That was
fast.
funny though.
about lawyers. It's hilarious.
The way that went down, though, was funny.
That was great. It was worth it. It was worth it.
I was staying away from Astral Train at first because when Al first lent it to me, that was when
Yeah.
the whole George Floyd thing was going on. I was like, I need to stay
All
away
right.
from
See, that was an opening
what
for a
That
bad.
was like even like that
man.
was a forced bad joke.
And that wasn't even a good
That
segue.
was so forced.
Wasn't even a good segue.
I had to stay away from cops around then. But
All
after
right.
a couple of months later,
All right.
gave it a shot.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna
was
make
great
a
game.
bad joke too, but
Let's
I
move
I
on.
controlled myself.
Oh
See,
my
you
God,
have
that was-
self-
So the
that
next
was
person, which is
awful.
me.
That was awful.
So the game that I played that surprised me, it's left field. It's Pac-Man Championship Edition.
I thought you were gonna say Pac-Man case.
Pac-Man case, shout out.
It's not a game.
I was like, wait, what?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
The original Pac-Man is something that I never really liked as a game. I would only play maybe the first two stages. I'm like, this is boring. I never really cared about Pac-Man, it's a very legendary game. I give it its credit.
Right.
But for Atari games, they never really did it for me.
Mm.
And
Because you suck. No, I'm just kidding.
probably
Disrespect.
the gameplay of Pac-Man never got me. So I was like, no matter what, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man Jr.
I ain't gonna front. I suck at those games.
I hate playing them
I'm
because
just not good.
I'll play it for a second. I'm like, I don't get nothing really drew me to these games until
When it clicks.
I played Pac-Man Championship Edition, and that's when they added the newer graphics, the neon colors.
Oh,
I
that
love the
looks
neon
good,
colors.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good. From all
And
right, I
they
think
added a
that's cool.
different feel to it. It made it more like kinetic and more action based. They added techno music. And just something about the way they changed the gameplay, because it wasn't just about eating the pellets anymore. It was like they added new gameplay styles, and it would change on the fly. And for the ADD and all of us, it helps because it's not just the maze that you get around is boring
Right.
looking.
Right.
So a lot of stuff is going on in it. And for some reason, that's the first Pac-Man on like after years. What was it, 25, 30 years? Like, what was the
Longer
anniversary
than
when
that.
that came out?
That's
Well,
what
I'm saying the anniversary
Oh,
when
when
that
that came out?
I mean,
probably,
Either 25th or 30th.
probably like
anniversary or
30 years.
After he was called Fuck Man.
Puckman.
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 Not Puckman.
Puckman.
But something about that game really made me enjoy it, finally. And then they had other versions of Pac-Man, which is like the versus, Pac-Man versus,
That's dope.
Yeah.
when you can be the ghost and someone is Pac-Man and he has to get around,
Oh, I was talking about the battle one.
which is cool.
When
Well, the
everyone's
battle
Pac-Man.
one is
Oh,
when
that
everybody's
was the
against
one in
you.
arcade.
That was fun.
When everybody's Pac-Man and you're fighting.
Yep.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
But it
That's
took a
like a
long time for me to care about Pac-Man and
Yeah.
the first one to do
It
it.
took him a long time to evolve. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
really, he didn't
And you
really
think
do
they would have been
anything.
able to do it,
Yeah,
too.
they
Well, they
really
did Pac-Man.
Pac-Land.
Pac-Man.
No, the 99 shit. The
Pac-Man 99
I heard that was
dope.
dope. Yeah,
That
No,
was,
that was
that was
dope,
actually
too.
good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good.
That was.
It took them a long time to figure out that they could fuck with the system.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it was just maze and you're bored.
Yep.
And they had Pac-Mania, which was the first one I was like, that looks interesting. The one you could jump over the ghost and it was like the
2D
overhead.
type of.
Yeah, it was like
he had like boots on and shit, right?
No, Pac-Man.
no.
You mean like the
big
3D
ass
one?
the 3D,
The 3D one.
When you're like a big circle and you can hop over them.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the first one looked cool, but I was like, the game is busted though, so I don't really think I'm gonna play this game because it didn't work out too well.
Which one
but
is the one he has the boots on? And
that's Pac-Man.
Oh,
that's what Smash
That's-
Bros.
yeah,
took
yeah,
that
yeah,
stage.
that's
Okay,
terrible.
sorry,
that's
sorry to
Pac-Man.
stop you
Yeah,
there.
it's terrible.
In the chat, Warbazar said, looking up Pac guy.
To look up
I
Pac-Man.
know he's talking
Look up
about.
Pac Guy.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube.
Nah, that's a porn, dude. Don't
no,
do that.
no, no,
Don't
no,
do that.
no. This shit
Not
is
on
hilarious. It's funny.
Not porn on YouTube.
Imagine
There's a
like-
guy. He's
There's
obsessed
some.
with Pac-Man, right? He's like, I'm obsessed with Pac-Man. He collects. He
Jeez.
goes out with a bullhorn in the streets yelling Pac-Man to like random people. He's crazy.
Is he in the suit?
He's obviously upset. And then what was
He's
it?
in the
Like
Pac-Man
some
suit?
local news whatever network. They covered it. They were like interviewing him, and they're like, "So are you any good at the game?" He sucks at the game.
You never played the game.
He sucks. He sucks at the game. I was like, "Yo, you're obsessed with the shit. You suck." How the
Oh,
what?
that's bad.
Yeah, I was dying laughing when I saw it.
That's
It's a
hilarious.
funny meme, man. It's funny.
They came out with a part 2 of Championship
Good one, more
Edition.
bizarre.
But I don't like it as much as the first one. So
Yeah.
Really?
that's definitely a sleeper that I thought would be the same boring ass Pac-Man. But when I played it, it surprised me as to how good it was. So if you don't like Pac-Man, try
Okay.
that one out at least.
Pac-Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna be left field. I'm gonna say Night Squad. Surprise the shit out of me.
Night Squad
Okay.
is.
Night Squad, man. The
was a fun
multiplayer.
That was a fun ass.
Ah, Night
Co-
Squad.
the
Yes,
versus
The
game,
gaunt-
Night Squad.
The gauntlet
Gaunt-
overhead.
Yes, man.
Oh, yeah,
Especially
yeah.
Night Squad 2.
yeah,
Oh, when
Night Squad
Chuck was
2
trying to
is
cheat, we had to get him.
How was I trying to cheat?
We caught you.
How was I trying to cheat?
You were exploiting. We were like, all right, fuck this.
How was I trying to
Stab,
cheat?
Well, you were
stab,
doing it in
stab.
the first one.
Yeah,
the first game.
Watch the
I don't
footage.
remember that.
Just
Nah,
watch it
cheating.
over.
Nah, I was
Cheating
just
asshole.
How was I
good.
trying to cheat?
Nah,
You
nah.
cheat.
No, tell me how was I trying to cheat?
Nah,
know
you
how.
won. You won.
know.
I don't.
We got the footage.
No.
Oh, it's because I like won a round that I was cheating. It's because I won.
Whenever Chalk wins, it's
No,
cheating.
it was.
That's got to be the reason.
Yeah,
It's a surprising game because it's such a simple mechanic. It's so simple, literally one button, and yet it is strategic in that
Depends on where they start.
it does too. It
and
depends,
what
but
game they put you in.
yeah, but some people are better than at certain
yeah.
games than others. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like some games I was like dominating, but then it was like other games that I'm like, oh shit, I was like the first one out, and it's like it was just a really simple premise, simple game.
Sequel's
But-
dope too.
But
Sequel's
the
very good.
sequels, oh man, they took
Sequel did a
that and
great job.
they ramped that up,
Mm.
and yeah, man, didn't know what to think when I first played it. I'm like, I don't know about this game.
What's the developer's name again? Laurent.
Ah, yes, he's,
Mercure. Oh man, I'm butchering
Laurent
his name.
is right.
It's Laurent's definitely
Something Laurent.
with an M.
Laurent.
Kev knows these names.
I'm terrible with names, so.
No, I
Me
remember
too.
his name.
Well,
don't
shout
ask
out
me.
to him.
If
Yeah,
we
no.
don't remember, we don't know.
I know Lamont from Toe Jam and Earl Universe. That's
Nah, that
Sucks
doesn't help
because
us.
we had him on the podcast.
What a-
Can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
that helps. Oh, which one?
I'm sorry, you're talking about the guest that we have.
Yes, man.
Wow.
What the fuck game you think we're talking about?
Where have you been?
Dude, I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
This is
What
8.5.
podcast are you on?
This is 8.5.
Oh,
That's
my
not
God.
that is not 8.5.
This is 8.5 right here. It says right there.
We're trying to remember the name of
8.4.
I'm tired.
the developer, the
Which one?
guest developer for Night Squad.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well,
You were
we'll
on the
figure
right
it
there.
out.
You said
Laurent. Oh
Laurent.
shit, I didn't even know. Yeah, this is an 8.4 beer.
Oh shit, it is.
This one is, yeah.
So
Oh,
both
my
of y'all
God.
are done.
No, because they had a winter HP, and I said, let me get this. I had no idea this was 8.4. Oh,
Dude.
Kev is toasted.
I noticed that was like
Oh, we know.
Oh,
We know the percentage.
Yo,
by
good
now.
thing I didn't have that shit.
I just had one. I'm like,
Damn.
All right, so
and
that's
I'm on my
that's
last one. This is my last one.
So
Oh.
Night Squad.
Yeah,
Definitely
Night Squad.
Try it out if y'all didn't try it out.
Dope
Try
game.
out
It's
part
an
two.
Or
awesome
right
watch
now.
it on our channel. Damn it.
Awesome party.
We got it
game.
on the channel. Check it out.
Watch it on our channel. Fun game.
What you got?
I got some things. I got Triangle Strategy.
Oh, that's the game you refused to.
I was dodging that game for
Yeah,
a while
yeah,
because I don't like that style of strategy role players.
Hater.
Yeah.
Hater.
I
No,
am.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm very picky when it comes to strategy role players.
You
I'm
just change your mind though.
it definitely
That's crazy. Though.
it doesn't make me want to pick play obviously Final Fantasy Tactics or any of that stuff for certain reasons, but there were just some things that I saw in it that made me want to try it out. But then I had to get the okay from Turbo because he knows
Well, he knows.
he knows the type of shit that I like, and I'm like, you got like 70 hours in, and let me know. Am I wasting my time? You think I'm gonna enjoy it? And he's like, yeah, you're gonna fucking enjoy it. I'm like, okay. And if you can have 8 to 10 heads in your squad, I'm happy. If it's less than that, it's very tough to get me on board.
Even a little bit I saw, the characters were winning.
That game is not even good. It's incredible.
The thing that got me was like that. I was surprised that you liked it
It's fucking incredible.
because I was on the fence. I was like, I don't know if I could recommend it to you because you're a very character-driven like guy. Like as far as like the characters, the way they look,
Yeah.
that's your type of shit.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
get it. I get it.
Oh, I got.
So I knew knowing that, and I know that you don't like the Final Fantasy, and it's
Yeah.
like the same art style
Yeah.
of the characters of like tactics, and I'm like, I don't know if you like that.
I like the different endings, and I like that when you beat the game, you
Right.
still have the same crew that you had, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
go
yeah.
through a different path and pick up the new character that you
Yes.
didn't have, and keep going through.
It's like a new game plus.
Yeah, so-
type
Well, the
shit.
art of the characters won you over. Basically,
the art of the characters was
And the
awesome.
effects.
Yeah, the effects.
that did.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
there's some.
But the
attacks.
gameplay too also was dope.
Kev, you can answer that. Is Triangle as grindy as Final Fantasy Tactics?
It's optionally
Yeah, it could be.
grindy.
It could be.
It could be.
I
If you-
recommend grinding because there's some battles you can get waxed.
I see. I didn't grind at all.
You're gonna get.
And I got- and I
New
have
game
been getting
plus,
waxed,
if
and I
you're playing a
stopped
new
playing.
game plus, you might want to grind a bit. But if you're doing story beats and just going story mission,
That's what I'm doing.
mission, you might be,
You're gonna run.
I'm
into some
doing that, and
problems.
I'm actually. I'll tell you, I stopped.
Mhm.
I'm like, I want to say 16 hours in from when I last played,
Mhm.
and I stopped because I kept losing.
Yeah.
like bad. Like what the fuck is going on?
No, there's-
So now I think I have to
you
go
gonna
back, and now I
learn.
have to now
This
I have
is
to
the
go
thing.
back and
This
grind.
is the thing with that. If you have a core group of a core 8
Yeah.
or a core 10,
Right.
and you're sticking with them, you don't have to grind because they're gonna keep their levels with every battle you go to. But if you want your entire army to be
That's-
leveled up,
Yeah.
and to be like you want to be able to select different characters for different missions and
That's-
stuff,
and
and you
that's
don't
what I-
want no one to fall behind,
That's what I've been doing.
you're gonna have to grind a little bit. But the grind is cool. Like it's
yeah.
it's you
Is
take
it?
if you have your 8 characters on
Mm.
level 15, and you say your next battle you should be on level 15. But
Mhm.
there's a character you're curious about, and this dude's on like 7. You put him in a mock battle, he levels up off of 1 hit.
He'll gain a bunch.
Oh.
He will gain.
So you don't have to
Because
grind to get
each
him up
mock
there.
battle they'll
Yeah.
put a level cap. So
Right.
if it's 15, you put him in that battle, he'll hit him.
Right.
100 experience
Yeah,
points level.
that's the thing.
100 experience
Okay.
points level. So
Okay.
he'll level
He
up.
just has to survive.
That he just had to survive. You
Right.
can get him in that battle.
You don't have to spend a lot of time. It's
Yeah.
I actually
did that
like
perfect.
They
That's
did that
awesome.
perfect. So I'm like, I don't have
Ah.
to spend too much time to get a weak character up to speed. So it's really, really
Except
cool.
for that
way.
merchant character. Fuck him. He's terrible.
I'm
Yo,
going to go
that's
back to it then.
dangerous
What?
On any RPG, like when your characters can fall behind and just not level
That
up.
sucks.
And
Well,
they'll
you
be
just won't
looking,
use
and you'll want to use them.
He just
But
won't use them.
It goes to a
That
halt.
sucks,
It
yeah.
goes to a
That
halt
sucks.
where you're like, all right, I'm not going to. You have to make a decision.
That's happening.
Do I go back?
Fire Emblem is notorious for that.
Didn't they do that in the Justice League action RPG from way back when? Like, if you didn't use their characters, they didn't level up at all.
Oh damn, that's gonna take a minute to remember.
Shit.
Turb,
What's up?
you remember that in
What?
the action RPG?
Which one?
Justice League 2-player. Do characters fall behind in that level wise? I don't remember.
I don't remember because the way that game plays is it's very the characters are story locked. So as you keep going at stage to stage, they swap the characters on you. You can't
So you
select.
can't go back. and use
Damn.
other people.
Towards the end of the game, you have more freedom of choosing different characters, but we're talking like near the end of the game, you could start switching characters. But like the first stage is Batman and Superman. You can't switch that out. The next one I think is Flash and Green Lantern. Like so,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about falling behind. I never felt underpowered.
No,
you know?
I thought we were
Ah.
fine. We were fine in that.
Yeah.
And that game was dope, by the way.
Yeah.
Great mention.
It
That
was a
game
great
fucking
game.
Really dope.
But
Bizarre says Starlink is a game that he played that he wasn't that surprised him because of the Star Fox stuff.
you know what, Bizarre? That's on my list, and I was gonna say that.
Oh,
one.
damn, you ruined it, man. Thanks, Sticks.
That was.
it's a chat question.
You ruined it. Let me start. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Should I
joking.
address it now and just
You might as well get it out the way.
We'll get to it
Okay,
if you want.
Bizarre, that's an awesome choice because Starlink surprised the hell out of me because I was like, okay, it's open world. You can't get out of your ship. You know, they put this. I got it because the Star Fox cast was in it, and I was just like, let me give this a shot. That game is freaking awesome.
They have
That game
Should have been
nice-
Star Fox.
It's got some
Yeah.
nice
Should've
things. Remember the things we were talking about that they could add to that it could make Star Fox
Oh,
incredible.
there's Star Fox elements they could add to Starlink to make that a better game. You know, so it's just like, you
It
know,
was $4 at a point.
because
That's a steal. That's a steal.
I haven't played it
with
yet.
with the jet, with the toy and everything.
no,
Yo.
the toy for life thing. That's the thing
That's what killed it.
That's what killed it. If it just stayed a game, if it was, even though you don't need to buy the toys, but they tried to Ubisoft tried to market hard the toys at first.
Well, it was when they had the
and-
Disney toys too. So
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was right after. Yeah, it was right after the crash.
Fighting those big ships on the outside, taking out turrets and stuff like that. I always thought it'd be so fucking cool if they had it in Star Fox. You know, you take them out and then you land your plane
We
And you can
played.
play
in there, and then you get out of your ship.
Yeah.
And you're on foot, and you got like Gears of War type
Oh,
mechanics.
man,
You know,
that'd
like
be dope.
if they did something like that, in addition to what they did in Starlink, oh my god.
So there's
Yeah,
there's
but
a
make
chance that
But
Nintendo
make it
could do a better
4-player
Star Fox.
and 4-player, but it has to be online, of course, because you're gonna have
Yeah.
people battling in a tank. People are still covering you from the sky.
Someone's on the
and then
inside
one
trying to set a
person-
bomb or some shit. Like
Exactly.
that'd be so
That's-
fucking.
Well, it would be
crazy.
kind of like with the Metroid shit.
Yeah.
Right.
That was like the
For the Wii U.
prototype. Yeah.
You could at least do 2-player split screen, but yeah, if it's online,
But you don't get out the ship.
It's like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what you would do. They tried something similar with Star Fox Assault. That was supposed to be originally 4 players in the campaign. That was originally supposed to be 4 players, and they
That
tried
hurts.
to like act like they never said that.
Yo, get me a meeting with Nintendo.
Was that on Wii U?
That was on GameCube.
GameCube.
That was on GameCube.
Nintendo's like Sega, bro. They
Yeah.
ain't gonna listen.
They're like this. What?
Nah, well, Nintendo
They're
at least
tone
makes,
deaf.
We
they
can't
make
hear you
money
They're
from
off
up
tone
here.
deaf, man. They're like,
But-
yo.
Speak louder. You're too.
We played
low.
we played the Starlink co-op though.
That's
with
dope.
the Star Fox.
That's
That
dope.
was
Yeah.
awesome.
Took me a while to
Get used to
Adjust.
because I never played the game. So
Okay.
but
But you got it.
on
You-
the premise,
yeah.
the premise is
Okay.
what they had the
good.
the blueprint for that is steal that, steal it, steal all that.
Nintendo's like, no Star Fox for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Next system. Next system.
Next one is probably gonna be a surprise, but Among Us.
What?
Yeah, well,
That's
no.
a big. That's a surprise for everybody.
When I first looked at it, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It looks like the
Everyone's
dumb,
going
it looks
crazy
like the
over
dumbest
And
ass.
I'm like, why is everyone streaming this nonsense? Like, what is going on? And I never watched the stream, but till we played it.
Oh, I
with,
understood the
with
appeal.
MT Summit Gaming, I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this game is fire. This game is it's so
That's
simple.
such a simple
it's so,
game.
It's such a simple game.
Yeah.
It's
Super
all
simple.
mine. It's all
And the
like stuff
fact that
said.
you can stab people in the back.
And
It's
that's,
a
I think that's
scumbag.
yeah.
It's a social game
It's
too.
so
man.
it's sleazy
It's
and
about
it's
lying.
funny.
It's like a board game, kind of.
It is kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like when you play it and you stream it and you got everyone's face on the screen talking about, well, you're the piece of shit, this and that, and I
Yeah.
forgot what happened.
No, I saw someone kill
You saw
someone.
someone-
and
Oh,
I was
and
like,
no
hey,
one believed you.
I saw
Nobody.
him.
It was
nobody
me,
believed
actually,
you.
guys.
I was standing there.
It was actually me that
It
killed
was-
somebody, and you saw somebody.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't you. It was some other dude. It
And
wasn't
then-
you.
Oh, it was.
Oh, no,
probably
it was a
MC7,
different game.
It was a
MC7,
different
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
no,
then
it was
you
not.
got voted off.
And I was
right?
like, dude, I saw him.
you immediately got voted off.
And they said,
Oh, yes,
no,
yes,
because I
yes,
think
it's
you were
not
there.
him.
You were the one at the scene of the crime, right?
Garbage.
I remember that. I was like, nah, man, it's
It's-
not Jack. I was trying to say something too. I was like, no, it's not him. He's telling the truth.
It's
And they're
scary,
Like, nah, I
man.
booed his ass off the fucking show.
And I was out. I was so mad.
It's scary because
So mad.
that's how people get canceled today, man.
Well, that's how people throw the jail, too.
For real, it's like
Yep.
it's a sign of
Well,
the times.
that's what
man.
happened to me. It's because I lied.
No, you lied
No,
hard
I
as
lied
hell.
good.
Exactly.
One round, they wouldn't believe me for the rest of the fucking thing. They got me out in seconds.
If
I
you
wasn't
got
even
caught-
near the murder. I'm like,
If you
nah,
got-
I was over here voting. I'm like, vote me off. We just started.
Nah,
I'm
son,
like, oh, y'all
I gotta
doing
go,
this?
bro.
Y'all
I
doing
gotta
this?
go.
Y'all bitter off the last
So, yeah,
round?
it's just like real life, though, man. You get caught in a lie, nobody believes your ass.
Like, whatever, man.
Choke on space air.
They take.
No, because I was lying good, dude. I was lying.
I
That's
really
what I'm
wanna-
saying.
I was lying.
I really
good.
want to try it in VR.
Nah, if you win, if you're dope at
I
that
really
game,
wanna.
if you're dope at that game, you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Because you
I
have
re-
to be a scumbag.
I
to
really
win-
wanna
to
try
win
it.
that game.
VR, I would be intrigued.
I have to get it for VR.
No, I'm not
when it
intrigued.
comes out.
I have no
You
interest.
can look behind you.
I have no
Dude,
interest. in
that
that.
crazy.
looks. I'm intrigued. I'm
like, yo,
actually
who's
intrigued.
trying?
I'm not
Who's in
intrigued
here?
by that.
Who's gonna
Nah,
kill
VR
me?
among
That's more
that
terrifying.
might be
It's
it.
That's why I don't
terrifying.
want to
That
fucking
might be
do
pretty
it.
good.
No.
That's a horror
And then-
game.
Dude, getting killed in VR.
That's a
fucking
horror
No,
game.
dude, I
That's
don't want the
horror.
fuck. I don't
That's
want that.
horror.
I don't want that.
Yeah, we're not playing Sword Art Online.
No, but I think this will work though. I think this will be a crazy
Yeah.
VR game. It's not out yet though.
That and Ghostbusters are the only ones I'm intrigued about for
Ghostbusters
VR.
too. Yeah.
Actually, Ghostbusters.
I wanna be
is
like-
more.
Ghostbusters, yeah.
That would be. See, no, that makes more sense.
Ghostbusters should have been out for the Wii because you had the controller.
It was,
Oh,
it was
word.
out for the
You could've
Wii.
done
It was.
Not VR though. It
Oh,
was
you
out for
couldn't
the
do
Wii.
that though, right?
You could
No.
do
Yeah,
throw
you
the
could.
trap. You
Oh,
could
you
throw the
could.
trap.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you do
Get
the
outta
trap and you
here.
aim with this. Yeah, it was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
It was alright. It was alright.
we
Nice little
played it.
mechanic.
Not.
It was awesome.
So my idea
Yeah.
failed already.
Not for, it has
There's
to
no
be
VR,
VR.
though, no
so
VR.
no,
yeah,
no,
VR
no.
worked.
No, VR is another fucking.
So you're up.
Yeah,
I'm up. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Because I think we would. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So another quick game I got. It's not nothing.
Oh, sorry.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry. Just.
Another quick game. See, this is what happens when I talk at all.
The burp.
Another quick game. It's an Atari Recharge. So they had a set of games that came out, and I think Megan McDuffie did the soundtrack for all of them.
yes.
Oh, she
these
did all
are-
of them.
She stayed working.
She did them for most of them, if not all of them. Yeah.
Oh.
But
Machine.
Shout
Atari
out to
Recharge.
McDuffie.
Yeah, shout out to Megan McDuffie. But the Recharge thing is a remastered version, like a remix version of the older games that came out from Atari. But the one that I played Centipede, and Centipede is still Centipede. I never, like I said, Atari games don't do it for me. You got to be like precise at everything that you do in these things.
Yars of Finch.
No, the game that I liked that I actually never played before and never heard of was Black Widow. And
I never
was
played
like,
that.
what the hell is this game? And it was free on Epic Games. So was Centipede. That's why I played them. But it's a twin stick shooter basically, and you're like a spider on a spider web, and you're basically trying to shoot things when they come on the screen. It's kind of like the game for the Xbox. Not Astro.
Astral Chain.
No.
Galaxy.
I'm sorry,
Geometry
Wars.
Kind of like Geometry Wars, but obviously this is way before Geometry Wars. But I was like, why is this simple ass game fun? And I played it for a while.
Well, you like Geometry Wars. That's
I
why.
did like Geometry Wars, but it was just, but
I
it's
suck
just
at that
simple.
game.
It's a remix of an old game I never heard of though,
Yeah.
and I hate spiders. So you think, why would I play this game? But
Wow.
the simple game mechanics of it stood out, and it had the new music and the new graphics, so that helped.
Okay.
But it was just weird because I was like, all right, it's simple. I gotta play it again. And then I played it again, and I died. I was like, no, I could beat that score. That was terrible. And then I tried to beat that score. And I was like, all right, fine, I beat that score. I was like,
The
you know what?
old school.
I could
way
do
of getting
better.
People to play the game.
I could do better than that. It just had that old mentality of I can do better than the last time I played. And I played it for at least a half hour straight. and it's the Atari game. So I was like, this has to be something magical.
You hate on
No,
Atari
there's
too.
I hate on Atari all the time.
All the time.
There's
Space
fun to
Invaders,
be
I would
had.
play that
Yes.
for a long time. There's only certain things.
It's fun
But-
to be had.
Remember when I showed you guys?
liked it.
You guys had never heard of Outlaw on Atari, and I had the emulator.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't fuck with it.
That was good, man. That's actually a good.
That game's
I
trash.
had good fucking memories of that shit. Fuck y'all. That was a good
Nostalgia
game.
is a hell of a
I
drug.
was waiting for them to be like, yeah, that sucked, dude. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna say it,
They just
obviously.
start hating for no reason.
Fucking assholes.
But
Game is
coming-
good.
Coming at a game
Oh,
with
you
no
okay over
nostalgia,
there?
though.
You okay, Al?
No, I know how. I know how
First
you
time?
feel. I know how
First
you feel.
time?
No.
First time.
Coming at a game with no nostalgia, though. And it was still crazy. It was still fun. So for some reason,
That's
man.
Joke's like, welcome to the party, pal.
Getting hated up. Getting hated right away.
Black Widow. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, man. I gotta check that out. Sounds interesting, man.
Yeah.
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
You didn't think you were going to like
Ah.
that? Really?
Listen
honestly,
to the title.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Listen to the title.
Listen, I played.
That sounds like trash.
I played.
Well, you
exactly.
weren't an XCOM fan, right?
I played. I've never played XCOM.
Okay.
I've never played any of those, right?
Mm.
And I played the Rabbids on the Wii,
Oh,
right?
yeah, party games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's all party games. So
From
that's
Rayman.
that's literally all I thought. I'm like, oh, this is just some stupid party. Like them, and Mario's in it now. I'm like, what the hell? But then I found out that it's like a cover based strategy game, and I'm like, that's interesting. Whatever. All right. And I'm like, you know what? It got good reviews. Why don't I just pick it up or whatever? And dude, I was hooked.
Mm.
I was hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Like the story is nonsensical. It was a stupid story. it's
I didn't know that.
it's a nonsense. But
Like
you're not.
clones.
You're
Clones of
not.
Mario?
Yeah, no. You're not playing it for the story though. You're playing it for the
For the
strategy,
gameplay.
for the gameplay,
Yeah.
and the gameplay is solid, man. It is.
That's
It is
awesome.
solid. I almost want to go back and play it again.
Did it make you intrigued to try XCOM?
Yes, it did.
Mm.
In fact, I actually got XCOM on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I got the 360 version
Okay.
because that's the one that's available. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that, and I want to play XCOM now because
It's based off.
if
It,
they say it's a cover because it's not like a tactical game where like a traditional JRPG
cover based. Yeah.
tactical thing. It's like it's a cover based tactical game, so you have to like make sure that you're behind whatever when you're moving on the map, like a tree or whatever the heck it is, or a hill. And yeah, similar to that. But it's like that can get taken away or whatever by the enemy, and
It's
also
all strategic.
and also your abilities too, and you can
Yeah.
level the abilities up, and then like certain things like
Ubisoft did a killer job of something that they really don't do.
bro, it was addictive as fuck.
There
And
was
then
no Assassin's Creed.
the thing that made it even put it even further higher up on the list was the fact that the DLC, the free co-op DLC that they added that me and Turbo played was phenomenal.
Where you could play 2 at a time.
Goodies. Now the main campaign, right? The single player campaign was three characters, but with 2 players co-op, you took control over 2 characters.
2 characters
each.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And dude, the stages were fucking awesome, man.
It
Like,
was-
some
no,
of
it was
some of
great.
those boss battles were like,
I'm on multiplayer real time.
oh man,
Everyone controlled by a person.
huh?
Yeah,
Multiplayer real time. Everybody controlled by a person.
Oh,
The
no,
whole
no,
war.
Oh my
The
god.
war battle.
MMO fucking strategy,
Hell
cover
yeah.
based strategy.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
that'd be fucking insane, like real life.
You gotta chat. You gotta make sure something's going on.
Yeah, if they did that in
I'm surprised they
Valkyria.
really didn't do that.
Valkyria,
Oh.
everyone's a character.
Person?
Oh, my god.
That's the next evolution of that shit.
Shit.
Oh, I'd be like, this is
Imagine.
the best game ever made.
It's like, no, stay there. Stay there. No.
And then you hear,
Exactly.
I'm dead.
Constantly, over and over. Somebody sucks.
Somebody heal me.
That's why you're like, nah, this sucks. I hate
I'm
it.
paralyzed. I'm poisoned. Help.
If they were your boys,
Fuck it,
it's
leave
fine.
them. We're about to finish this.
Hell.
Sorry.
The gameplay is dope. Highly recommend it. I actually want to play. I thought about this the other day because I'm like, I know you're mad picky when it comes to shit like that, but I think if we did like a quick, because the co-op campaign is short, it's not that long. It's only like how many battles? Like 7,
There's
8 or some
like
shit like that.
4. Let me see.
It's not that long. It's like 4 or 8. or some
1,
shit
2,
like that.
3. No,
It's like 8 or 10.
No,
I'm gonna
it's
say
more than that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
it's 16 for real.
There's about 16.
And the main campaign was what?
Maybe 18 if you count the
No.
training. There's 2 training stages. We're talking co-op only, right?
No,
We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
co-op
co-op
only.
Chat.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, well, you have
16
to.
stages.
That's right. You have to.
Then there are
You have to unlock it in the main.
There are
Yeah,
DLC stages after the ones. We didn't even play those.
No, we didn't.
We didn't even play
We
those.
have.
Wait, was that the game that you
But
guys
anyway.
were playing where you were like, "There's no threat to our commander"?
No.
that's-
That's another
That's
game.
on my list.
That's
too.
another game. That's all right.
That's
So
on
we
my
both have it
list.
on our list. Yeah. That game's coming up. That game's coming up.
An emerald wizard
The Wizard's here.
Not
Admiral,
Bubsy 3D.
Admiral was in
Emerald Wizard
my
is
chat
about
last
to
night.
die.
Man.
He needs food now.
He needs food now.
Emerald is here.
What's good, Admiral?
On my list is River City Girls.
Yeah.
I did not think
Speaking
that
to
was
the
going to be a
mic,
good game.
sir.
Yeah, it was gonna be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You're a
Speaking to
little
the mic,
further
sir.
away from the.
Well, I was away.
Yeah,
River
yeah.
City Girls.
You didn't think it was gonna be good?
I did
Really?
not think it was going to be good because I remember when I first saw the trailer, I said, first of all, where are the dudes at? I was like, second of all, who the fuck are these girls?
Male chauvinist.
And then it really was pretty bad. And then I was like, why are these chicks up in the mall? And then I heard Megan McDuffie's song in there, and I'm like, what is this lollipop game? Like that's my first impression because that's what I saw.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck did they do? And then I'm hearing people rated it 8. They gave it a 9. Combat's dope. I'm like, all right, what is this game? What is this? And I looked at someone playing it. I'm like, the combat's kind of tight. All
You
right.
didn't see the charm at first.
Yeah, and then when we started playing, I said, okay. I'm like,
It's a great game.
I was like, yeah, I was kind of an asshole with all those early,
It's definitely the evolution of River City
that was
to the
pretty.
highest extent.
The combat in that game is pretty dope. The music in that game is really dope. The voice acting is dope. Like, it's just an all-around pleasure to play a game like that. It's really, really fucking good.
Yep.
And, spoiler alert, the guys are unlockable at the end of the game. So, you want to play as the dudes, you play as the dudes.
And it's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's definitely up there because I definitely remember. I think I watched a video on YouTube and I was like, "The fuck is this?"
Well, you're a huge River City fan.
Yeah,
to
I was
begin with.
River City
River City Underground, you just
Underground, and I'm like, "What the fuck did they do? What is this?"
It's cool because they don't have super deformed like the
No,
River
it's
City
cool.
is super deformed
Yeah.
sprites,
Yeah.
but this one is like proportionate.
Yeah.
It was anime style,
It's
definitely.
anime
But
style
they weren't
proportion.
chibi though.
Yeah, which is I thought was kind of cool. I thought that's
Yeah.
actually pretty
No,
cool.
it's great art style.
Yeah,
They killed it. Everyone on that team killed it. I can't wait for part 2.
Soon,
But
that's
yeah.
next month.
Did they give it a date?
Next month,
What date?
August. It's always been August.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But not an
snap.
official date though.
I don't remember an official day,
Uh,
but it was always
Shadow
every summer.
drop.
They recently had a I think Bannon was doing a combo thing. It was just showing shit about the game while taking questions the other day.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like-
mean, as long as it doesn't get pushed back.
And I heard another track drop from it, and I'm like, God damn it, that's a fire ass track. I was like, that track is fire. But
No, it's different sounding too.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like some beach.
And it doesn't
Like
sound
some
like
Caribbean sound.
it doesn't
It
sound
was
like the
crazy.
first one.
No,
But it's still.
I mean it probably will at certain parts.
yeah, but I was like, this is fucking awesome. But yeah, definitely that game.
In the chat, they said.
Emerald's is special.
In the
I'm
chat, they
not
said golf story was a game that was
Yeah.
surprisingly
Golf
good.
Story. Who said that?
And
I think
that's,
that was Mr.
None of us
Mass
played
Produced.
that, right? None of us
You
played
played it,
Ghost.
right?
I played it. Yeah, I definitely played it.
What'd you think about it?
That game's awesome. Listen, that's a quirky ass golf game. It's a story though. It's a golf story, but it's like a role player, but it's a golf game. It's very, very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. Very quirky. It's funny.
Quirky.
And I thought that it wouldn't be as good. Like, you remember, I was a big Hot Shots golf fan, so of course I'm gonna give it a shot. And like Mario Golf, I was a big fan of that too. So this is kind of like that, but with the stupidest storyline you've ever seen, and characters you have to talk to, do certain tasks for, all in a golf way. But they really did a kick-ass job on it. And people are waiting for sports story now, and I haven't heard much about it since like a year now. But that's supposed to be the next game. That game gets hard though. I didn't beat the game yet. I got to like the last level, I think, and it gets ridiculously hard to play.
There's no easy mode.
No.
Okay, okay.
Golf
I'm
is
sorry,
not
had to go
easy.
back with them. My bad.
Golf is not easy.
I'm gonna get
No,
him a
it's
shirt
not
that
easy.
says easy mode.
But I'm looking. I still have to beat that. Damn, do I still have my save though?
Yo, you got to get a tattoo. That
You
says
got- you got a
easy,
list,
easy
too.
mode.
You got
Tattoo.
Cyber Shadow. You got Metal Gear Rising.
I know. But
You're
Golf
almost
Story is
done with like
for
half
years.
of them.
Golf Story. I'm almost done with everything.
Yo, if I designed a tattoo for you, man,
No.
easy mode, you wouldn't let
What game is that, Ty?
Yo, I got shut down fast.
Why would I even think of that?
What about T-shirts?
Because that's a dope. If I made a dope,
A
This
T-shirt?
game-
Yes, not a tattoo.
This game, this particular game, I was hating on before it even came out. I saw the trailer and I was like, bruh, why? Why did you do this? And I'm talking about DMC, Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was hating on it because I was like, where's
Did
the
you not
real
like
Dante?
the trailer? Or was it the
The
internet
design
trolls that got
on
you?
them and all that.
Everything. I was like, yo, where's the real Dante?
Yeah.
Like,
Ninja
who's this
Theory,
kid?
man.
Who is this kid?
My favorite one.
Who's this punk ass kid?
So
Where's
you
the
just
real
didn't like
Dante?
him smoking. You didn't like the
But then I'm like playing the game. I'm like, oh,
It's a reimagining.
this
of
game
it.
is the shit.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
my favorite one.
like the mechanics, the weapons that you get. The story was great.
I
The
love
story's
story.
the best.
Story
Story
was-
fucking
story was
awesome,
so
man.
great.
Boss
DMC is
fights.
highly slept
By
on.
the end of the game, I was
care
like,
about every character in that fucking
Damn.
game.
Boss fights.
So everyone who hated on it didn't touch it. Never played it.
I hated on it, but I did play it.
No, I'm saying everyone who did hate on it
Yeah, I guess.
never even touched the
the
game.
TV boss, man. That was like
Bro,
I might have to play that game again.
remember when we did the soundtracks? I forgot. That guy that did that soundtrack, he did like a few other games, and he did that the
DMC?
soundtrack for DMC.
Game was solid.
I
Man.
was like, oh shit, I didn't even know that. I just found out the other day.
DMC
Game was solid.
is my favorite Devil May Cry.
Oh,
I
by
definitely,
far,
I
same.
definitely ate my words when I played that game.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
like that game was fire. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love Devil May Cry 4 and Devil May Cry 5, but that DMC was
It was awesome.
it was very nice.
Yeah.
the
Very
Bill
nice.
the Bill O'Reilly boss, man. We're doing
You-
it live.
Yeah,
You like
That
4
was
better
awesome,
than DMC.
man.
yeah, yeah. I
Whoa.
liked-
I was like,
What man?
Hot take. Hot take. I'm
What?
joking. I'm
That's not a
joking.
hot take, bro.
No,
Like,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I didn't even hate DMC.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But like,
I'm killing.
wow. But nah, I thought, yeah, DMC was a really, really, really well done game.
Didn't his hair turn white at the end anyway? But now his devil
During
trigger?
his devil,
No, it
during his
was-
devil trigger, and then I think at the end of the game,
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
when
they
he-
had that stupid joke moment too, where the mop head fell on his head.
But that was
Yeah.
different. Yeah, that was earlier.
That was a
That
joke.
earlier in the game.
And he
But
looks in the
everybody
mirror. He's like,
hated-
nah.
I didn't understand why they cared so much about the other Dante. Like he wasn't corny too. I mean, he's cool.
Virgil.
No,
Oh,
Dante.
oh,
The original
okay.
Dante.
I think that joke.
He has moments where it's like, hey, look
I-
cringy, but
No. If you
He's
saw
fine.
that,
Oh,
if you
yeah,
watched
yeah.
Devil May Cry
Oh,
5,
yeah,
my God.
Oh, yeah, talk about cringe.
Oh
My
man, there was
man.
some jokes
I
that
was
was like,
But
you
people-
tried. I get it.
but people act like he was like the coolest guy ever. Like
He was
don't
always a
mess with
corny.
the guy.
He was always corny.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, they didn't mess him up. He's fine. It's just a different interpretation of the
It was a
character.
different take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
It's like Mega Man and Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Nah, you think so?
I don't know. No one hated on Mega Man X though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
no,
Mega
Mega
Man
Man
X
is
is
No one
always
hated
cool.
on
Yeah,
Mega
Mega
Man
Man
X.
X is-
I mean,
I-
everyone.
I understand.
but it's a different representation of the same character.
I understand
yeah.
where the hate
nah,
came
Mega Man
from.
X
though.
was a different character.
They made him a little
entirely.
more emo, I guess, in the trailer.
No,
Whatever.
well, the here's
But he said someone more dying light or whatever. I'm like,
no.
dude,
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah,
that was bad.
that part that I just said before with the mop head falling on his head. He looks in the mirror and he's like, nah, and he throws it. That was like a
No, that
throwing
was an
shade.
inside joke.
That
yeah.
was like throwing, but that was like kind of in a way, it was kind of throwing shade at.
after the
fucking-
trolls hated the trailer. I would have put it in there
But
too.
that, you know,
Fuck you.
but then no, they. I think they hated after seeing that. I think that.
No, they didn't
I-
even see that.
No,
First
that's
trailer.
I'm saying. No, that part when that happened, I was like,
First trailer they hated.
ah.
They never played the game after the first.
Like, what do you mean short hair? Fuck him.
Yeah,
And the Virgil DLC was cool too.
Okay.
Virgil's always good.
yeah.
And the $1 Million
No,
Man.
what you got?
All right,
Good call. I
okay,
like that. That was
this
good.
is gonna be a double one because they're kind of related.
I'm looking
so,
at the time too.
Yeah.
We got
All right, quickly. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot
Oh God.
and Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z. Sorry.
You didn't think you liked that? Come on.
Wait. Stop. You didn't think that you were gonna like those games? They were surprisingly good.
I'll tell you why. No, there was Dragon Ball Fighter Z was surprisingly good. Before that game came out, Dragon Ball Fighter games. Well, you know, you had the 2D ones. You had Tenkaichi, Budokai, whatever like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Budokais that much. Tenkaichi 2 and 3, I liked a lot. But this
you love
was
3.
I love 3.
Wasn't that with the Wii remotes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
love
it worked right. I like 2 and 3. It was really good.
You're actually doing
But-
emotions and shit.
This was the first 2D Dragon Ball games weren't that great before freaking Fighter Z. So when that came out, it was amazing. Like even when I get my ass kicked, I don't really get pissed. I'm like, That was beautiful.
Lying ass
I don't.
motherfucker.
I don't. Chocolate killed me. Chocolate killed me 5 times in a row, and I'm like, I'm not mad.
No,
that
no,
it?
you're
5
no,
times?
bro. You get mad
Dude,
all the
dude,
time.
no. Why
the
you
last
you're
time? No,
lying
no,
hardcore.
no. I'll tell you. The last time, no. The last time we fought, I got pissed off. But that was because I was using the Xbox. The buttons were all squishy, and I'm like,
controller,
nah, man. No. When we play the Switch and I lose like that, I'm
Blaming
like,
the
I'm okay.
controller.
I'm okay.
not the player.
No, I don't like
It's never
it.
the player.
I don't get mad though.
When I do
I
the
don't get
motion, when I
mad,
do the
though.
motion for a move and it doesn't come out, I get pissed off. It wasn't because I was getting my ass whipped. It was because the moves weren't
Yo,
coming
yo,
out.
you can tell
you
how
weren't
angry
getting
he's
your
getting
ass
too. Like,
It
he's
just so
just
happened
lied
to
to
Never
everybody.
get angry.
Bro.
He never gets angry though.
All right, let me go back to what I was
Why are you
talking
so red?
Because I remember that time, Chalk. We gotta get it going up.
All right.
Pause. Me and Chuck, we gotta get it going on. Get what going on?
The
We
fight,
can fight.
the fight,
We
the
can
back.
fight.
We gotta go back.
Pulls off
No,
flowers.
Dragon
Here you
Ball,
go.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I avoided that for a while because I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. I've seen this story a lot. Me and Charlie said the same thing. I'm like, how many times have we seen the story? I
Yeah,
don't
so that's
know. We play it in fighting games, Tenkaichi, Budokai. We've seen the story. Even the Game Boy Advance games goes over the Dragon Ball story.
Wasn't Fighter Z a different story though?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
different.
Fighters
I'm
was a
talking about
completely different
Kakarot.
story.
I'm talking about
Oh, Kakarot.
I ain't talking about Fighters. That's completely
Okay,
different.
okay.
Kakarot though, I would just when I played it, and I got addicted to it. I put 175 hours into that game. I got the DLCs. I got the trunk DLC. I played It's one of the few games that I've played where I've played every single side mission.
So you got
Every
platinum.
single one. What?
So you got a platinum on the Switch,
I got hell yeah.
even though there's no platinum on the Switch.
Anyway, I'm like, yeah, I guess theoretically. All right, anyway, but the side, you have to understand, it's such a love letter to people who love that anime. It made me go back and finish watching Dragon Ball Super the anime. I finished that straight through after I played Kakarot. That's how great Kakarot was.
So they tricked you into being a fan again.
You
But
haven't
Chuck-
stopped talking about the damn
I haven't
game.
stopped. I haven't brought it up in months. But Chalk,
I know.
I know you're a fan of Dragon Ball and you've
If
seen the
it's
story.
whenever that whole game, all the DLC and the game is $20, I'll buy it.
I'm sure it is right
I'm
now.
not spending.
I'm
think
sure
it's
it's
less.
right now.
Doing it again.
It's probably less.
I got it for like $35 on the Switch.
Nah, that's still too much.
And he's cheap. And he's cheap.
No. For Xbox, you probably get it for like $15, $20 now. You probably get it for
fuck.
cheap.
I'll look, but if it's
probably
not, dude, no.
It's
not
awesome.
It's a summer
happening.
sale.
It's
No,
not
so
happening.
both
Get it
those
on
games,
Steam.
That says something though.
I can't
That says something
picture. I can't picture a better made Dragon Ball games than
I
those
love
two
Dragon
games.
Ball, but I'm not willing to replay the story that I've seen 47 times.
Dude,
in
it's
the past
the
30
dude,
years.
it's the
though.
side story.
It's you going through
The side story.
As a fan, that's
Like you have to
crazy.
understand, there are intermissions between the arcs. And
You're
you see how the
Goku this
characters.
time.
You see how you're not just Goku. You're Piccolo. You're Trunks. You're Vegeta. You're all any character
All right.
you want to be. You that you
Okay.
want worth
So
playing as.
they go through. I guess there's filler
Are you
arcs
Mr.
in
Popo?
between.
There are filler intermissions between the arcs, and there are side missions during the arcs, which are new stories.
If it's $20, I'll get it.
Hey guys,
I encourage.
Moving on.
Guys, I have 4 games left on my list. I just want to know what everyone else has.
I
left.
thought this list was supposed to be 5.
I got 4.
I got one more.
Yeah,
I got a couple more.
I'm not going through everything.
I'm not gonna go. Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
decided
go.
not to go.
All
through
right, so
some
how
of
many
them.
more rounds?
Just
Are we
one-
doing
no,
2
two.
more?
Two more.
Do one more.
I'll do 2, then I'll come back and I'll be done.
All right, so okay, same. Okay, just
So-
want to know. Sorry. Go ahead.
We'll go
Sorry.
fast. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. Let's go.
So for me, it's a PlayStation 1 game. It's a role-playing game. It's Thousand Arms. So this is a game that I went into. It's an anime-looking game. It was originally described as a dating sim RPG. And I'm like, nah, I might pass on that because I wasn't a big dating sim game fan. And usually in Japan, they had a lot of those. But in America, they really didn't bring them over. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to pass on this one. But the graphics on it at the time looked pretty decent. And, you know, I was a big anime fan. So I was like, man, you know what? I'll give it a shot because it looks cool. It has a Final Fantasy type fighting mechanic in it. And I started it. The second I started it, it had an Ayumi Hamazaki song that
Got
got
him.
me addicted
Got
to
him.
everything she did.
Wow.
And I became the biggest Ayumi Hamazaki fan because of that.
Became a simp.
There was no such thing. There was no such thing.
No, dude.
There's a fan. A fan.
Mad What is wrong with
This is like
Just give them all your money.
1999.
Just give them all your money.
You're mad rude, bro.
This is like 1999.
Yo,
There was no
Oh,
Sims.
man.
I was a fan
Just
of
the
her
funniest
music.
word. Just a
Yeah,
funny
exactly.
word.
I love that word, though.
But-
it is true.
I got into the game and I was like, what is this mechanic where you have to date them and you get powers and stuff if it goes well? So I was like, is this gonna work for me? I like the fighting. Does it work? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this chick happy. Whoa! I'm gonna make her smile. Like it's stupid because you got to date them and make them happy. So I'm like, all right, here's a card, here's a cake, whatever, and it's dumb. But you get powers based on how happy they are, and you date other chicks, and it's like, which one do I want to go with? And you got
hence 1,000 arms. You need
There's
1,000
You need
arms.
1,000 arms.
There's a similar system with your party in Scarlet Nexus.
Based on how well
You give
their
them
friendship
gifts.
is.
Yeah,
Yo, that reminds me
better.
of Lost Paradise. You got to give them gifts.
Yeah. That's how you keep
So,
the chicks in your state.
this
It's
is
like
in
kicking in
nah,
the
nah,
state.
it's not.
1999. Let me tell you again.
Wow.
When this is, and it's not like it was a popular thing in America. So it was still new to me.
Oh boy.
But the fact that it worked and the story was funny as hell. It's a silly. Are you snorting?
Simp shit is funny. Man.
The word just is
I'm
hilarious.
sorry.
The game, as a role player, it's dope. And the integration of the dating doesn't turn me off of playing the game. It's still pretty fun to go through. I still am thinking of playing it over again because I got pretty much like 70 to 80% through, and the PlayStation got stolen. So my memory card got stolen with it in it. So I had to play it all the way over again, and it's been. I want to beat the game. I still have the original game too. It has a holographic card. It's still worth a lot.
My PlayStation was stolen too, man. I know the feeling.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sucks.
Man.
Probably the
Fucking
same
blows,
guy.
man.
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you stole my shit.
The PSX Bandit.
too.
The cop said it's somebody you know.
The
I
PSX
knew it.
Bandit got me again. But I am probably going to play it in a backlog break soon because
Oh.
I want to get through that game and call
Okay.
it a day. So
Okay.
I think it was fun enough to try again even now.
All right.
Yeah, man. 1,000 arms.
1,000 arms.
Need 1,000 arms for
Need
all dates.
All right, I'm gonna because I got four. I got four left, so I'm gonna name two games. These two at a time. Tabs, which stands for Tactically Accurate Battle Simulator.
Are you streaming that soon? I have to
Oh,
see
it's with the
You know
physics.
what?
The physics, right?
I am, and as a matter of fact,
I was thinking of doing it too.
well, we're gonna be away next week, guys. Just so in case everybody knows, spoiler alert: we're not gonna be around. There's not gonna be a podcast next week. We're missing 1 week. I know. I know. However, for Tactical Tuesday, this game is gonna be a game that I'm gonna record,
Nice.
and it will be up live. So
Dude, that game
it'll
is
be
silly.
it'll premiere on Tuesday
That's a
That
sick-
at
game
9
is
p.m.
silly.
Eastern Standard Time. So check it out, man.
You didn't think it was gonna be good though?
What's that?
You didn't think it was gonna be good?
It's not my type of game.
Yeah.
I don't like battle. I don't like simulators. I was never a big fan of simulators. However,
The physics in that shit is
this
hilarious.
shit, this shit is hilarious. Like you choose the where to put the characters on the field, and they have like different objectives.
Hilarity ensues.
And you, like after you choose where they are, you just hit go, and then you watch the shit play. You just watch it play, and there's like the weirdest physics ever, where they're like ragdoll physics,
that's
No, it's
nice.
great.
and it's like
I saw
and
that
then
on
you-
Kenshin. Kenshin
Yeah.
had that a
Oh,
while
dude,
ago,
you see
yeah.
your characters die and shit. They're just like,
It's great.
and they had like the woolly mammoth,
At
whatever
some
character.
point, I'm gonna
oh
play
my
that too.
god,
I have to.
it is. I gotta say, as I'm not a fan of like those RTS games or simulator games in general.
But it's a joke. It's a
the-
joke game.
this one-
it's hilarious.
This one got me because of how stupid it is.
This is dumb.
And it's like it's a simple premise. It's a simple ass premise. It's easy to play. It's nothing complicated. You don't have to.
I
It's like
think it's on. It's on. Game
it's on
Pass.
Game Pass.
It's on Game
yeah,
Pass.
that's where I played it. That's why I like Game Pass because it's like you know what, I would have never ever played this game if it wasn't for Game Pass. If it wasn't available for on it, and that's the thing I like about Game Pass. It's like you know there's games there that I'm like you know what, I'll give it a shot. It's not my type of game, but it might be good. And this one in particular that surprised me. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun.
This podcast topic should be.
Game Pass.
It should be all Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass and
They should be paying us.
and
man.
fucking yeah.
Seriously,
And
Microsoft.
PlayStation, now that they just started their service,
Sponsored by
their
Game Pass.
Yeah, sponsored by Game Pass.
We're not sponsored, by the way. If you want to,
The other game is, and I'm the first person to play this game, and this well, not ever,
Not
but
ever.
in our group, and this game took me by surprise because I've never been obsessed with a game quite like this, and that's Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Nah.
This game fucking like talk about a game that really surprised me, where I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, you weren't a Lord of the Rings game type guy.
No,
right?
I never really liked.
Nothing on the Xbox even.
No, I never really
played
liked
Xbox
any.
one. Xbox ones are pretty good.
Yeah.
But, dude, when I say, I was like, I love this. I love the mechanics of it, and that Nemesis system hooked me so much.
But you guys wouldn't know, would you?
I mean, it hooked
You
me.
wouldn't
man.
know,
I
would
mean,
you?
yo, dude,
That's why he's explaining.
this is a game. This is a game that integrates Assassin's Creed, the climbing of Assassin's
It
Creed,
has this gang
of the
mentality.
early Assassin's Creed, not the recent one,
But
but
they
the
get
early.
you, and then you gotta get them.
And then they add the Arkham system with sword fighting,
The cycle never ends,
dude. And then the Nemesis system got me because I'm like, holy shit!
Yo,
It's like
if they put that in Saints Row as gang warfare,
it would work.
dude,
yeah.
that's fucked up.
That would be crazy.
If they did that,
No, that would be dope. That would be dope.
they would
They-
enhance it times 100.
They
Yeah.
can't though because it's patented.
yeah.
You know, just change the system's name.
yeah, right.
Let's do it. It's called
Called
the
to enemy system.
the enemy system, the gang system.
Gang
the
war.
rival
The
system.
Dude, no, I don't know.
Emerald,
the
Emerald said
patent-
it. Shadow of Mordor makes me want to break my TV one moment, and then the other moment I love it.
Yes.
That's like when they get promoted. That's
Yes.
when you want to break your TV.
Yes.
But you love it when you kill that something.
Yes.
You have the Ganon laugh.
You'll run into random enemies and they'll be like, "You killed my brother." Oh, no, they have this whole animation and shit.
Then you chop his
It's
head off.
fucking addictive.
Fuck your brother.
It's a
Join him.
it is
hell.
I'll say it's equivalent to when you know how like, all right, Grand Theft Auto, right? You could play the story if you want to, right? Same thing with Shadow of Mordor. You could play the story if you
You go
want to.
about to do your own thing. Yeah, yeah.
You could do your own thing, and there's still fun to be had because
Fun to be had.
in yeah.
Cops? Are there
Call
cops
back.
in the game?
Well, there's not cops, but
you
the
imagine?
the Nemesis system is similar to not exact identical, but in
A
the
SWAT team?
in the hooking factor where like you could just do nothing, but you don't even have to do the story, but you could do just that alone and still have fun.
It's just the AI taking
Just
over.
like in GTA, you could just
like
get
the cops, AI
get chased
taking
by the
over.
cops and have fun
Yeah.
without doing anything with the story related. You could do the same thing with this game. That alone,
I think
says everything.
I
man.
think at least 2 out of 3 of you, at least 2
I
or
own
3
it.
of you,
dude.
would
I own
say
it.
this would be in your top 10 games all time.
I own it. So
At
I'm
least
gonna
2
play it.
out of the 3 of you would say that.
It's in
Yeah.
the backlog. I
The
own
one
it.
that's on Game Pass isn't stolen on my Xbox, so.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think- I
well,
think
we
you'll
talked
be
about
obsessed with
we
this
we,
game.
we talked about it earlier this
I
week.
own it on
so,
the
yeah.
PC, so I can run some mods on it, get it running.
Once they come out with a 60 frame patch,
Like I said, I have it
Oh,
on
okay.
PC.
Can I throw my phone
And it
over
has
there
that patch.
hit him
And
with
then,
the face?
this guy says 60 frames at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and there they go. You know?
Yeah.
like I said.
And then Chuck just says, "I'll just play it."
yeah, it's downloading right
So
now.
You just say, I'm not going to play it. That's
Yeah.
all you have to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was very.
Instead of saying I gave it 5 years ago, once it gets up there, it came out 5 years ago.
nah,
It's over.
man, there's a new generation.
Was that
For the audio listeners.
What you got?
For the audio listeners out there that heard that sound effect, that wasn't real.
Stop, man.
That wasn't
man.
real. That was
I don't think they were fooled. I'm sorry about
I don't know.
I don't think they were
Just had to
fooled.
make
It
that
sounded
clear.
like nothing.
I had to make that clear. I don't know what that. Well,
That sounds bad, right?
what
sounds-
game do you have?
sorry. Try to stop laughing.
One of them is the last Battletoads game.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was very
yeah.
nervous. I was very, very nervous
Yes.
about this game. I was very nervous. They showed the little trailer, you know, with the, it's 3 players. Like, oh, it's exciting. Then they show a little something, and I wasn't crazy about
Then
the
they were-
art.
Then
Yeah,
they were
yeah, yeah.
quiet.
They showed it the combat, which was slow,
Well,
and
it
the art.
disappeared for literally.
Yeah, so it's like
they
you got
went
the
in
slow
dark.
combat, and then they had the look of the turtles, which was wasn't
Turtles,
crazy about
toads,
turtles.
toads.
Toads.
I mean, they look like turtles.
the totals.
And then it went away for a year, and I'm like, I am very, very. Thanks. Yes, bizarre. Yes, bizarre.
Well, the Bazaars.
Yes,
Disrespect
absolutely.
is so real.
He said that was Styx playing Thousand Arms.
hey,
But
they were successful. They were successful dates, man.
Dating simulator. The dating simulator. I'm sorry.
They were really cute. Let's go.
that's sorry. That's the comment of the chat right there.
Can't.
We're going down the hole. Going down the hole.
Sorry, go ahead.
But when me, Turbo, and Chalk played it, it felt like The difficulty was not as bad as it was for the Nintendo. It was still there, but it was enough
They
to
eased
enjoy
up.
it.
They let it be fun.
And the variety of like the shit you can do in the game was fucking breathtaking. It was like
Yeah, 'cause
really
it's
fucking
not
cool.
just a beat 'em up.
Yeah, there's other
Never
shit in
was.
there.
From it.
Never was.
And the fucking underrated part of the game is the voice acting.
I'm talking murder.
Oh,
Yo.
the story was ridiculous, but it was fucking
Dude,
entertaining,
the
man.
That was great.
dialogue, the script was like, this is funny.
It's Cartoon Network.
It was funny.
It's
The last boss is like the banter.
Yeah.
And what
yeah.
Lucy said that they would just go in the booth. They wouldn't
They
even
would. They
they're
just
just
didn't even
riff-
follow a script. They just
off
went
top, off the top.
That was funny.
Off top
great.
of the head.
That's
so-
great.
Emerald did not.
yeah.
The dating stuff did not help me learn how to flirt with women in real life.
Oh, they're rolling with that 1,000 arms. So they're rolling with it.
Yo,
That's why I need to play it
yo,
again.
you're advertising for Thousand Arms right now.
1,000 arms. Play 1,000 arms. It may be old, but no. But I'm gonna go.
Wow, guy.
Sorry, man.
Wow.
I apologize.
Do you?
Not really. The other one I got is River City Saga: Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I didn't honestly. I was kind of, you take the characters from River City and throw them in a setting. I don't really know if I was gonna enjoy it. I thought it was going to be.
That's a mismatch of two things.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah, it works. It works really fucking well, really well. And the story's deep. Like, why is there was so much fucking dialogue? I'm like, dude, this is like a serious game right now. So much dialogue. But yeah, that took me off guard. More
Is
ways
it like a
than one.
Warriors game?
It feels like a River City game.
But I mean, story wise,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, but it's funny. It's like
it follows that story though.
It does follow that story, but it's like comedic elements to it.
yeah, Harris was
Yeah.
actually in the chat because he knows about that story, and he was like, "Yeah, it's
It's like a parody of it.
yeah, pretty
Okay,
much, yeah,
Okay.
pretty much." And I was like, "Oh my god,
Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe that's where it's from.
And
Dude, that's so
that's
old.
still around,
So old.
and that is still talked
So-
about."
I hated that when I saw it for Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's a
I was like, what is
history
this
piece,
ugly
man.
game?
It's a history piece.
Ugly game.
Because it started out as like a strategy, like a
Yeah.
like a
It's like a board game strategy type.
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
looking thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it was ugly. But
Yeah.
damn, it's still around.
and that turned to
It
one,
sounded like the
one
Dragon Ball.
fighter. It was one fighter, and then it became a Warriors game.
It's kind of like the monkey in Dragon Ball. That story, like the real story of the Monkey King.
oh, like
Sun
the original,
Wukong?
yeah.
The Monkey King. Yeah. But basically, that's how, and that evolved into Dragon Ball.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
And now Warriors is responsible for all these new Warriors titles. It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
You could thank Tekken.
No, it's pronounced Tekken.
Tekken.
Stop.
Yeah, man.
Stop. All right, so I'm doing two.
Yeah, go for
You
it.
do too, though.
Battle Chasers.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Fuck that game. I'm joking. I'm
Al's
joking.
favorite game.
I didn't even beat it, man. I didn't
don't
beat
think
it.
any-
That's the thing.
I didn't
like,
beat
a
it.
lot of people said the difficulty was ridiculous, and
Yes.
I'm inclined to agree a little bit. But once you get used to the difficulty, that game is fun.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it.
You beat the game.
You said like 60 hours or something, right?
Yeah.
That's-
No,
that's
because you
killing
got to
me.
grind.
No,
You gotta grind.
that's.
You gotta
old
grind.
school RPG.
I didn't
gotta
like.
grind.
I didn't like the fact that you had to do that.
Yeah, you had to grind. You can't just run through that
And
like
game.
that
Fantasy
fucking
Star
airship-
1 grind.
'Cause those
Yo.
bosses will
Yo, the
fuck you up.
airship. That,
Or
oh
two.
my-
Airship?
I
Actually,
say two.
two was more grindy.
Two is foul.
What battle?
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy Star 2, that's
Oh.
grind.
Yeah, that was grindy.
No, but the in Battle Chasers, I remember I stopped because after like
Your ass
10,
got whipped.
10 tries of trying to beat the airship.
Nah, you don't. You avoid the airship, bro.
You don't- we don't go there.
plague, bro.
Even when you leveled up, you avoid the shit.
No, when I'm leveled up, I'll go whoop their ass. But
You
But,
can't go there
yo,
early.
in the beginning of the game, you avoid it like the plague because they're overpowered.
They're insanely overpowered,
And
man.
they're overpowered. They have priority. They're faster than you, and they all just do like
They get extra moves.
They
too.
do
They get extra.
debuffs. they do debuffing moves. It's
the graphics, though?
That one shit that gets
Yeah, it
that gives
looks
them
great.
an extra turn.
Joe Madden.
That I'm like, you got an extra turn, you fucking cheap. Fuck, like, come
yeah,
on,
dude.
I
yeah,
was like,
it's
fuck this game.
dude. No, it's hard.
And
It's
I
a hard
leveled up.
game.
I was grinding for a while. I was playing it, but
And it looks beautiful too, right?
it's
Yeah,
a
it
it's
looks
no,
great.
it's a good game. No,
when you build
I
up,
like
do you
the
get extra
characters.
turns?
You can do spells and do
Yeah.
like.
But do you
and
get the
have,
jump turns like them?
Not jump turns, but
Cause they be
well,
cheating.
yeah, you can. It depends. Like
It
you
depends
gotta
on the move.
You got to debuff them.
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
what I
okay.
mean?
Well, I'm saying after you build yourself up, yeah.
Yeah, you got to implement proper
Okay.
strategies.
So they don't
and stuff.
always cheat. You just gotta grind.
Yeah, you got to grind, dude. It's a grind.
Wasn't expecting.
Was it worth it though? Playing?
Yeah, dude, I love that game.
Okay.
That was fun. I want to see a sequel.
To be honest, I
No,
thought
you'll never
I,
see it. Just like I'll never see the comic.
I thought about
Never
playing it too. I looked at that. I was like,
There's what
check it
12?
out.
There's like 12 comics, I think.
Yeah,
Never
I think so.
happening.
I don't think they're.
Never
that's
finishing.
old
Actually,
school.
that was after the. That's
Oh,
part of the
Battle
comic book.
Chasers? That was 12,
Yeah.
yeah, and they never finished it.
That's part of the comic, though, right? The story in the game.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they-
I never read the comic.
They know
I
it
think
is.
that's a
It's
continuation.
a con-
It's
it is
supposed
a
to be the final story or what?
yes, which sucks because I
So
didn't
now I
beat
gotta
it.
play the
I didn't
damn
beat the
game.
fucking.
Well,
I don't
that's
even know.
old school turn-based
Like Final
RPG,
Fantasy.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Final Fantasy 7.
All I'll say
type
is
shit.
the way the game ended looks like there could be more.
Really?
Of course.
Also, it's like the
So
comic
it's like
series.
It's like Shinmu.
It's like the series.
No, they're probably like,
Yeah.
we could finish it this way. Fuck drawing this shit. We'll just
Yeah.
do a game form.
Nah,
They're
he
never,
was- yeah,
which
he
is
was
never gonna
done.
happen.
He was
in
done
that
drawing,
case.
dude.
Fucking Berserk. Berserk went pretty far in the Warriors game. I was like, yo,
Really?
this is way past where we are in the cartoon.
They're still continuing that, even though he died.
Wow.
And what
What was
else? That wasn't me.
Who was that?
My phone.
Bing bong.
Oh, and another one was Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's Guardians of the
Ah,
Galaxy.
shit.
Ah, yeah.
That's on Game Pass.
Because
man.
originally I was
It
looking
is.
at it and
I
I
wanna
was
play
like,
that.
yo, I'm not buying this game. Why am I going to buy this game?
You thought it was
not-
like
It's not,
Avengers?
it's not multiplayer. Why am I going to play it? And I bought it. I was like, this game is fucking amazing. I'm
Awesome.
so glad. And there's a streaming mode because there's a lot of licensed music in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
But screw it. Take the demonetization. Just
Yeah,
play the
word.
game the way
Play
it's
the
meant to
Rick
be
roll,
played.
man. Get Rick roll.
Bruh, it is fire. Fire.
Never gonna give.
Never gonna
Never
give
gonna
you
give.
up. But not like the way, like the story of the game, the voice acting, everything is top notch. Like
Right.
it's the narrative, bro. That game is great.
But there's definitely a difference having the real music. 'Cause I
Yeah.
saw like certain scenes, so like they go like they go hard with the music.
Yep.
And
They
it
go
goes
hard
real
in
good.
the paint.
Unlike the Quarry when they have streaming mode, which they changed to alternate music because it still gets demonetized when you put streamer mode up.
Damn.
Boo.
Yeah,
Boo.
every
I might-
time.
I might have to stream some Guardians of the Galaxy soon. But that,
I gotta play it, man. It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I wanna play it.
I've
I
seen
thought I
from
was
what I've
playing
seen of it, it looks amazing.
yeah. If you
saw a
have
lot
it,
of it.
honestly, if you have it on Game Pass, I mean, since it's on Game Pass, it's
Yeah.
absolutely worth a play.
They ain't got no Kate Bush up in there.
Is it
Kate Bush-up?
Bush-up?
Bush.
Oh, Kate Bush. I'm like Kate.
Hey, Bush-up.
That's like Kate Bush
I'm
up
like,
in there.
I'm like she's an Avenger. Like what do
Kate
you mean?
Bush up.
I'm like Bush-up.
Kate Bush up in there.
I guarantee she would probably make it into the into the sequel.
You don't like the way I
You
talk?
want that
Kate Bush up?
You want Kate Bush-up up there?
Emerald, play the game, bro. Play the game.
I'm gonna try it, man.
Was I was playing the Quarry and he has his story. It's hilarious.
He seems angry.
Yeah, something happened. something happened to him.
Something went down.
You had to start it over.
Girl.
Some things went
Yeah,
down.
after like 8 hours, he played it one day and he
Girl.
got back to the front. I was like, dude, that was a bad decision.
8 hours.
Yes,
You make
Set-
one
What?
bad decision.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and went back to chapter
9
1.
hours.
Yeah, nah. See, that would make me turn the game off.
Oh.
Well, there's a mode where if something happens, you can rewind.
Yeah.
But it took him back to a point where he had to do something in chapter 1.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
In chapter 1.
That's a
So
salty
I'm not-
moment.
I'm not rewinding in that game. Someone dies, they die. I'll do it in another playthrough. So it's not
Oh,
happening.
you're not trying to keep everybody
Oh,
alive.
if they die, they die. I gotta try to keep them
Oh,
alive.
they all
Yeah,
dead.
that's
So
how
far,
I do it
So
too.
far, they're still alive. I don't know.
That's how I do
Someone
it too.
got something happened.
That's
But
hilarious.
You'll find out in the video tomorrow when it goes up.
Let's see. 2 games right quick. Wargroove was definitely a game that surprised me.
Yeah.
When I
I
remember
see no threat to my command.
what
That was the game, yes.
Yes,
I've
that
seen
was
no
was-
threat to
man.
my friend.
when I first saw the game, I thought the art was ugly. I thought it was very I did not like the main character. I didn't like any of the characters the way they look. I was like,
Well,
I'm
you're
not.
an Advance Wars fan.
I am. That's why I was like, I like Advance. I'm like, they're trying to mash Advance Wars and Fire Emblem in a way, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is cheesy. But then Al played it and wouldn't stop talking about it, and I was
Dude,
like, okay.
it's awesome.
I was like, let me give it a shot. It wasn't even that much money, so I was like, okay, let me get on the eShop. I play. I was like, yo, this game's addicting. I got
Yes.
to that sweet spot where it's like you first get the commander, and then the
There's no
commander.
threat to my command.
The commander's
no
on the
threat.
battlefield, and she's your toughest unit, and you're like, this game is awesome. I'm like, I was wrong about this game. It is an awesome strategy role
The
play.
last battle was insane.
It was insane.
That's
game
probably
wasn't
one
that
of my
great.
And then
favorite.
it's got a bonus battle on top of that.
Yes.
Which I haven't beat that yet. I'm in the middle of that still right now. But then they came out with an expansion, a co-op expansion game that me and Al are
insane.
still playing. We've got 2 more
I
battles
know,
left.
right? Yeah.
And it's awesome though. It's just like the game for $20, like that was free. That's a free
way
expansion.
worth. It's way worth it.
It's one of the best buys you can
They
get
could
on
have
the
fucking
eShop.
done a free to play shit, and I wouldn't even mind. I'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, yeah, I'll play it.
I would have gave money to that,
I would have
definitely.
paid money for
They
that.
have an
shit.
arcade mode with every single character in the game. It's
there's
like
shit-
they
there's-
give you too much
There's
content.
modes that I didn't still to this day haven't even done.
Flip modes.
The fucking create
Create a thing, didn't
create
do
a
it.
fucking battle, and then you could play other people
They have
And the
multiplayer
shit that you
maps. You can
create.
fight four players, 4 different opposing armies at the same time. I was like, you
That's
know what?
sick.
This,
That's
I haven't,
OD
I haven't even
It's-
tried that.
It's one of those. It's like for Chucklefish, I think is the name.
Chucklefish, yeah.
The name of that.
Me and Al played online co-op. Like the fact that, like, we have to wait. It goes slower,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's awesome that they even freaking have it in
Well,
there.
during
for a strategy
COVID, that was
role play.
perfect.
It was, it was like
COVID mode.
Yeah.
COVID co-op.
COVID co-op.
The game is awesome, and if you
Co-op.
love strategy role players, you definitely gotta give that. Especially if you like Fire Emblem and Advanced Wars. It's more of Advanced Wars, but it's medieval.
Yeah.
Second game, surprise, Super Paper Mario. is,
Really?
my last game.
What?
I know it's a little obscure, but you were reminding me
Very
when you
obscure.
talked about your dating sim game or whatever. $1,000. It was like I was like, oh,
Lovely game.
Simp.
I was like, that reminds me. Of,
Rude as hell.
I have never played a Paper Mario game. I've never played I played Mario and Luigi series. I played Mario, Super Mario RPG for Super Nintendo. I've never played a Paper Mario RPG except for Super Paper Mario. And
Which Paper
Is this the
Mario
new
is
one?
no,
one?
Super
no,
Paper
this is
Mario?
for the Wii.
this? Okay.
So you didn't even mess with the new one.
I
Not
didn't
the
even, I didn't even
origami-
mess
not
with the
origami
new
one.
Not the origami. I didn't mess
Yeah.
with origami. I didn't mess with Thousand Doors. I didn't mess with the N64 one. Only the one for the Wii, and it's not even like regular Paper Mario's. It's like a real time. It's a
Side-
real time RPG platformer that goes 2D
Side scrolling. Yeah.
side scroller, and then it goes 3D also. You know, but there was a boss fight where it's Peach's versus some turtle character or whatever like that.
Koopa.
And it's like a dating sim thing going on, and he's trying to ask her questions like, what do you like and stuff like that. And I'm just fucking around saying, trying to get her to say cool things to him. So it's like, see what happens. And then she says, no, wait, there's no way I'm dating this guy. Like, she's like, she comes out of the fourth wall and says, no, I'm not, it's not happening.
Oh, you tried to
Wow.
make it happen?
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to make it happen. I was just like, yo, this game, it's just, but that was just like, indicative of how hilarious the dialogue and stuff is in that game. It's like
65 per second.
65 per second.
Yo,
The FPS
yo,
is-
Kev, I have a question for you, man.
What's up?
When you were playing this game, I have a
Super Paper Mario was 60 frames.
I have a brief memory of you playing it here on the couch,
What game is this?
and I was drunk.
Uh-huh.
This is like the next morning or whatever. I passed out on your couch,
Okay.
and I remember waking up,
Uh-huh.
and we were having a long conversation. We were talking about games or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and then I got up, and I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. I got up to go upstairs to go to the bathroom, and I passed out.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, the last thing I remember was you were playing this fucking game that you're talking about right now.
Super Paper Mario.
Yes. That's the only memory I have. I don't remember anything else.
That's
But I
hilarious.
remember that you were playing that shit on the couch.
That's
and-
funny.
Yeah,
It's
that was the memory I had.
It's a great game. It was. I did not. It was just. It's too silly.
Except for the Wii.
It's like it's for the Wii, and I'm like, I don't even know why I bought it in the first place because I never. I told you, like I explained earlier, I never played a Paper Mario game, but it was just funny, and the dialogue. It's a funny.
I always
game.
heard the writing was good.
They dropped the ball
Oh.
on the fucking the Wii U version of Paper Mario. 'Cause
Color
I remember
Splash. I heard people some people liked it.
I did not like it because you had it relied too heavily on the stupid gamepad, and
Oh,
it's
really?
like you got to look down, and it was like, eh. Anyway,
This is the last round?
yeah, this
I'm
is the
gonna
last
knock all. I got 3. I'm knocking
one.
them
Yeah,
all
this
out.
is I got 2.
I'll knock these out quick then. A funny one I had, and you'll never guess. For TurboGrafx 16, it was an import only. It was Die Hard. And I was like,
Really?
yeah. It was an overhead. Yeah. It was like an overhead. It looked like
Police stories?
Metal Gear.
Mercs?
It looked like Metal Gear. It was overhead. And
Wait
I
a
was
minute.
Like,
The
I was
music.
like, no, just the gameplay itself. I was like, let me try it. Because all these games, especially games from movies back then, were terrible. I was like, let me just try it.
Licensed
There's
games.
no reason why it should have been good.
Yeah.
It wasn't for the fact that it was basic as hell. But I was like, you know what? I'm actually having fun playing this. I was playing on the street. I was playing for a while. I was like, why am I playing this for a while?
This is a bad game.
And it wasn't even the greatest game in
This
the
is
world.
a bad game.
But
Why
I
am I
was
liking
having
this?
I was having fun playing
It
the
surprised you.
Japanese version of Die Hard with a fake John McClane in it. And I was like, fine.
Did it have a
fine.
Japanese
I'll just
accent?
Continue playing. No, there was no talking. There was no talking. Or
That'd be
anything.
great.
It was just an overhead stupid game.
Yippee
like,
ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. Sorry.
Stop that right now.
Stop
I
right
was
there.
kidding.
Stop.
It was
Stop.
an accent. It's an accent.
Both of y'all
It's an accident.
That's canceled real
That
quick.
was an accident.
Another one, since I'll go quick. Near Replicant.
Oh.
So Near
okay.
Automata, I was a big fan of. Near Replicant is a remake of Near from the Xbox, and it was an older version. So I was like, all the new stuff they added to Automata isn't in this, but they added some type of like the fighting they added to it to make it better. And I was like, played it for a second. I was like, man, this is repetitive as hell. It was back and forth fetch quests constantly. I was like, there's no way I'm playing this. That like enjoying it. I'm gonna play it regardless because it's Near and I want the story. But I was like, this ain't gonna be as good. Dude, I put in more hours, I think, than Near Automata
Wow.
in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
But you
if
enjoy
kinda-
Automata more.
Automata's a better game, and I enjoyed it better. But I put in more time in this one because I wanted to finish it, and there was extra stuff in it. And the time, like the hours I spent in, I think are at least equal or more so than Automata. I was like, how did I get through this? Because it did get better after you beat the game. Because you know how Near works. Yeah, damn. But you know how
Damn, Sasquatch. Yeah, I'm not putting that up on the screen, bro.
Why not? That's funny. That shit is funny, man. Come on, bro.
well, it doesn't go long.
You can do a Mexican accent. You can do Spanish accent. It's fine.
No, you got a point there,
That's
right?
how
It's just an
Scooby-Doo
accent.
talks. No, that's
Whatever.
how Scooby-Doo talks.
About to get us canceled
Okay, so
real
that one,
quick.
and the other one was Street Fighter V. So this is a game I went into that was ass when I
Wow.
first played it, and I was like, "There's no way this is gonna be better than anything ever. This is trash. Doesn't have a story mode. Has a fake story mode actually. Doesn't have an arcade mode, and the online was all they focused on. I'm not a big esports guy, so I was like, man, this is the worst Street Fighter that I could have bought at the beginning of. Like I bought it first day too, and I was like, this is not good. And they changed how Ryu and Ken fight, and I was like, and Ken looked like a banana head. Like he was just
Oh,
wearing-
it did look like banana
yeah,
haircut.
Chiquita banana hair, and I was like, nah, this ain't it, man. This ain't the way to go. And by the end of its run, I have to say that Street Fighter V did get a
Good.
lot better to the game that it was supposed to be. Like probably right when they fired the dude who did like Street Fighter 4. I don't know his name, I forgot, but he was the creator on there for a while. They got rid of him, got new people in, kind of fixed it with the new characters they added, and by the last string of characters, like when they got Dan, they really got some awesome characters. They got somebody from they got Akane, right?
Akira.
Akira from Rival Schools. They got her. They got another character and a dude from they got Rose, right? Was she
Yeah.
at the end too?
It was Rose, Oro.
They had the last dude from 6. The
Oh,
last guy,
and then Luke.
Luke. Yes, so they got all of them.
Uncle Luke.
Not Uncle Luke.
Oh my god.
but
Not even
Tony
close.
Luke's.
Wow.
Tony Luke's.
but they shook what their mama gave them. But
Oh man, turn this podcast off, bro.
what's the problem? What's the
Turn
problem?
this podcast
All
off.
right.
But yes, Street Fighter 5, they actually did improve it to make it acceptable. Not better than 4, which I went back to play 4, and 4 is still better. But they did make 5 a lot better than originally when I first played it. So it did end up being surprisingly good.
And hopefully 6 is
6, hopefully they learned their lesson and they start from
Right
the
off the
beginning
bat,
and
it should be fire.
kick it off the
Yeah.
way it's supposed to be. And so far, so good. And we're not going around again. So I already talked about it in the beginning. Resident Evil 3 remake. I wish they
That
called it
surprised you,
that.
huh?
It surprised me because like I said, I thought Resident Evil 3 was one of the worst of the bunch of Resident Evils.
Right.
Besides 6.
It was a
besides
cash
0.
grab. The original.
The original
one
wasn't
was
supposed to be 3.
It was a cash grab.
So
It was cash
it kind of was
Yeah.
quick. And,
Yeah.
the storyline wasn't the strongest story. But the fact that the remake is more action-based. I mean, there's still scary parts in it, and it does have Nemesis chasing you, which can be scary.
Well, when Jammer's playing it and he's like, yo, that shit is dope, then you know it's not as scary.
But
the
they
only one he
did,
beat.
Right?
there's fun aspects in it. They really made the remake more fun.
You
than
think
I
Chalk?
remember 3
You think
was.
Chalk would like it?
I think so, 'cause it's
Chuck
more
will love it.
action-based.
And Chuck likes 2.
It's a lot more action-based.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
And
Chuck
you
likes
just
it.
You
blast
like
the shit
2?
out of people. 2 he was
I
like.
had fun.
He was liking
I was
2.
having fun.
Ah,
with it.
see?
I was definitely having
Man.
fun.
But-
He just acts like shit.
Come
If you
on,
mess with
man.
Dead Space,
Yeah.
all right, these don't
No, he hated
compare in
Dead
terms
Space,
of
though.
terror.
Which is crazy. Well, Dead Space is pretty.
I'm
That's,
never-
that's
I'm
a
You
never
didn't
little
like
playing-
that.
I'm never playing Dead
But I
Space
can tell.
again.
That's a
I can
little
tell you were
intense.
liking Resident Evil, though.
I'm-
I
I'm-
wanted you to get to the part, though.
I am never
You
playing
would've
Dead
hated
Space
it.
again. I'll tell you that right now.
I want to play
But
3
the
with
remake,
somebody.
though, like I said, a lot of people said it wasn't as good as the original. I was like, the original wasn't that good, though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, according to Radical Reggie, it's the best one
Some
ever.
some people
love it.
Yeah.
And I
It wasn't
don't
my
take it away
favorite.
from them. It's fine. It's
Some
great.
purists out there, man.
Yeah.
But the fact that I had more fun.
Hmm.
Even some, I could say even more fun than Resident Evil 2 remake. But Resident Evil 2 remake is a classic. But fun wise, I was running around having a ball, and the fact that it's not too long in this day and age kind of makes it better for me. So I'm cool with that.
It's a very user-friendly game where it's just easy to get into, and
And they got the
fun.
dodge. Dodge
Yeah,
is
it's
great.
fun.
It's a
Yeah.
funner game that way.
It's really fun
Even
game.
when you miss the dodge button and get bit in the neck and die.
Yeah,
Can't wait for the
I
hunters,
like
though.
3
Oh,
remake
yeah.
better than 2 remake for some reason.
You like-
It's fun.
You what?
I like 2 remake a lot. It's like almost
Oh,
perfect.
you beat 3 also?
I beat 3 also.
You
and
like it better?
I felt like, I don't know if it's a Jill bias, but I felt the beats and the pacing.
Pacing is good.
The pacing was good. I just liked, and the dodge also was. I didn't.
The fact that everybody
It's
was
more
saying that it was
action-oriented.
so
It's
bad,
a little. I like my Resident
more
Evil a little more action
Okay.
oriented.
3 is fun.
All right.
But when
It's
it first
very
came
fun.
out, everyone was saying it's worse than everything.
Everyone was killing it. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I like this better.
That's bullshit.
So surprisingly, going off that,
Probably because of the length of the game.
yeah.
Right?
Well, they took out some stuff too, but
Ah,
according to the trolls, I thought it was gonna be bad or worse than 2,
don't listen to
And
trolls, man.
and because I played 3, the
I
original.
got you. I got you.
It was in there, but
I got you.
Jill bias is real.
Joe bias. But I think that it is definitely fun. Definitely pick it up if you had thoughts of it not
I
being
had a great
good.
time with it.
Yeah, it's definitely dope. All right, I'm done with that's my list.
That's it. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
All right. I got 3 on the list here because I added one.
Oh,
while you
dear.
guys were talking. Phoenix Wright. Never thought lawyer. Well, never thought a lawyer game would be fun and
Yeah, for
intriguing.
real.
But that like it really does hook you, man. Like from the get go, you're like, what the fuck? Somebody's murdered, huh? How the you got to find evidence? People are
They
saying their
pull you into the
testimony.
story, man.
They're saying their testimony. You got to find contradictions in their testimony as they're saying it, and then you got to show evidence to prove them wrong.
Mhm.
It's addictive. It's fun. It's very, very, very good. And that took me by surprise because I'd never just say like it's a first of its kind. It's like you say a lawyer game and somebody's like boring. You know, the first thought in your mind is like, nah, this is not fun. Who wants to do this shit?
I like
Like
killing
Shadowgate.
lawyers in the games.
Shadowgate.
Like Shadowgate.
Like Shadowgate.
Oh.
Wow, guy. Wow.
What? Killing lawyers in games is fun. Like
Oh,
3
boy.
Dirty Dwarfs? That shit's dope.
Nah, Earth from Gem was fun.
Oh. Another game that surprised me, that really surprised me, that I didn't even think I would be even like remotely enjoyable was Rocket League.
That game is fun.
It is
It's
fun.
surprisingly
It is
fun. It's surprisingly fun.
You get the Fast and the Furious DLC?
Yo, man.
Nah, man.
No.
No, but it's,
Then you don't
it's-
care about family.
Yeah.
I was too busy paying Tekken.
You didn't tell me you were a cop.
No, it's
That is fun, though.
it surprised me. It's like you don't think of it, but it's like it's good. I suck at the game, but it's fun.
I can
It's
see why people are like drawn to that game
Yeah.
and why it was such a big hit.
They can pull off some cool shit in that game.
I can't, but yeah, I've seen it.
I can't either. I suck. I
see
suck at
people
the
throw
game.
the car.
I can't.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like backflipping, doing some
Oh
crazy
no, no.
shit.
My nephew's really good.
They
at
don't
the
have
game.
legs, people. They're just cars.
No, my nephew is really good at the game, and I remember he was like, hey, let me, he showed me about it. He's like, hey, you should play a game or whatever, and I'm like, all right, how do you play this? He's showing me how to play. He's freaking doing all this crazy trick shots, and I'm like,
Saving
all
that
right,
shit.
Like, fuck.
I'm like, all right, this game
I
sucks.
was just happy when it said
This is crazy.
go, and I hit the ball first and see if it hit the fucking thing.
Yo.
See if I scored.
Exactly.
That's how I played that
I
game.
just run into the side and shit, like, oh shit, the ball's over here. Wait, what? But no, it is a fun game, and we gotta get the shit on the channel, man. We it's like
Rocket League,
lot.
yeah, we were talking
we
about
gotta
a
get
lot.
the shit. I have
There's a lot
it all
of things.
set up.
There.
A lot
But
of
I know
games
it's
like
on
that.
the back
Lot of
burner
shit.
with like 1,000 other games that we gotta play.
1,000 Arms.
But, 1,000 Arms. Yeah. Oh God. Come
I'm sorry, he said it. He said it.
on. The last game that's on my list is one game that I really didn't think I would enjoy, but after hearing people like rave about it, and then we actually got the chance to play it. It's a multiplayer game, Overcooked.
Overcooked.
Yeah.
Didn't think a game.
Well, that was the first 4-player game we played like that.
Well, it was the first of its kind. But I remember first reading an article about it, and I'm like, how the fuck is a cooking game?
I thought
How is
Burger
it-
Time. Like it's like
yeah,
Burger
no,
Time.
exactly. Yeah. Like I had, you have your own thoughts on like a game, and I'm like, how is this shit fun? Like,
I had
what?
no impressions. I had no idea.
I remember reading an article about it, and they were raving about the shit. But I just remember thinking to myself, like, how is a fucking how is a cooking
Yeah,
game
you
gonna
and
be
Kev were
fun?
trying to sell that to me. I'm like, I don't know about
It-
this shit, man. I ain't trying to cook that bullshit.
Right?
This
I'm
shit
like,
is stupid.
huh?
I ain't
I
trying
worked
to
in a
play that.
restaurant. Why do I want to do that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't, why would that
trying
be
to do
fun?
that.
How is it? But it's
I guess that's why they keep the job. for so
it's
long.
the co-op, the teamwork,
Yeah.
and the communication,
Yeah.
and once the satisfaction of when everybody is in sync and
Yeah.
everybody communicates and it all comes together.
Now we know why
that-
so many people. have
Oh my
messed up
God, the
orders.
feeling.
No, I'm saying when you order
Woo.
something and you're missing your fries. You
Oh
know
yeah,
why.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Miscommunication.
Too many
yeah.
at once.
That's
There's
it.
Too many.
It's too many, and the orders just keep coming in, and you're like,
What Overcooked was
Awesome.
missing was that guy who eats the food before it goes to the table, who takes like a
yo.
And then with the one employee
Actually,
that eats the
actually,
food. Like,
yeah. And it complains, asks to talk to the manager. They need to ask. They need to add that to the sequel.
There's
They
a
didn't
bite
have to
missing.
drop the
manager.
They didn't have to drop the plate on the floor pickup mode either.
Yeah. Drop the food, put it back on the plate, and
There
bring
you
it to
go.
the
Get it out there,
customer.
get it
There was
out
none of
there.
that.
That's gonna be in a sequel. A health inspector is gonna come in and shit.
Get it out there.
Check everything.
Bro.
And then it'll be 5 players. It'll be 5 players.
Someone's got to clean this shit up.
The 5th player is gonna be the manager. He has to go out to the customers and
And lie.
fucking calm them down. you gotta calm them down.
There's gotta be like asshole customers, and you gotta be like the cook to spit in the food and bring it out to them.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Overcooked
just
3.
for the record, just for the record, we've all seen this happen.
I know, right?
We worked in the restaurant anyway.
Yeah, we all have. Yeah. We all have.
Red Lobster in particular.
Yep.
Wow.
What was
Oh, is that why the
movie
Red
with,
Lobster that place doesn't exist anymore?
Oh.
Damn, y'all blasting Red Lobster.
What was the
Wasn't
movie
just
with
them.
Ryan
Nah,
Reynolds?
it's all the restaurants. It's all.
What was the movie with Ryan Reynolds?
Oh,
Waiting.
Oh,
Waiting.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie.
That's
So
that's the
accurate.
representation of
Till this
actual
day.
Accurate, bro.
Till this day, it's the most
Accurate.
accurate.
I mean, it's a little over the top, but it's pretty accurate.
No, and it's still funny. As
It's-
I mean,
hell.
nobody's
it's-
rubbing their crotch in the food like that. Not
Well,
legit.
not that we know of.
Not legit.
Nah,
that place is.
I know.
I've
that
seen-
place
You
I've
is-
got to
seen-
ask the cooks about
Nah, that's
that.
a little extreme.
I've
Right.
seen some extreme stuff happen.
I haven't seen
from under
nobody rub their
cheese.
balls on the thing. Nah.
I saw. All right.
Ah, we got to get this list.
So-
we got to get these lists.
That's your list, right?
I
Yeah,
saw somebody
we got
take
you.
a credit card and wipe it in their ass
Ah!
and give it to the customer. Sorry. Go ahead.
Damn.
How am I going to
Damn.
follow that up?
You can't.
That's the show, y'all.
That's what I saw. I'm just saying, man.
Are you sure this wasn't at a strip club? Because then it would make sense.
It's probably a felony. I don't know. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I wonder how much money they
The motherfucker was pissed. Customer complaint.
With a crowd.
Your money ain't worth
Go
shit.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, money ain't worth shit.
It ain't good here. Let me swipe it
No, Emerald, not this
through my cheeks.
Thursday, 1,000 arm stream.
not this Thursday. No.
Sorry,
Coming
go.
up though. Coming
All
up.
right, go
All right,
ahead.
I'm gonna knock him out.
That's it.
Blasphemous. I didn't think it'd be as good as it was.
Really?
Nah, I thought it'd just be like a regular Metroidvania. It turns out it's probably my top 3 I've ever played. Yeah, you're gonna play it one day.
Nah,
That's
good.
good.
I've already. I've already.
It's good.
But you already know what I think of that game, so I don't really have to talk about it too much. Fist of the North Star, Lost
God.
Paradise.
Oh.
Should have known.
Yeah,
You didn't
gee,
think
what
it
a
was gonna be- You
surprise.
didn't think it was gonna be good?
What a
as
surprise.
I knew it was going to be good, but the how much I liked that game by the end of
Good?
playing
Look at that
it.
sim.
Fist
Oh,
of the North
oh,
Star is you,
simping.
that's your
Nah,
Elden Ring.
pimpin'. That's pimping.
That's
not
your-
pimpin'.
Pimpin'
I'm
and simping.
pimping.
No, that's Stallion's Elden Ring right here,
Yo,
man. He mentions this shit every fucking time.
Listen, man. Don't hate.
Listen.
All I gotta say about
Oh,
that
man.
is I did every mission in the game, and I'm about to beat the game, and I'm like, Turbo's been talking about this damn fucking nightclub. Let me try these missions. I played all 30 of those fucking missions.
Man.
All 30 of those
All
missions.
30.
All the storyline ones. I did all of them before I beat the game. That's how much I was into it.
I didn't do all.
He
I
was
did a
playing it
good.
for like 2 weeks.
I probably did 20 something. I didn't do all of them though.
I did every single one of them shits.
Always
and I,
pimping.
and I wanted
Never
more.
slipping.
Never simping.
That's how it is.
But always sipping.
Always sipping.
Hold up.
That wasn't a sip. That
Nah.
was
Hold up. There
Nah,
we go.
dude.
There we go.
a wow.
Why you got the
Yo,
pinky up there? That shit
wow,
is
you
sus.
throwing that- yo, finish your
Sus.
list.
Sus.
What's the
Finish your
next
list,
game?
bro. Finish your list.
What's the
bro.
list? What's
And
the
the
Wow.
last one should be on everyone's list. MultiVersus.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I-
I
but
expected it to be
I-
good.
Ah, that
expected
wasn't a
it to
It
be
is
surprise.
It is surprisingly
That
better than I
didn't
thought.
surprise me though.
It's
I would feel
I wasn't
like it would
surprised.
It would come more from them two than
Well, I was
Oh
saying
no, it's coming from me because
if the Nickelodeon game was good, then I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I'll tell you why it comes from me because I've been playing Smash
Well, you're the
since
Smash
the
guy.
beginning. So like I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy something that's slightly different than Smash Brothers. I've played the PlayStation whack ass fucking All-Star games.
It's not whack.
That game's trash. But I like
It's not that
It
great.
isn't
Hey,
whack,
It's not that
actually.
great.
and no, does anyone here play it?
In comparison,
me,
in
I
comparison
played
to,
it.
listen,
No, I'm saying play it now.
comparison to Smash Brothers, not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
No.
I'm very picky with it. I never even played a Nickelodeon one, and I could tell that there's things in it that I'm like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
enjoy
never-
that. I could tell there's things in there. Not saying the game is bad, but I'm like I could tell I'm not gonna enjoy it. But when I saw MultiVersus just in motion, I was like, there's some timing things in there that I might like. And then playing it today, it confirmed everything. I played it for 5 hours fucking straight.
Today. It's the first time playing it.
I played for
Me
5
and Sean,
hours.
We played for how long? It wasn't 5 hours. How long we
Definitely
played?
was a 5.
Nah.
Maybe 2.
It was.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
same,
I played up-
same here. I
and
played
that-
maybe.
and
I'm
that
level
is
7. He's
surprising
like
to
level
me.
12 now, 13 now.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
he's-
you like
he's-
insane.
I'm level
Beyond
47. No,
No, man. Yeah.
insane. I came home. I'm like, dude, this is today you started it.
Dude,
and I'm
just
like, what? You
snatching
got 5
someone,
hours?
Snatching
today?
someone, just throwing them to heaven. This shit's amazing.
Dude.
Fucking
Well, at
love
least you
it.
found a character.
No,
Yeah.
but I guess that is a
It
surprise to you.
surprised
then.
the shit out of
If
me.
that's-
I knew it'd be good, but I didn't know it'd be this fucking good.
It's polished.
It's
fuck
and
up.
it's not even
And it's
done.
free to
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
It's free
And
to play.
it's
Free
not
to
even
play, which is
done.
crazy.
I can't wait to do a podcast on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
and it's
coming
coming
up.
up.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
I know.
Hopefully,
be on the lookout, y'all.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
Tony's got 4 hours.
So leave in the comments what games you guys thought surprised you that you thought wasn't going to be that good.
No one has anything else.
Now
All
we're
right.
good.
No, that's it.
Nah,
That's
I
it
mean,
on
I
my
have
list.
some honorable mentions, but we overtime. We can do.
I mean, we can do
this
another
again.
one.
We're
Another-
overtime.
this
We're
again.
overtime.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it. Just get cut out.
Nah.
Nah, save it for
Save it
another
for another
podcast.
podcast.
Okay.
Save it for another
Put
podcast.
All right.
that in the vault.
Let's do it
Put
then.
it in the vault.
In that case, y'all. Just in case everybody's wondering, yes,
Check it out, y'all.
we do have a live stream schedule.
Surprise. That's
That's
the
right.
surprising thing tonight.
And we also have a live channel. And if you're not subscribed to it,
No. No, we don't want to play a first-person Cuphead.
Oh hell no.
what?
Hell
No, man.
That doesn't need to exist.
Cuphead in VR.
No,
Hell
no,
No.
Bullet Hell in VR.
That
Shit.
sounds
Nah.
like chaos.
A Returnal in VR. No. I don't want that shit.
Actually, that might happen.
Nah.
All right,
want
what do
it.
we got on the channel?
All right. So listen, first Monday of every month, unless otherwise specified, which, by the way,
We are specifying.
it's specifying in August. It's going to be August 8th. All right. It's not going to be the first Monday this August.
We're giving them time to hit
we gonna
some
be
drunk. Oh, yeah.
better titles.
Giving you a heads up now.
We
But
alre- we already saw what they have in mind. We got to wait another week.
August 8th, the first Monday of every month, but in this case, it's August 8th, we got the Indie eShop recap. We watch indie trailers from the eShop live.
Watch it with us.
Join the fun,
Laugh.
join the fun,
Cry.
and join the fun.
Exactly.
Word.
Remember?
That's right.
Yep.
Get her. Yeah.
It's like introducing
That
the
fucking
news.
shit was crazy.
It's amazing.
Tactical Tuesdays. That's right. It's with me, LG857. Yeah. I'm going to be playing some RPG strategy games, puzzle games, puzzle platformers, all that good stuff, man. Everything that makes you think. All right. And next week, I'm not going to be here, but
There'll be
I'm
something.
going to have something up.
There'll be something.
It's going to be pre-recorded. And
What
you're
else
going to
we got?
watch it. And then we got the podcast, which is not going to be here next week, but
You know when it is. You
it's
watching
every
it right
Wednesday,
now.
man. It's every Wednesday.
You watching it.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sanitize.
Check us out.
Sanitize.
Sanitize.
Make sure you sanitize.
I'm sorry.
Sim Char Char.
Goddamn Samurai.
Check it
I'm
out,
gonna
sir.
need some subtitles. All right.
Check it out, y'all.
But yeah, check it out. You guys already know. And then Thursday Thrills with Sticks.
That's
Playing something new, old, indie, or just a medley of random games.
Medley.
A video game medley.
Video game medley.
Yep, I'll be playing something. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh yeah. And then we got Fighter Fridays with Big Choco playing some beat 'em ups or fighters. Tune in to watch him throw it down.
hands.
That's right.
Throwing hands. Next Friday, I won't be here, but I might have something up.
Oh,
It's gonna be multiverse.
Ooh, I have a-
every Friday. From
I have.
now
Yeah, you
on.
might
I
as
was
well
gonna
put
say
multiverse,
I have a
multiverse.
suggestion, and that was a suggestion.
Multiverse is every
Teams,
week.
team battle.
Every
Team
week.
battle. Yeah, and then whenever we have the free time, we got the backlog break. That's right.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
backlog is insane. and it's only getting crazier by the fucking
We
minute.
can never win.
It's getting crazier by the no, seriously, it gets crazier and crazier by the
Every
minute.
day.
By the week.
Literally every day, daily, it's getting like
I'm not
We're in a
buying, I'm not
gaming
buying nothing every day,
renaissance
though.
right now. Gaming
it's-
freaking renaissance.
it's never been like this ever, man. But
Never
hey,
ever?
I'm not complaining.
Never ever?
But we got a show for it. Backlog free.
That's right. And then Smashmatics.
Which is gonna be multiversematics.
Wow.
Changing the name live.
Multiversomatic.
Yo,
Multimatics.
imagine if the success of Multiverses like surpasses Smash, where it's like you can't even fucking find anybody to play it. And more people are playing Multiverses, and you're like, oh shit,
This is the
Can't
beginning.
even- dude, imagine that. I don't think that would happen.
I'll tell you,
I
I
don't
think
think that would happen.
The
I think
potential of multiverses is kind of scary.
it's crazy. I see it.
The beta got an 8 out of 10. The beta.
The beta.
Which is not even out yet.
No.
Multimatic.
So what about the Master?
Well, yeah, we got to change it to multimatics.
Oh my
What about the Master?
Oh man.
The Master got a 10 out of 10.
The master, the
not even
beta,
out yet.
the master beta.
All right.
Alrighty. And with that said, y'all. This fucking guy.
Yo, this podcast is turning such trash, yo.
Guys, like I said before, we're not
So
going to be
vulgar.
here next week, so we do appreciate it. But we will be back, and we're going to be back with some craziness when we do, man.
Some
we're gonna,
madness.
we're gonna be back with some heat.
I'll be sober.
And you'll be sober.
I'll be sober when I'm back.
No, you
Be
won't.
sober, and
I'm
we're
not
gonna
drinking on next
and we
Friday.
got to stop getting the 8. Stop with the 8%. Fucking what was it? 8.5.
Dude, I didn't know.
8.4, man.
8.4. Goddamn.
Thousand hand smash.
1,000 hairs, man.
and we'll pause menu. No.
Yo,
gotta
pause
do
menu is gone, man. Pause menu is gone.
That
I'm
has
sorry.
Been, that
man.
has been paused.
Yeah. Pause menu
Wait.
is actually backlog break.
Pause.
Yes.
For everybody that wondering, pause menu has been upgraded to backlog break. That is the new pause menu.
The pandemic ruined pause menu.
Yeah, the pandemic that was the idea. We marketed and everything like that, but no, this is the progression.
Now
of
we
it.
just say pause.
Yeah.
You know, for our Patreons, for Patreon, we do pause menu.
What? What the hell? I didn't know what the hell you just said.
For our Patreons, we can do pause menu.
Yo, we
So
gotta
I'm
end the show. Somebody needs to end the show.
Yo, he
End
said,
the show.
what?
No,
Sorry, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
We
that's
gotta
what you
end
wanted
it.
to hear.
That's all I heard.
We don't have any Patreons.
Guys, we gotta end the show.
All right. All right, y'all, everybody.
This is crashing.
We're
and
going to
burning
see y'all in
hard.
2 weeks. Thank you, Thank you everybody, for watching. It's been fun. Peace out.